E aí galera, beleza? Estamos ao vivo. Teste. Teste, beleza, acho que estamos ao vivo. Deixa eu ver como é que tá o som. Vou dar uma montada aqui por enquanto. Ao vivo, deixa eu ver como é que tá o som. Vou dar uma montada aqui por enquanto. Beleza, o som tá ok, deixa eu disputar. Ok. Sejam todos bem-vindos a Tekken World Tour, o evento REV Major 2022. Bora aí acompanhar o top 8. Opa, e aí, Nicolas? Boa? Acabou de acordar, cara? Vou transmitir um campeonato aqui de Tekken, mano, que tá acontecendo lá nas Filipinas. É de praxe, né? Antes de começar a treta, os caras sempre botam uns anúncios aí. Opa, começou direto, achei que ia botar anúncio, mano. Como é que tá o som aí, Nicolas? Tá de boa?
For Tekken7, can I hear you make some noise?
Aumenta um pouco o som dos caras aqui.
I need you guys
assim
to
tá
keep
bom.
that energy up. We're gonna start welcoming all the top 8 contenders. Starting with
Dá uma aumentadinha aí. Se ficar muito alto, dá um toque aí pra mim, que eu dou uma baixada. Se quiser, compartilha a live aí, Nicolas, com o Zael, com alguns amigos seus aí. Eu vou compartilhar aqui no grupo de WhatsApp. Esse cara joga bem, é um dos melhores Akumas que tem.
Can we show some love for KDF?
Opa, valeu aí. O Sun é um dos melhores players de Kazumi. Esse é outro paquistanês, eu acho. E eu não conheço esse cara aí, não.
Make some noise for Doutoring!
Doutoring é um dos melhores gigas do mundo. Eu acho que é o melhor gigas do mundo.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Donuts USG Round 2! D Round! What about DHCNG John Ding!
John Ding, melhor Edge do mundo. Eu achei engraçado que esse top 8 tem bastante player especialista, não tem aqueles players que jogam com tudo. São só players especialistas, velho.
Ladies and gentlemen, here you have it, your top 8 for REV Major 2022, Tekken7!
Deixa eu dar uma olhada na qualidade aqui, como está. O HD.
Thank you, players. You may exit the stage. All right, folks. I'm a little winded by that. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully, our casters are gonna pick up more of the energy. All right. But first and foremost, I just heard that we have a special video by Harada-san. So, let's check it out.
É que o Zael tá acordado já? Olha o Zael aí.
ちょっとね、今日僕、原田とマイケル、そして開発プロデューサーの中津。
O Zael tá vendo os bagulho de LOL aí.
ただ本当はこれ3人で、フィリピンに、
Major in the Philippines.
メジャー行きたかったよね。
めっちゃ行きたかったですね。
なんですけど、今会社にいるんですけど、非常に忙しいので、行くことができません。なぜ忙しいのかは考えてみてください。またね、いろんな情報とか出していけると思うし、絶対、レブメジャーも行きたいし、それ以外の機会でもフィリピンには、行ける機会があれば行きましょう。
ね、フィリピンの盛り上がってる大会なかなかなくて、
長いよね。
あれほど盛り上がってる大会
いつもパワーいただいてるよ、
ぜひ行きたいです。
いつもね、ツアーいただいてますんで。
Será que vão dar um jeito de pôr o Heihachi no Tekken 8 aí com o personagem DLC, mano?
最高！
最高！
Porque pra quem não manja a história do Tekken 7, o Heihachi meio que morreu no Tekken 7, velho. Vai fazer falta no Tekken 8 se não tiver ele.
Ladies and gentlemen, femmes and fellas, welcome to REV Major 2022 Top 8. Bringing you the action once again, right here is Pika and the one and only Mark. Man, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. How are you feeling tonight, Mark?
I am feeling ecstatic, of course. Back in the Philippines, REV Major is back. We have 8 of the best players from around the world, and we are going to crown a new champion here at REV Major. I can't wait. We are on the cusp of seeing so much action. We've been watching throughout the entire day yesterday, a long day, but we saw so many good matches, so many heartbreaks for players to get into the top 8, but now we're finally here. Pika, I am ready for this. Who do you think? We saw the players, we saw the intros earlier. Who do you think is going to take this whole thing? I want to ask you for your opinion. I know everyone in the chat is probably sounding off, but I'll tell you my answer, but you got to tell me yours first.
Oh, that's how it is, huh?
Yeah?
All right. You know what? It's a crazy ambush you got. But all right. So I do think, and I want the crowd to be with me on this. You know, who do you guys think will be the champion for this? In my opinion, it is going to be Talent Book. Do you think that this fighting game aficionado of sorts, is he going to be taking the best of both worlds in this entire tournament?
Opa, e aí, Lil Dani? Boa.
Yesterday, rather, that did not seem to have lost his touch at all.
Até tava comentando aqui que esse top 8 aqui dessa etapa da World Tour, mano, tá muito estranha, cara. Pelo que meu amigo falou, o Nin tava participando desse campeonato e caiu fora. Teve até uma mirror match de Feng versus Feng, parece que ele foi eliminado. Eu acho que o Arslan não tá nessa... desse campeonato. Ou ele já foi eliminado já. O top 8 está muito estranho, velho. Tem o Hanshu nas winners do top 8. Tem o Doutorin, que é um coreano que joga de gigas. Também está nas winners do top 8. Tem dois paquistaneses que estão nas losers. Um é main Akuma e o outro eu não vi ele jogar, então eu não sei Tem o Sun também, que é um coreano que joga de Kazumi. O John Ding também tá aí, no top 8. Aqueles players que jogam com todos os personagens, tipo o Lee, o Chicory, e outros players têm essa mesma pegada. Eles foram todos eliminados, mano, e só tem os players que são especialistas mesmo, que são aqueles que jogam com apenas um char, um ou dois chars. Eu nunca vi um top 8 praticamente inteiro só com um especialista, velho. Geralmente o top 8 costuma ter os players que jogam com todos os personagens.
Basically their organization, and still looking pretty strong, if I might add, Mark.
Yeah, I think he's looking very, very strong. 2 Julia players in the top 8, but you gotta put some respect on Junding's name. He used a little bit of Eddie Gordo recently at EVO as well, to the surprise of many. And actually, these two players have a history. They've been playing throughout the entirety of the Tekken World Tour many years ago, many seasons ago. But that was back when it was Jin versus Eddie. This is a completely different matchup now. So I'm looking forward to what Junding's going to do and how he's going to get this, because this again is a matchup that was not in his favor at the very least in years past.
Years, as you mentioned, have passed, and season after season, characters have changed drastically. I think that really paid a lot of contribution to why they are where they are now and what characters they use. So talking about Book, he has an Akuma in there, you know, showing us he has the execution. And not to mention the experience. He may be young, you know, compared to a lot of the players, but definitely not to be scoffed at or to be taken any lightly. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off our top 8 on the winner's side. We have Book and Junding. Let's make some noise here. Get them riled up. Get them hyped up as we are. This is as serious as it can get, Mark.
Oh, yeah. And again, mentioned winner's bracket. You want to be in a favorable position here, especially looking at the other side of the winner's bracket. You know, we didn't really go over it, but oh man,
we have those.
Yeah, that's cool. I wish everyone was here at the venue. If you guys ever have a chance to come out to REV Major, if you guys are watching at home, make some plans, especially for the future, man. This is such an amazing event. It's really a love letter for the fans of Tekken, one of the best communities in general for Tekken, and I love it. I'm not going to miss this event ever.
And we thank everybody for the faith, not just the Filipino crowd. Everybody who's watching, you know, all over the world, you have heard time and time again, and it is not an exaggeration that we are very passionate when it comes to Tekken. So there, look at that 7-year difference between these two players. But again, it's not about the age, it's really about what you bring to the table. So with Junding's prowess, you know, his mastery of both Julia and Eddie, and I would dare say the fearlessness and the reflexes of Book, this is going to be one heck of a battle for us to watch.
Yeah, we saw yesterday too. Book wasn't only using Jin throughout the tournament. He was using a little bit of Akuma. We saw him using Akuma at CEO as well, and he could use a number of characters in the roster.
Right.
You know, he won EVO Japan a few years ago with that Leroy. That's not an easy feat. You know, a lot of people were giving him a hard time, saying like, yeah, you only won because it was Leroy, but everyone else was using Leroy too.
That's right. So you have to be a unique one, you know, to be able to win that. And it's also worth noting that Book has brought out, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Julia every now and then, you know, in smaller scale tournaments, or sometimes, you know, when he's on stream or whatnot. So he does have a little bit of knowledge, maybe even more than we expect, you know, out of the Julia matchups. You know, that's something. Not to mention the Leroy. What if it's a surprise? But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it all begins. Hovering over it, and there, Junding playing with our emotions. Oh my gosh.
O Junding foi de Ed mesmo, não quis saber, não pegou a Julia não.
He definitely has a game
vai
plan
ser
going
os
to this. When we saw
dois
him use Eddie
usando os
at
mains
EVO,
aí, mano.
he definitely studied those matchups, and he did very
Junding
well in those matchups. I mean, he might not have won all those matchups, but he was definitely prepared.
Deles
I
vai
wonder
apelar
what he has
pra
prepared for Book
character
here, because again,
secundário.
this is a
Bora ver
matchup
que
that
vai
Book has
rolar aí,
traditionally
mano.
won. But the crowd is getting hyped. We're about to go in. Thailand versus Korea. Starting it off, this is our top 8.
Em relação a tier list,
and entering Duomo, this area here, ladies and gentlemen, fairly big. Both these characters and players know each other very well. The matchup can really go either way here. So let's start this off, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Yeah, I like the pick here. Again, already starting off with Eddie. One of the things, the hallmarks of Eddie is he has an amazing backdash motion.
And an upside of Jin.
Nice launcher ali.
Immediately starting things up. I was about to say that Jin's advantage is, of course, being a very humble character, but Junding not actually holding anything back here and gets more than half life lead. 40 seconds left on the clock. Junding looking really healthy here, Mark.
Não teve scaling. Puta que pariu. O Buck derrubou ali o combo, deu
No!
Acabar morrendo ali.
Yeah,
definitely.
Able to
definitely like that.
Very strong first round there from Junding. Book, man, he dropped that combo early on. He could have got that momentum back. But again, you can't let that phase you. You got to keep going.
And it's very interesting. You know, a lot of players usually just hold their positions. You know, they don't want to go downstairs. Simply because it is a very big stage downstairs. But look at this, Book returning the favor with a lot of damage. And oh my goodness, this could be the end for Junding in this round.
There we go. 7 golden letters of perfect here from Book. Tying it up on rounds. Let's see how he can continue with this momentum. But a big counter hit. Here comes Junding, and he's ready.
Vai levar pra parede?
We've seen in Eddie's past using different combos, going for wall carry.
Wow, very brave as well of Book there to actually release that stature kick. That is actually very, very punishable. Oh wow, a little too late on the hit confirm, but Junding might just get this again.
Garantiu ali na parede.
Round number 3 goes to Junding, and 2 of those elbows, Markman, have already given Junding so much torque. Down 3-3.
Que launcher foi esse, mano? Do nada, cara.
Definitely caught me off guard as
Buildaram
well, but nice
excelente
combo.
dano na
It's been
parede.
so momentum based between these two. Junding back and forth, Book back and forth.
Junding
But now
ali.
Junding seemingly having the advantage, but he ducks under the down back 3-4.
Foi
Also
punido.
patience right here from Book, ladies and gentlemen, pushing him a little bit away, give some room, and we know that Jin does have a slight disadvantage when it comes to range. However, we know that Eddie is a character that cannot sidestep. So let's see if Book has a game plan here to contain Junding.
Nossa, nice launcher. Vai
This should be
garantir
able to close it
tranquilo.
out. the wall and the finish. Here comes Junding, first game.
1-0 Junding.
With authority.
Caramba.
It was combo after combo for Junding. It's very unusual, ladies and gentlemen, that people are
Golpe do
actually
Ed
rooting for Eddie.
parece
Granted that this
bem-
character, of course, is not really that user-friendly, especially if you're starting
Parece
Tekken,
bem-
but Junding
bem
puts
forte,
into good work.
mano.
Awesome stuff there from Junding.
It's crazy too. You think of the dynamic too. Eddie probably
Se
a
o
character
cara
that terrorizes the beginners.
vem
That's
pra
trying to
cima
get
de
into the game.
você
But at the
ali,
highest level, you barely see him.
That's right.
One of the few
você
Eddie
pode usar
matches
essa
that we've seen
estrelinha
in
pra
high
trás
level
ali pro
competitions.
cara
This is
whiffar
I
o
was about
golpe
to say
e
that
você
no
ainda
one would actually
pega o
dare,
cara
if
em
you know, if not brave enough,
launch
to actually pick up
counter
Eddie,
hit ali.
especially against a character like Jin, who's
Parece ser
super
golpe
well-rounded.
muito bom.
Now, Book opts to stay with Jin, and interestingly enough, he goes to Mishima Dojo, where there is nothing to break. There are no breakable walls, balconies, or floors. It's just a very, very subtle stage, just a square, basically. So let's see if this pick will actually favor Book.
All right, I mean, it's going to have to. He's going to have to tie it up. Otherwise, he's going to be going into the loser bracket. Junding with that momentum. He has been on fire thus far. Let's see if he's able to continue. Down 34. What's he going to do? How is he going to keep this pressure? Now we're starting to see the forward fours from Book. Trying to keep
There it is.
Nossa, acertou um launcher ali, vai levar pra parede.
And I hate being right all the time as well, Marlon.
Buildou ali
In that sense, because that's a
excelente
very
dano,
risky
Junding.
move from a Jin to actually release the
Levou
statue kick,
ali
but never
o
mind, I have a
hop
hop
kick
kick of
do
my
Jin.
own.
Porra, essa travada aí, mano. Meu Deus do céu, cara.
What's he going to do? How is he going to keep this pressure?
Pelo amor
Now
de
we're starting
Deus,
to see the forward fours from Book. Trying to keep
O bagulho voltou,
Oh my
mano.
gosh,
What
he
the
was locked and loaded, ready to
fuck,
go.
And I
cara.
hate being right all the time as well, Marlon.
Lembrando
In that
aí
sense,
que
because
é
that's a
problema
very
na
risky move from
transmissão
a
dos
Jin
caras
to
aqui,
actually release the
mano.
statue kick, but never mind, I have a hop kick of my own. And since you cannot step and you're ducking all the time as an Eddie.
Nossa,
oh my gosh, a
tomou
slippery
low
kick
ali,
with
velho. Vai
high
morrer.
risk. High reward right there is Junding
Ele
taking
não
round number
esperava
one again.
pelo
Can I
low
just
ali,
say,
achou
Mark,
que ia
that
levar um
Junding
mid.
has been Mr. First Blood throughout this entire set.
He wants
Ficou
all
com
the
medo
smoke. He
ali
wants
de
all the
levar
blood.
um
And he's
mid,
doing
tomar o wall
He has
splat,
hit
acabou
every single
levando o
move
low
that
ali,
Eddie has
mano.
in the move list so far. This is crazy. Nice forward,
Acabou
keeping him there.
caindo ali
Hot
no
plate special.
50% do
Now,
Edge,
wow!
ó.
Here comes
Nice.
the reflexes. Book with the parry
Ele
into the
usou o
can-can
parry
kicks.
ali no mid
That's
e
enough.
deu
Oh,
o
here in the wall
kick
savage
ali
sword.
pra,
Look at that. Life
pra
lead
punir
gone.
ali.
If you are hearing the sounds of what seems to be thunder, ladies and gentlemen, that is not the game. That is the audience right here in
Nossa,
Rev Major.
ele errou
Because
low
everybody
ali,
goes
velho.
along with the hits. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Junding throbbing red with his rage. And Book, oh my goodness, a little too
Botou
slow
no
on the back 2-1.
50-50,
Oh,
deu
slip
low
kicks
de
again.
novo ali,
That's
arriscou
not
bem o
bad. He's
John
still
Deere.
alive, but one mix-up could do it here. What's he going to do? Sides. Oh, back one plus two.
Nice
Again.
low.
A
Excelente.
big risk, because again, if that got him blocked, he would have died right there. That is crazy.
Good call from Book. You know, he just went simple right there. Junding about to touch the ear of Jin with that back one plus two. 55 seconds on the clock, and now Book finally having a slight lead already.
Nice interrupt
Good 1-2-3
ali
attempt, and no
do
pickup there for
Junding.
Jin.
Yeah, it does recover a little bit faster there from any other of the relaxed transitions. So great scout there from Junding, testing Book here.
And look at this, very
Junding
smart of
dando
Book.
só
Actually,
vários
he is distancing himself from
backdash ali, o Ed,
Junding. Granted,
ele é
how he's
muito
been
ruim de
receiving a lot of combos
porém
and
o
costing him the rounds.
backdash
He has to
dele
be
é muito
slightly
bom.
careful here, ladies and gentlemen.
Aí não, né,
block
Junding?
right here from Book, sniffing it
Pelo
out.
amor de Deus,
It's a
velho.
combo in.
Você acha que o cara vai cair toda hora nesse low aí, mano?
Deciding. He's going to have to be very careful. Back to the wall. He can't really sidestep either, but we're doing his best to maneuver away from there.
Nossa,
Good
Junding,
attempt
pelo
right there
amor
from
de
Junding,
Deus,
but what a
cara.
block by Book off of the slippery kicks. 13 seconds left on the clock. Junding is in dire trouble here, folks. Nice box. Oh my
Boa.
gosh!
Buck jogou
The hit
muito bem,
confirm of
defendeu
Book.
todos os lows
Paying
ali
off
que
and
o
getting round number 3. He
Junding
now
deu
has the
ali.
lead in this game, Markman.
Yeah, I like what Junding is doing there. He knew a reaction was going to come, but unfortunately that down forward one was able to beat him out. Oh, he went for the launch. He missed it.
That was launcher after launcher, ladies and gentlemen, and both players failed to capitalize, but
Apelando
does get a
bastante
punish.
ali
Is
nos
Junding.
low pokes
Look at
do
this, so
Junding.
brave, and
Nossa,
he manages to
levou
get in the
o
head of
launcher
Junding here,
ali.
ladies and gentlemen.
Vai levar
Back
pra
to one to the
parede,
wall.
vai tomar
Laser
danão,
Geyser Ender, get that momentum. Watch for a wake up.
Let's see what he does. He went for the wall standing one, ended up putting on the brakes. He's going to have to be careful here. Goes for the mid.
Oh boy, oh, and a simple
muito bem
forward
ali.
thrust kick.
Muito
The
bem
forward
ali.
for the, aka the God kick of Jin, just getting the job done, ladies and
O
gentlemen. Now
Junding
Book
tentou
and
alterar
Junding,
dessa vez,
one
50-50
win
ali.
apiece, and we are
Buck
just
estava
getting started.
esperto,
Big decision coming up. What do you do here? Do you switch characters? Do you go just for the
E
stage
não
pick?
teve nem
'Cause that could
conversa,
have gone
mano.
either
O Buck
way.
foi bem
It's all
convincente
about
aí
momentum here. We are the
nessa...
character select screen.
nessa
We know
luta.
Junding has options.
O
He uses
Junding,
Julia.
ele
Julia is the
pode
character
acabar
that we've seen most of the
trocando
time,
aí pra
that we've seen
Julia.
most of the tournament.
Ele vai de
But
Loki
he's
Chloe,
hovering
mano.
Lucky Chloe. The crowd is going crazy.
no.
And I don't think he should
Vai
do
de
it.
Julia nerfada
Here
ou
we go, a
Loki
bit of
Chloe
a tease
bufada?
here, ladies and gentlemen, from
The
Junding.
edge, man.
He knows that the Filipino crowd is behind him. Not to mention that it is Lucky Chloe, one of the most underrated characters in the game. He's hovering
Lucky
in,
Chloe,
locks
man.
it in. Lucky Chloe. My goodness, Martin.
Wow.
Who would have thought today that we are going to see a Lucky Chloe, not to mention on the winner's side of top 8?
He is putting it all
Caiu no
on
mesmo
the line
stage
here.
ali, infelizmente.
This is for
Se fosse
favorable
Infinite
position on the
Stage,
winner's
eu acho
side.
que seria
And
uma
I gotta say,
vantagem
Junding
grande
is
aí pra
such
Lock
a crowd
Chloe,
pleaser. He can
já que ela
definitely
dá
hear the crowd.
muito mais dano.
Here we go.
Listens.
Dojo.
Infinite Stage
Ironically,
do que
we're
o
landing right here again, ladies and gentlemen, Mishima Dojo. And it's worth noting that Lucky Chloe did receive some fairly good buffs in this season, you know, so maybe Junding is banking in on it. As you mentioned earlier, he may have a plan, you know. He probably calculated the risks of going into this with a Lucky Chloe. And ladies and gentlemen, the Filipino crowd is 100% behind Junding on this one. Oh my gosh! You don't see that very you know, that a lot of hop kicks from Jin. I mean,
Jin is not a hop kick specialist. But hey,
Achava que
anything
o
you
dano ia
can
ser
do, I might be
maior,
able
mas
to do
foi
better. Let's see if
dano
Junding's
ali.
going to be able to throw that same respect back. Running attack.
Junding ali só pokeando e já igualou a luta só no poke, mano.
And this is his last chance as well. And the same goes for
Chloe tem
Book. Oh my
bastante
gosh!
plus frame ali,
He caught him
aparentemente
moving.
o Buck
Able to
não
take that
sabe
opening
jogar
round.
contra o Lock
The
Chloe.
pick is paying off so far.
There it is, hook fist.
Nossa,
Hook fist. Oh
tomou
wow!
ali
Fooled me
o
once. Shame on you,
ali,
but Book
dropou
tries
o
it. Oh,
combo.
but drops the combo. Here we go. Tries to go
Nice
for the gun kick.
low
What a low
parry.
parry from Book. Sniffing it from a mile
Vai
away.
levar pra parede.
Go, pushing towards the wall. Not going to get it because
Acabou
sidewall
não
stun.
conseguindo ali o splash
But here comes Junding.
decente.
Back one, the follow-up.
Raising the roof right there is Junding with that back one. 37 seconds left on the clock.
Nice.
Lucky Chloe at a disadvantage, raising the roof again. Here we go, goes for the mix-up. 30 seconds left on
Nice
the clock.
splash,
With a
vai
wall
dar
spread from
dano.
Junding
Achei que
is
o
in
dano ia ser
dire
maior.
trouble here, folks. Oh! And it has to be a hop
Tomou
kick. What a
ali o-
control from Book.
Here we go. One more. He can do it. Oh, he can go
Ah,
either way.
e o
No.
Junding abusou
That is
dos
the
lows
second
ali,
time
né,
we've
mano?
seen that series low parried back and forth, and Book staying alive. Great reflexes, of course. Great presence of mind. Junding has to be hitting himself for that one.
I think game plan wise, the plan here, ladies and
so
gentlemen,
far,
Junding is to
first
go
tomou
fundamental
ali,
as well. You know,
cortou
with
o armor.
Lucky Chloe, he knows that there's a huge poke advantage here from Lucky Chloe, and there it is.
Uh-oh. Nice. Here goes Book. Nice. We have him in the corner. What's Junding going to do?
Tá bem
Here we
even
go,
aí
nice
a
push to
luta.
the wall here by Book. 35 seconds on the clock. This is
Se o
plenty of
Buck
time for Book to
abaixa
catch up
aquele
on.
high
Oh, but a
ali,
little
o
too short of the
Junding tá na
174.
merda,
And
mano.
Junding with the proper conversion off
Caramba.
of the side.
Deu
Gets
splash
round
ali
number
de
3.
sorte ali,
Potential
Junding.
set point right here for Junding, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a catch from Book, but fails to maximize the combo.
Yeah, not able to get it, but still has a
Tomou o
chance. This time
hook
getting the hook
hit ali, vai
That is
levar
gonna
pra
push towards the wall.
parede.
Gonna do
Vai
some
tomar
extra
dano
damage
ali.
here. Laser Geyser, the follow-up goes for the Demon Paw.
Oh, and the
Já
gun
era,
kick
eu acho que
connecting
já
flash
era, hein?
flood on
Dá pra
Junding's
matar?
Lucky Chloe. Here we
Não,
go.
não dá.
What's the run-up, Oki? Very smart choice here for Book. Just taking his
Nice.
sweet time.
Nice
And we're
move.
going to a final round. Ladies and
Tá
gentlemen.
bem
What
even
a
a
way
match.
to start off the tournament. Both of these players going back and
Entrou.
forth. Now to this final round.
Nossa,
Oh my
nice
God.
launcher
Down 4-2
ali.
series, has him
A
at the
parede
wall.
acabou
What's the
atrapalhando,
mix?
dava pra buildar
Oh,
um
nice
dano
another
maior
statue
se
kick here
fosse a
from Book.
parede.
Oh, a heavy
Nice
LMR game there
block,
from
mano.
Book. Just
Parede
went all
atrapalhou
in.
de novo,
And Junding
mas deu pra
capitalizing on
buildar um
that.
bom dano.
All red here
John,
for Book. Marksman, what is going to
o
happen?
Buck não abaixou o high, não deu low parry no low
There it
dessa
is.
vez e
Junding secures a spot in our
Junding
winners
levou
finals.
ali. O Buck não
We
gostou
will see
muito
him a
não,
little bit
ficou
later
meio
today. Book
puto
now
ali.
going to the losers bracket. This is going to be great.
E é isso aí, mano.
Junding, gotta give it up. He is popping off. That is a long pop off.
And a well-deserved one at that, ladies and
Aparentemente,
gentlemen. So
Buck foi pras
Junding,
losers ali.
just out of nowhere, brings out the Lucky Chloe.
It was two unexpected things. First, I did not think he was going to pick Eddie. Lost,
yeah.
and then picking Lucky Chloe.
Não, eu esperava
Julia
sim
at
que ele
all, no
fosse
Julia
pegar o
needed.
Edge.
We'll save
Agora
it
o
for
pick
later.
de Lock
Tier
foi
lists don't
realmente
matter at
foi
all
uma
for him,
surpresa,
Mark. He's
cara.
just, I'm going to go with my comfort, and that's what happens. You get the win, you get the crowd behind you as well, and you win in braggable fashion. You know, if I can say that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up again for Junding. And of course, Book, who still has one life to spare down in the lower bracket.
Yeah, we are going to go to the other side now of the winner's bracket, and this is going to be a very, very fun match. Oh man, I can't wait to see this one. These guys obviously going to be getting ready for it. Let's go ahead and see some of the action that we just saw.
Quick recap here, ladies and gentlemen. And here we saw Junding and Book just duking it out in the Women's Series, a fairly big stage. And I think that's the plan here for Junding earlier on, you know, to be somewhere slightly compact.
Yeah, he ended up making it work. You know, obviously it was
Essa
back and forth
luta
in
aí,
this
mano, a
opening game,
primeira luta,
but a lot of
cara.
adjustments from both of these sides. But again, it was all about momentum, and I feel like that's how it was throughout the entirety of the set between these two. Great stuff there from Junding, able to close it out. They went over to the machine with
Essa
Dojo,
daí também
and
ele
that's when
arriscou
Book really
demais,
started
ele
to turn it up as
tava
well.
dando bastante low
look
ali,
at that parry
velho.
right there, ladies and gentlemen. As a Jin, you would understand the risks that you will take, but of course the
Aquele
reward is
50-50
definitely on
que o
your
Ed
side if
fica
you do
deitado
read
no
right.
chão.
So good stuff right here,
Buck
both from Book
começou a
and
defender
Junding there.
tudo
A
depois.
little too much on the slippery kicks there from Junding, so that's where Book started getting those wins.
Yeah, he started feeling a little bit more comfortable here, forcing him into a really bad situation because right now Book was having a read on him, getting the right hits, interrupting at key moments that he needed to, and then it all came down to the character select screen where he finally busted out
Essa
the
Lock
lucky
Chloe aí foi a
Chloe
surpresa
to the
do
surprise
dia,
of many, but also to the crowd's pleasure. It was awesome.
I think Book as well was surprised with that 1-2 to the double slap hits. You know, I think he was on neutral at that point. But again, we take those. You know, that's a good call. And there, speaking of good calls, that
Ali
was
eu
a
achei
very
que ia
good call
dar
from
merda
Book.
pro Jin,
He
mano.
didn't want to
Você
risk
viu que ele
anything.
deu um
Yeah,
dig
key moment
jab
here
ali,
in round
mano.
number
Aquilo
3 of
ali
the
foi
final game.
miss
He had
input
that running
ali.
3
Ele
attack, the
tentou dar
follow-up,
hook
able to close
fist
it out,
ali
and
e
then from
errou,
there on
mano.
out,
Acabou
it's
saindo
going
aquele
back
dig
and forth.
jab.
We ended up seeing both of these players going at it, going to a final round, and that's really where Junding finally able to pull off into the lead and take the decisive round win and the placement in our winners final.
And that was the catalyst right there, you know, when Book actually went for an LLRK, the very first and last LLRK that he would go for that entire set. It really cost him a lot, so congratulations to Junding moving forward with his potential twice to beat advantage. Fingers crossed here on whoever he's facing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as Markman said, we are going to the dark side.
You know, the other side of the winners bracket, you were just talking about potential. I think the potential of this match, the fact that we might see Gigas versus a Bear is kind of crazy.
Essa luta eu tô hypando, velho.
Possible, especially if things go very one-sided early on. You know,
Gigas
very
versus
known for picking the big characters.
Urso, mano.
Is
Ah,
that
o
big
cara
character.
pegou o
Looks
Ana,
like
velho.
it's
Não,
gonna
não.
be Gigas versus
Não,
Julia
né,
to start it
mano?
off.
Oh man, and that might be a
Não,
kind
não,
of
eu
a
queria
problem
ver
as well for
Gigas
Gigas,
versus
if I may,
Panda ou
the lack
Hanshumi
of
pega
tools
uma Ana,
the
velho, do
abundance
nada.
of that for Julia, those are going to be two different things
Aí
here. So
eu
let's
com
see how
certeza vou torcer
Dota Ring
pro
will,
Gigas, velho.
you know, it will most likely wiggle out. Oh my
Wait,
gosh,
he picked
never
Ana.
mind, ladies
Esmagar
and
essa
gentlemen, we're
Ana,
going
cara. Pelo
to
amor de
miss
Deus,
50-50 here with Anna Williams.
O cara
That's not
quebrou
Julia. So
totalmente
that
as
is not Julia.
expectativas,
my
catando
mind is playing
pique
tricks on
aí
me. I
totalmente
was not expecting
inesperado.
this. This is a completely different matchup that I was envisioning for our winner's side, but I am ready for this.
Just scrap everything we said earlier with the Julia.
Bora aí,
from Rancho, ladies and
Doutor
gentlemen.
Ring.
We're looking
Esmaga
at
essa
Anna
Ana
Williams.
aí, mano.
And
Prova
Rancho
que
did
o
admit this is
tier
one of his
list
main
aí
characters
não
in the
importa
past.
pra
So
você.
it's no surprise that he went, oh my
Nossa,
gosh,
deu um
right
low
off the bat, a
parry
low
ali,
parry from
o
Rancho,
Rancho tava
and
bem
it's going to go all the way to the wall for sure.
Nice, gets the splat, the follow-up here. Continuing with the pressure, already having a nice life lead here, but again, the momentum, that's what it's all about. If
Pegou ali.
Dota Ring starts feeling it, starts getting the right hits, he can go all the way.
And I was about to say that the one
Felizmente
standing
ele
one
não
buff of
conseguiu levar
Gigas
pra
is
parede.
very, very useful here, ladies and gentlemen.
Achei que ia
Anvil
conseguir.
connecting right here for Dota Ring.
Nice!
Shimmy.
Deu
Oh my
splash
gosh,
ali.
the 4.2.
Não!
And
Achei
he
que dava pra dar
understands that there
screen
is
combo,
no
mas
conversion possible
provavelmente
in
o ângulo
that
que ele
angle.
tava ali não dava.
Block there, the
Nice.
follow-up and looking able to close it out. You know,
Muito bem o
throughout
Doutor Ring
the
ali.
entire field of over 300 players, him getting here with
Tomou ali.
Gigas, you have to
Ué,
put some respect on this
errou ali
character.
o...
That's right. He's been dubbed for
Dava
many,
pra
many
garantir
seasons
pisão ali
and
no
years as
follow-up.
the worst
Não sei
character in
que
the
merda
game.
que ele
But
fez
Dota Ring begs to disagree, ladies and gentlemen. 48 seconds on the clock.
Ice
And
spam
Rancho
ali,
just
mano.
blocking and blocking, but one way or the other, Dota Ring believes that this 4-4-2 will hit.
Acabou levando o launch e ele dropou o combo, mano. Agora ele acertou.
Unfortunate, because that could have been big damage and also
Ice
opposition.
launcher,
Oh, they
puta
traded
merda,
down, too.
dropou o combo, ele foi pro combo
Missing
mais
the combo,
difícil,
missing
ele
the
acabou
follow-up.
dropando.
About even on live here, wine opener. How's he gonna get him? That's guaranteed.
That is it.
Acabou morrendo no
That
tapa
was
ali
it.
do
And you
Doutor
know
Ring.
that follow-up, as small as it may seem, is actually
tá
very
jogando mal
chunky
ali,
few hits,
dropando
ladies and
vários
gentlemen. Here we go.
combos, mas
Nice assassin dagger
reagiu
from
ali,
Rangchu.
conseguiu
Just
reagir.
goes on the offensive here, making sure that Dota Ring and Gigas don't get enough momentum.
Oh yeah, he has the pressure by the
Oh,
wall.
boy.
That's a good way to get out of it. See what happens as he goes in. Goes for the big grab, unable to get it. Oh, that's gonna be punished.
What a nice attempt as well there for Dota
Nice
Ring. Oh my
charge
gosh, crazy
punch
knuckle
ali.
connecting.
Puta
Goes for a
merda,
running
não deu
cross
certo.
chop. You don't see that very often, ladies and gentlemen. Overkill. Puts himself in a bad position.
Yeah, he really
Aí
wanted
não,
to
né,
overkill,
mano?
so
Isso
really
tá
trying to get
negativo ali, eu acho. Ele tentou spamar o bagulho ali, não deu
Follow-up and
certo.
look at that. 2
O
rounds to 1.
Rancho não
Rancho looking really
respeitou
good
ali,
here.
deu logo um
Really strong opening pick.
canca.
Look at this forced to contest as Rangchu there from the down 3, knowing that Dota Ring is not at the advantage right there. Even after that low connects, here we go. Just keeping it simple is Rangchu, but enough damage to put
Não
Dota Ring
conseguiu
half
pular
life.
o whip
Just
ali.
47 seconds in.
Yeah, now picking away at his opponent, those down forward 1-2s, really putting in
Ele
work here.
tentou pular pra trás ali, o Ranchu não deixou, mano.
I hate to say it, but
Jogou bem
Ranchu
o
looking way too strong here in this particular matchup against
últimos
Gigas.
dois
This is
rounds
what we were talking about earlier as well, Markman. You know,
Porém, ele
Ranchu
dropou
looking
bastante
really
combo
strong,
ali,
not just with the Julia
Dropou
Chang
que uns
apparently,
dois
but also with
combos,
the
eu
Ana,
acho.
just did his homework. And knowing
Dois,
that
três combos.
Gigas as a character may be slightly more sluggish than expected.
Doutoring
Oh
foi de Marduk
no!
agora.
There is a
Marduk é
surprise here
praticamente
for
Gigas
everybody, ladies and
bufado,
gentlemen. We
né,
have the
mano?
Craig Marduk being brought out by Doutoring.
Marduk is a nice pick because it's going to give him a little bit more freedom, a little bit more offensive oomph. You know, as Gigas, he wasn't really able to get in that down forward 1-2. It was too much of a wall. But now, with certain things, he's going to have the back sway. He's going to have ways to get in the
Reversals as well.
tackle. There's a lot of different elements that he's going to bring to the matchup here, and I'm excited to see if
Bora
it's
lá,
going to work.
mano.
And not to
Eu
mention
acho
the
que agora
diversity
o
of throws
Doutoring
that he can
ganha,
mix
mano.
every now and then. And Marduk, just like Gigas, is actually a very heavy hitter, albeit with more tools, you know. So let's see. And also positioning themselves in Twilight Conflict, this could mean trouble for anybody who gets that balcony break advantage. So Marduk being a very splat-heavy character, that just might be trouble here for Rangchu.
We'll see how it goes. Maybe it's not even going to get there. Rangchu,
That's
very
right.
content with using compact pokes, staying in his face. Let's see what happens.
And we stand corrected too with
Ah,
being
já
50-50 open
acertou
right
o
off the
taco
bat,
ali.
straight to the
Toma.
mount, and Doutoring gets that damage if is what you were talking about, Markman.
Right. Keeping that pressure there. Got him on the floor. Back to the wall. He's going to have to be careful. Switching
Taco do
positions
draw.
here.
There we go, nice down forward 4. It doesn't look like much, ladies and gentlemen, but the moment you get hit by that, it is Anna's turn for days. Now 35
Nice.
seconds left on the clock. Ballista fist connecting. Now Doutoring, look at this. Oh, goes for the enraged animal. Oh, right in front of Rangchu.
Tentou
There
Hell
it is, but
Sweep,
to no
ele não
avail.
conseguiu,
All that
mano.
nice
O Ranchu
action just to get
defendeu,
blocked
jogou
on the
bem
Python
ali.
explosion. That's unfortunate. Right now, Rangchu again just playing very solid here.
Nossa, tomou o counter hit,
That's
aí
all.
o Crush e já
There it
era.
is. He is gonna get
Levou
crushed,
o
Markman.
rounding.
And Doutoring just turning the tides right here compared to that last match. Let's see if this is, again, the backup that Doutoring needed earlier on.
That was a big break that he needed. Able to get around here, put a band-aid on some of the bleeding here. Let's see if Ranks was able to bounce back.
Nice
That's
help
one way to
no
do it.
low
Cat
ali,
says goes for
pegou
the
em
kick.
counter hit, eu acho.
The follow-up here, he's going to get the wall. Should be some beefy damage. What's the mix?
Huge call right there from Rangchu. We do know that Chaos Judgment, ladies and gentlemen, is a
Achei
low
que
parrying
o
stance
Marduk
and another
tinha
new
acertado aquele
addition
golpe em
to
counter
Anna
hit
Williams.
ali, mano, mas
Now a
aparentemente
launcher
não.
here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Tries to go for the, went for the headbutt rather
Quebrou
than
ali o
Doutoring.
taco.
Yeah, this time adding more pressure.
Again.
Era só
Back
defender,
to
velho.
back.
Porque ele apertou o botão ali,
New
velho.
update changes. Here we go. Able to get that round. That single-handedly got him that round. That mix-up.
Great demonstration of the command list right there from Rangchu, ladies and gentlemen. Now with 55 seconds on the clock, look at this. Again, understanding how Anna has a speed advantage, but
punição ali,
Doutoring
velho.
gets the better half of that collision.
Nice, good side step.
Nossa,
Follow-up here.
pegou.
Gets the tackle off of the floor. That was crazy.
I was about to say that it
Já
wasn't the combo,
praticamente
Markman, but
igualou a
rather the
luta
OT
ali,
that
tá
went
numa pequena
with that.
vantagem
Here
do
we go with the
Doutor.
reversal.
Nossa,
El
que
Classico right here from
counter
Doutoring.
foi
Safe move
esse,
to a
velho?
reversal. 33
Ô,
seconds left on the
louco, matou
clock.
no pisão,
And the power
mano.
stomp from Doutoring gets him round
What
number
the
3.
fuck?
He put him into the
velho.
nasty vortex there. Everything went according to plan. Let's see what kind of.
Acertou
Oh,
o
nice
half kick
4-4-3.
ali, interrompeu.
Able to net a good launch here. He's going to also get
Pressão
towards
ali
the wall.
do Doutoring.
Oh wow, nice advanced combo attempt right there from Rangchu as well, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Chaos Judgment abuse right here from Rangchu. There it is. Queen 50-50.
Matou.
Wow, what a call of a forward 3. And Rangchu in potential set point. But this is also crucial for Doutoring. He can tie things up should he get this, Markman.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a huge round because again, it could be the meaning between victory and defeat.
Nice.
Let's see what happens while standing 3. The follow-up here. He's going to push towards the wall. He's going to get the wall.
Big damage. Okay, does not go for the ground throw. Oh my goodness, what was that?
tentou
Doutoring,
grab
I
ali,
think,
mas
made a
não
mistake.
pegou.
Now with 43 seconds left on the clock, Rangchu and Doutoring almost even on health. Chose to contest that massive low.
He's going to have to be careful here. One mistake can do it all.
Já era.
Chicken kicks!
Jogou bem o
That
Ranchu
is
ali,
it.
mano.
And Rangchu,
A
ladies
primeira
and
luta
gentlemen,
ali, eu achei que o
with a
Ranchu jogou
convincing
bem mal com essa
2-0
Ana
against
ali.
Doutoring,
Parece que é um
proves his
pique que
power
ele não
in
tá
this winner's
acostumado a
side.
pegar.
Man, having Doutoring and Book in the loser's bracket
Mas
now is
depois
going to
ele
heat
se
things up on that
adaptou
side of the
bem ali,
bracket.
parou de
And on the
dropar
winner's side, we're
combo,
going to see on our
começou
winner's
a
final
punir
later
legal.
on. We already have Rangchu. We have Junding as well. That is going to be crazy. I can't wait to see both of those players
Começou a
go at it.
meter o
But man,
louco, como
you guys are in for a treat. We
diria
have a lot more
BR
Tekken
aqui.
happening, and I'm just excited to see here. Excited to be here in the Philippines.
Amazing, amazing. The crowd is
Tô
electric,
meio
as we
triste aí
always say.
porque eu
It's
tava
never a dull
hypando uma
moment when it
luta
comes
de
to
low
Filipino
tiers
crowd here,
ali
ladies and gentlemen. And of
de
course,
Panda versus
there is
Puma,
Pakistani flag.
Panda versus
Let's see,
Gigas, mas
let's see,
acabou
ladies and
não
gentlemen. Do
rolando.
you have their backs here, folks? Yeah, absolutely. And again, this is what's fun about the
Bora
Filipino
ver aí
crowd. You
como
know,
é
you
que vai ser a
never
luta
know
aí dos
who they're rooting for.
representantes do
Everything
Paquistão.
roars the same way.
I think they just want to see some good Tekken, and luckily we've been able to see that the entire
That's true.
weekend thus far. Crowd is in approval. I like it. Anyways, we are going to go. Here we go. I'm excited for this.
So am I. Dude.
Kasimir and Ulsan stepping up to the stage.
Oh boy, as they're setting up, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank everybody tuning in to Rev Major 2022, everybody in attendance and those at home. Thank you so much. This is the top 8. In case you missed it, we already had 2 sets, Book versus John Ding and Rangchu versus Doto Ring. So now, ladies and gentlemen, this, as Markman mentioned earlier, is one of those to look out for. It's one of his personal favorites, as we mentioned. He's really intrigued because this side of the bracket it's kind of like an indicator on how the end is going to be.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look at some of the action that just happened in our previous match. Again, Dodoring, he was playing out of his mind the entire weekend. He finally got someone to put him down to the loser's bracket, someone to defeat him in a set, but man, I don't think it was easy. This pick from Anna was the surprise for me.
And you know, I could say the same for Dodoring, but we'll get to that later. So I would say that Anna is a little bit too formidable, you know, a big threat on the side of Gigas, you know. You don't have that many tools to go alongside it, and that's where Marduk actually came in. That's how the you know, the matches actually came way closer because of this Marduk.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big pick. I mean, if you're going to fight fire, you might as well fight fire with fire. Marduk, definitely one of those characters that can deal a lot of damage, but did not have a lot of opportunities to do so. I feel like even though it did go to the final round, I feel like Rangchu was in control most of the way.
And if you're talking about fire, this is a pretty big fire right here in the form of Marduk, you know. We saw a lot of flashy stuff from Dota Ring, you know, those stance cancels, go straight for those O-key combos, you know, just trying to get those tackles in. And it kind of saves you a little bit of mental health, you know, if I can say that, as a Marduk, because you don't have to do much, but the damage is there. But congratulations to Rangchu.
Oh yeah, we will see him later on going up against Jun Ding in our winners final. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. As we shift into the losers bracket, again, these matches that you're going to be seeing from here on out until we get back to the winner's side, they're going to be elimination matches. Whoever loses is out of the tournament. So a lot on the line.
This means, ladies and gentlemen, everybody who's here and at home, you're going to have to give your energy beams to who you're rooting for. Is it going to be Kasimir or is it going to be Ulsan? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is, again, very dangerous territory for both these players. You know, they did their grind. It's been a crazy first day. You know, we have 300 plus competitors yesterday, and it's no joke to be up here, to be competing with your last potential life. And again, Ulsan surprising everybody upon his return, sticking with the Kazumi. I'm pretty sure that during his departure, you know, when he left Tekken for a little bit, that Kazumi is not the one he's you know, accustomed to.
Yeah, and again, I just want to go ahead and give a real shout out to everybody that's watching around the world. There's a lot of people watching. This is a different time zone than I mean, that's the beauty of the Tekken World Tour. It's always in a different time zone. But I see a lot of the community, Rishimi as well, avoiding the puddle. Main man, level up your game. All you guys, thanks for spreading the love of Tekken.
Let's make some noise for them, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, gotta give it up. Gotta give it up. The community always putting Tekken on their back, so I appreciate it. Lots of love to you guys. I miss you guys.
Awesome stuff. And yeah, I believe they're still preparing here, folks. So this is Rev Major 2022 here. This is the major event for the Philippines in a series of how many all over the globe. And you know, this is how we give back to the awesome game that is Tekken. So thank you for sticking with us. You know, day one was crazy. And if we're gonna throw back a little bit, it's been a roller coaster, and a big one at that. You said so, Mark. We've had a lot of 2-0s, a lot of 2-1s, down to the wire type of stuff, draws. You know, and we just can't say anymore. That's a lot of memories for you to withhold.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is these guys are fighting not only to do the best they can in the tournament, they're really putting on a show. And that's what I like about it too. There's that key balance here. We saw Jun Ding got coerced into picking Lucky Chloe earlier. That was crazy. And I'm sure the crowd influence had something to do with that.
Yeah, perhaps, you know. And I believe that it was his first entry here in the Philippines from years ago, where he made his most appealing impact. very bubbly guy. He just takes pictures with everybody as much as he can, and he's a hero. So a lot of these underdog character users, specifically the Capos and Lucky Chloe users.
Yeah, you guys have a few of those here in the Philippines as well.
One of which he faced yesterday, which is Hapon.
Yep.
But again, a different field because Hapon was using Lei, and Junding as a Julia, if I remember correctly. So that was crazy. That was crazy to begin with. And Lucky Chloe, as we mentioned earlier, one of the characters who did receive some good buffs for this season. So maybe, just maybe, Junding's rationale is that I'm going to pick this character and, you know, just goes toe-to-toe with Jin. You know, very complete character.
Indeed.
Se eu não
So
me engano,
again, we
tá
are getting ready for
rolando
the
um
match. Thank you guys
campeonato
for your
também
patience.
lá
And
no
thanks for watching
Paquistão, uma
throughout
etapa
the
da
weekend with
World
us the
Tour
entire.
no
I mean, yesterday
Paquistão.
was crazy. Let's talk about some of the matches.
Só que eu
A
não vou
lot of the matches
transmitir não,
weren't
se
even on
vocês
stream.
quiserem,
It's unfortunate. With
eu
so many
deixo o
good players
link
and so many
aí,
good matches that are happening. We tried our best to capture everything, but of course unable to do so. But man, I wish you guys were here just to feel the energy in the crowd, in the pools. It was insane.
And it's also a factor to mention here, folks, that AK being the only Filipino who ever made it to the top 8, that's a big feat for, you know, for the entire country, for the entire Rev Major. Hasn't been done before, to be honest. So that's a great accomplishment as it is already. And they played that off stream as well, Markman. So
I saw the pop-up. It exists on Twitter somewhere. So if you guys have a chance to look at that, he ended up making, I think he beat Kokuma to get into the top 8, and that was an insane set going back and forth.
Yeah, let's double check on that. I
4
think it
de
was either
dezembro parece que vai rolar um na Coreia
was it
também.
Kokuma or Get? Damn, I'm gonna look into that. Right. So, and again, AK is, you know, he's very
Aí é
soft-spoken.
foda, né,
If we're
mano?
gonna,
Quando
if
rola
we're gonna get a
duas
little bit of
etapas da
background
World
to,
Tour
you
no
know, to
mesmo
the people
dia,
at home who haven't
embaçado,
met
cara.
AK or yet to meet him, he's very soft-spoken, you know, up until it's crunch time. So he can be very expressive when he plays Tekken. So whether it's a good end or a bad end, you can definitely see it crystal clear in AK's face.
Vai rolar uma etapa
And
no
yeah, that's all she
Japão.
wrote for AK yesterday. Now he has both the gift and the curse of actually defending the land hashtag, you know, for top 8.
Yeah, he's going to have his chance. I believe we're going to see his match coming up
Eu acho
right
que até
after
10
this
de
one. So
outubro
I'm
chega.
excited. I know the crowd is going to erupt as well. That's
talvez.
going to be fun. You know, so many
minha cadeira
great Tekken
gamer.
players who were here throughout the entire
Se
weekend.
chegar, eu vou
And
transmitir
just
o
seeing how
evento
much this event has grown
completo
since
aí da World
2017. I
Tour do
remember
Japão.
when Tekken7 first came out on consoles, we had the event here. We had so many people coming in, I think for the first time, really having the international legends really traveling out to the Philippines, and the event has only grown since then. So it's a beautiful thing to see, especially after COVID happened.
Yeah.
Everyone coming back for this year, the event really coming back and feeling like it's back for the first time, and it's an amazing feeling overall. I love it.
That's right. And of course, I was told as well by a lot of the people and a lot of the fans that they were so shocked that some of their you know, the streamers, basically their idols, if I may, or their inspirations, went here in the Philippines just to try and participate to Rev Major, and they expressed how enthusiastic they are. But speaking of enthusiasm, let's see, ladies and gentlemen, how enthusiastic you can be with this bracket. Look at the standings, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting comfortably right now is still Junding after that crazy set with Book. And of course, I believe Rangchu, so sending Dota Ring down. Now we're gonna look at Ulsan and Casimir so far still around one of the losers side.
Perdoe, na
Yep,
verdade,
o
Oeste
But going up against AK,
vai ter
another
campeonato ali
matchup,
que
as you mentioned earlier, AK, the sole representative from the
vai
Philippines here in our
juntar
top 8.
todos os países
It's
ali da
interesting to see, you
região
know, as I
Oeste
mentioned
da
earlier,
África.
we have 2 players
E
from
vai ter
Pakistan in our
um
top
na
8. And they
África
sent
do
3
Sul.
players out
África
here,
do
so that
Sul
is
um
very,
país,
very
não
good.
uma região da África
Out of the other players,
também.
there were a few
Aí
players from
bateu
Japan as
aí
well. A lot of players
loucura
from
aqui.
Korea, and obviously, as you can see, a lot of the Korean players ended up making it in as well. So, man, this is
Eu
good
aqui
stuff.
esquecendo que Sul
And
da
yeah,
África não é uma região,
two
é um
of
país.
the Donuts boys are the Japanese players we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen. That's I believe that's Ken and Pinya.
Yep.
So they didn't make it to the top 8, unfortunately, and now this is their last straw
Engraçado que
in
o
Rangchu. You know, they're putting everything on the line. I'm pretty sure they're still here. They're watching, supporting their teammate. But it is looking like a cliff right there on the loser side of the lower bracket here. It is, again, their tournament lives on the line. That's at stake here, folks. So we're looking at Ulsan and Casimir. We're gonna get to that shortly.
Yeah, thanks for hanging in there with us. We are making sure that we get the
Igual
match
ali
ready to
também
go.
colocaram
But please hang in there.
Asia.
Oh, wow!
Okay,
Opa.
is this it? Is this real? Oh, it is real. They're going right at it.
É
Okay, so of course we're gonna switch the name. If that is not Gulpen.
Yeah, that is.
Nossa, mas ele
That
tá
is
sendo
definitely Ulsan.
atropelado ali
Here we
pelo
go, starting
Uncle
things
Bean.
off. Ulsan going back to his roots. We were told
What the
before
fuck?
that Ulsan is a Bob user. Here we go.
Ah, não é o Uncle Bean, não, é
Oh,
o
boy.
Wilson.
Here we go, folks. And Casimir again, another end of the second Anna we have right here, Markman on stage.
He's been using a variety of characters, or he's going to use a variety of characters, but Anna is really what got him into the top 8, so it's nice to see him continuing with this action. Right now, Ulsan really playing at a high pace, very fast.
Nice barrigada ali, velho.
What a call right there, and again, 2 in a row. Ulsan, oh my gosh, and a just frame sweep here from Casimir. Definitely gonna end this with a rage art instead of a rage drive. Gonna get a little bit of a breathing room right here, just resting his hands. You know, he's gonna watch the movie.
O Snake Edge rápido.
It is a
cara.
good.
Igual das
Actually, she deserved that. You know, it's a really good ending animation of a rage art. And here we go, 1 round apiece.
Tem meio que adivinhar ali.
Right now.
Tem meio que adivinhar ali.
To the punch, but Ulsan
Vai te dar
look for opportunities, continuing with that pressure.
Snake Edge dela é em full crouch, né?
A very unconventional
Ela
character,
pode
speaking of
beitar ali,
unconventional,
te dar
what a
long
spring
term
that Casimir threw out, and Ulsan was not ready for that. 43 seconds on the clock. There it is, goes to Chaos Judgment, but Ulsan in rage.
Has the follow.
Nice.
He has the rage. He went for the backswing blow. Got beat out, unable to do it, and just like that, Casimir
É
with the
aí
lead in
do
rounds.
Paquistão.
Gosh. And this is starting to get real intense here, folks, in Kinder Gym. Really child-friendly, but not for these two. Oh my gosh!
Parece os players de Ana que eu pego online, velho. Só no spam louco. O combo dele é diferente do combo que o Rand
Look at
usa
how
na parede.
confident Casimir is, ladies and gentlemen. The bravery and the flurry of offense, if we could say that. My
Vamos ver o que o
goodness,
Sam vai
he was
fazer. Vai
relentless,
apelar pra
man.
Kazumi
There was
agora, vai
hardly a
manter
disadvantage in
o
health
Bob,
the side of
trocar o
Casimir.
And Ulsan is going to
Bob.
stick to the same character. He's going to pick the stage.
Trocou o stage.
And he's locked in with Bob. He's going to have to win this entire set with Bob. This is loser's bracket action, so whoever loses here is out of the tournament.
That is how important it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tournament life on the line. And apparently, given the choice, Ulsan went to Violet system, slightly bigger than Kinder Gym in terms of the basically the real estate. Let's see if Ulsan has a plan right here against Casimir, who looks extremely hungry to survive.
He looks extremely on point as well. He's been doing such a great job of adjusting and really closing out that opening game. I think Ulsan's in trouble here. He's going to have to really make some adjustments, really have to take control offensively as well.
And interestingly enough, there's a similarity here, Markman, on the style of Ulsan's Bob and his Kazumi. Just keeping it kosher, very, very simple. Pushing Casimir to the wall. Look at this. You know, for the first time, what a block from Ulsan. And he's going to go for the big hits. 40 seconds left on the clock, and Ulsan still looking really confident. First round goes to him. Yeah,
one great thing about Ulsan is he has great reflexes. He's able to make some adjustments here and really play using those compact tools to his advantage. And I like it. It's really hard to do it because, you know, Casimir, he's not taking too much risk
O golpe
either.
da Ana é high, será?
Big counter hit, the follow-up.
Acho que é high.
And I don't think he really minds, ladies and gentlemen, that Bob is one of the characters who really did get nerfed. But don't look now, Ulsan is in a bit of trouble here with his back against the wall. Casimir is still applying that pressure, but keeps a little bit of distance compared to a while ago because Ulsan's still brave from that last round.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
That is it.
Nossa.
This is going to hurt. He's going to be dead.
Muito
And again,
bom
great
ali,
step there.
cara
Able to
fez,
get that full string, which
Deu logo
guarantees the
side
follow-up
swap
there.
ali na hora do
Great
side
round back.
step.
Tied up on rounds here in game number 2.
Deu wall splash ali.
I'm pretty sure he has a rational explanation as to why Bob is the pick here for Anna Williams. Remember that Bob does have the range, but Anna Williams, whether or not he goes for the 50-50, did not pull the trigger while standing 2-1.
I think it's just a level of familiarity. You got to think about it again. The pick of Kazumi is, and Pakistan is probably so used to Arts and Ash's styling within Kazumi, which is very similar in some regards.
And yes, Bob being an uncanny character that you usually pick for tournaments, I believe that Ulsan may be banking on that. As you mentioned, the unfamiliarity, the anonymity of this character. 22 seconds left on the clock, and Casimir needs to catch up to Ulsan. Assassin's Dagger block again.
Well-placed folks here, going back and forth. No one really doing any damage. About 12 seconds left. What's going to happen? Big
Não
decisions
conseguiu
have to be
punir ali
made.
o Halp no Wii.
Oh my gosh.
Ô louco, acertou um launcher do nada, mano.
He's going to be able to get this advantage. Time is on his side and he's unable
Nossa,
to do it. Not enough
se
time.
pega pelo menos o segundo hit ali do Hell Sweep.
Dangerous territory right here for
mesmo
Ulsan,
assim
ladies
ia
and
dar
gentlemen.
pra
Casimir, potential set point.
lá,
And could send Ulsan home. Oh, tried to go for a power crush. Here we go, Ulsan now needs to be very
nice
careful again.
Ali,
Got swept by Casimir.
And he's going to get the wall here. This is going to be scary. How is he going to deal with it? The mix-up goes to the mid. Here comes Ulsan. Ulsan does have rage though.
Crazy contesting here, ladies and gentlemen, from Casimir. Does not care if Ulsan is in rage. He knows he has a
virar,
life lead. Oh my gosh, what a whiff! Hell sweeps. Ulsan slightly catching up. And what a
Nossa,
block
nice
from
block
Casimir.
ali,
He sends
cara.
Ulsan.
Sensacional, mano.
Gotta give it up for Ulsan. Ulsan getting 7th
Ulsan
place
eliminado.
in this tournament.
The first elimination
Casimir
thus far, ladies
ali,
and gentlemen, is KDF
Representando bem o
Ulsan.
Gotta give it
Paquistão,
up,
mano.
Ulsan. Ulsan
Bora
back from
ver
his
aí
military
o
service
parceiro
back
dele,
into Tekken.
o famoso...
Again, you guys gotta give him a round of applause. Give it
O
up
cara com a
for
bandeira.
Ulsan
Como é que é
from
o-
Korea. But we will see Casimir later on in the losers
Esse é o nome
bracket
do
again.
Menakuma.
Pakistan with the approval. Man, this guy must get paid to do that every single time. That's crazy. He's on point.
He's
He knows.
ready with that. You know, when you catch him around the venue, he doesn't have that flag. It's probably in his pocket.
Yeah, he just pulls it out.
We are ready, so
But-
congratulations.
Let's go ahead and look at some of the
Cara,
action
me
that we just
fugiu
saw
o nome
between
aqui do
Ulsan and Casimir.
Menakuma, famosíssimo
Pakistan
aí
and
do
Korea.
Paquistão
Oh,
que
the
tá
crowd is cheering
participando.
like crazy.
Não é
Can you
o
guys hear
Always
that
Honey, é
energy?
outro
I'm
cara.
pretty sure everybody can spell here, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to see that in a bit. But for now, this is what transpired earlier between Ulsan and Casimir. So Anna Williams really coming into play, Markman, with these 50-50s, you know, and it's again, it's a very
Nossa,
commendable
mano,
thing for you to be an Anna
totalmente
Williams player,
o nome
but
do
don't
cara, velho.
exactly rely on that mix-up.
Did you just say it's commendable to be an Anna Williams player? I will put some respect and we'll review that later. But man, that was really impressive display
right.
of Anna play from Casimir. He really shut down Ulsan, especially in the second game. Very obvious, especially in that round where the time was running out. That was very, very impressive. And I think it was just a tough draw. I mean, Ulsan had to rely on Bob, and it just really didn't work out. He had some moments here where he had some offensive flow, but again, once he started having to put risk into it, especially towards the end of the round, Casimir could kind of sniff it out. He was able to block that hell sweep, clutch in time, block everything pretty much, and just really come out on top.
Lembrei,
And bring
Ati,
Casimir. We'll
Butch,
see him again
nossa,
later,
mano.
as mentioned.
Caralho.
I like the
Mó
fact as well
tempão
that
pra
Casimir
lembrar o
was
nome do
actually
cara.
really
Bora ver
using
se o
Assassin's
Ati
Dagger. I just have to
também vai
say,
representar
Anna
bem
Williams, that's
aí o
really her bread and
Paquistão,
butter.
mano.
You know, like she's not
Melhores
Anna without it.
Akumas do
Yeah,
Paquistão.
you gotta set up the offense somehow,
Yeah.
and that's one way to
Ele
do
já
it.
foi o
There's
melhor,
one time
na
there was
minha
even a
opinião,
drop. I
mas
think rather
hoje
no
em
drops,
dia
but
o
hardly any
Always
counter
Honey
hits.
tá
But
melhor que
nonetheless,
ele.
ladies and gentlemen, Casimir, that's it for you. Still surviving again, skin of his teeth right here, ladies and gentlemen. No more life to spare. Whoever he faces next is another journey towards the top.
Na
But
minha opinião, acho
speaking
que
of,
até
I believe,
aquele Akuma coreano
you
lá é
know,
melhor
he
do
is
que ele,
up
mano.
right now, ladies and gentlemen, on
Porque
stage against the Philippines' own
o Always Honey e o Akuma
BBEAK. And you
coreano,
heard the
eles
crowd,
manjam
ladies and
fazer o
gentlemen.
combo
They were
reset.
roaring, keeping this kid energized. And they're spelling it out for you, Markman.
I feel like I don't even have to do commentary. The crowd's just going to be cheering the whole time. This is amazing. So AK from the Philippines going up against Atif Butt from Pakistan. And who knew we would see this matchup? You know, when I first saw EVO Japan, I believe it was in 2018, when Arsenal and Ash made it to the finals against AK. That was really the first time we got to see Pakistan versus the Philippines on the international stage. And here we are again, many years later, seeing Pakistan versus the Philippines again. But this time, in the motherland, in the Philippines.
Tô com mó calor, mano.
The territory of AK here, ladies and
Akuma.
gentlemen, and we are looking at
Ó, o
the big
Atif
gun
Butch aí, eu
immediately
nem
from
reconheci, mano.
AK. Does not put on
Tava
a
de
meat shield, he
máscara
goes
ali,
straight
o
to
Atif
Shaheen.
Butch.
And of course, Atif Butt with
Como
the
eu tava
Akuma, who did get him
falando,
this far,
hoje em
Markman.
dia, o
The
Atif Butch deve
executions, you
ser
know,
o quê?
all
O
those right
terceiro
calls
melhor
of
Akuma do
an Akuma
mundo.
player.
Antigamente ele era
Let's
o
get it
melhor.
on. Here we go, Domo de Serio again.
Na minha
Let's make some noise for
opinião,
both Atif
o
Butt and
melhor Akuma
BBAK,
do
ladies and
mundo
gentlemen. Let's hear it.
é o
Yeah,
Always
again, I don't know
Honey
if you guys
e
know,
o
if
coreano
you guys are unfamiliar,
que deu
especially
aquele
if you're
combo
watching at
reset
home.
no
This
início,
is the
velho.
guy, one of the guys that put
O Atif
Akuma on
Butch
the
ele
map.
nem manja fazer o
That's
combo
right, specifically
reset.
for Pakistan as well, you know. He, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the character Akuma is one of the most scary, if not the most
Nossa,
threatening
nice
characters so
setup
far in
ali na
Tekken 7.
parede.
Here we go, and look at this offense. Just 15 seconds in, and AK just a few hits away from Rage.
Oh man, he's working that first round. Doing a great job here, working on a huge lead and able to take that very
Apresentando bem aí por
cleanly.
enquanto o Paquistão, mano.
Good stuff right there from Atif Butt, ladies and gentlemen. And again, AK still trying to force something here from Atif Butt. He has to make something happen, otherwise Atif Butt is going to run away with another round. Duomo de Serio here, folks, fairly big. Look at that down jab fishing here, Markman.
Oh yeah, and he's so great at converting that down too.
Yeah.
And he's close to having that meter as well. You know he's going to be able to flash it out and be able to convert in a moment's notice if he needs to. AK's going to have to be careful. And one of the things that AK is great
Nice
at doing
float
is
ali, mano.
being
Vai
very, very
tentar
strong
algum
with that
setup.
down forward too.
I was about to say earlier as well that if you see someone get hit by a punish early on in the game, you know that they're trying to be as conservative. Here we go, but a team with a crazy conversion right there using 1 meter.
Ontem contra o Ranch ele jogou muito mal, mano, contra o Panda do Ranch, mas hoje ele tá arregaçando. Deu sorte ali, hein, o AK ali, mano. Nossa, nice dunking ali no raio do Rage Drive, mano. Isso é louco. Um dunking punish ali.
Might just turn things around here. Should he carry this to the wall?
Nice, able to have the wall. The follow-up. What's the
Nice
mix?
block.
Goes to the slide, but
Vai levar pra parede.
Gets the wall standing for into
Vai
the jab.
derrubar
Building
o
some
andar
meter
de baixo.
as he gets that wall distance.
Here we go. Still does
Não
not break it,
derrubou.
ladies and gentlemen. Atif but wants to keep that, and he does have 1 meter in his disposal. AK better be careful. Oh, wow,
estourou a
he
barra
burns it
ali
immediately.
por quê,
35 seconds
velho?
on the clock, and now Akuma is back on that meter grind.
Oh, yeah. Definitely going to need it, but doesn't matter. He still has the 2-round lead. About even on life to float there with
Back
the down
1 ali do
He's gonna get the
Akuma não
wall.
tem punição, não, velho.
Really long. What is
Jogar
AK
de
going to do?
baixo,
Is he going to go for a screw attack?
deu
Yes, he does.
Dropou
Oh, a
fundo.
little too long, and
Muita
there it is.
importância
The
ali.
Shaheen Godfist
Acabou finalizando
lands
da mesma
AK
forma.
1 combo, and enough to get him around here, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice stuff there. Miki Appa able to land, able to get that damage in and close out the round. That's the important part. The follow-up there, nice whip punish.
And look at AK just slowly crawling like the Shaheen user that he is. He is the reason why
Nice.
the Philippines was labeled Shaheen country, but here we go, nice back 1 here from Atif, but carrying it to
Vai
the
levar
wall.
pra parede,
Is he gonna go
vai
for the
dar
tech?
bom dano
Not
aí.
quite. Watch for wake
Tentou
up.
o
Oh my
setup
goodness,
ali,
AK
errou.
understanding how that works and delayed his get up a little bit.
Yeah, AK not a stranger to Akuma as well.
Não
Nice.
pegou o
Missed
mid
the whip
ali,
punish there
mano.
with
Ele
the
tentou
standing
punir
two. Good block, great
o whiff
punish.
ali com o mid, mas acabou não
Oh,
pegando.
this is going to be big damage. He doesn't have any more meter. He's going to be able to close it out. No, just shy of it.
Nice, louco.
And Atif
that.
with the well-placed down 3, able to close out game number 1. This is a big decision for AK now because he's going to have to go back to the drawing board. Is he going to use
Enquanto
Shaheen,
aí o Atif
or
tá
is he going to pull out
representando
another
bem
big
o
gun,
Paquistão aí,
another
cara.
weapon in the arsenal?
Jogou muito bem.
So another big gun might mean that you will use the same character. Should
Tá
that be the
jogando
case with
muito melhor
AK
do que quando
Dare?
ele jogou
Will
contra
he
o
defy
Ranch ali,
expectations
mano.
here,
Contra o
folks?
Panda,
And you are
ele
hearing the
deu
crowd
uns
as loud as
vacilos
they
muito
are.
monstruosos.
With all
Tá se
that
redimindo aí
tremors
nas
in the ground here,
por
Markman.
enquanto.
That is crazy. I love this feeling.
Triste é que
Let's go,
se ele
AK.
ganhar, ele vai acabar pegando o outro paquistanês, eu acho.
But the guy has a flag in the crowd.
Definitely. And behind his screen, ladies and gentlemen, so it is no surprise if AK sticks with the Shaheen. You know, it did get him around. Oh my goodness, hovering. Is he gonna go Demon versus Demon? And he does, ladies and gentlemen.
Aí o hype, hein?
AK.
Eu nunca vi o AK jogar de Akuma,
You know,
cara.
a wise man once told me,
Yeah.
you cannot spell Akuma without AK.
Hey, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. So if the man cannot do it, the demon will. AK gets his hands dirty with this Akuma. Wants to give a little bit of a taste of what Akuma can do as well. Let's see if AK did his homework here, ladies and gentlemen, knowing that Atif Butt, well versed and familiar with this character. Is he going to bring something new to the table?
If any country and any player is going to be prepared for it, it's going to be a player from Pakistan. So I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. But again, this is a different demon as we go into this match. Again, game number 1 went to Atif Butt. He's in the lead right now. AK making the switch to Akuma. Let's see what happens.
And for those watching, Atif Butt's Akuma is the one wearing purple, and AK with a shiny silver outfit here, just so we don't get confused. Tries to go for a pistol squat. There's an axing from Atif Butt. Oh ho ho! One way or the other, that was going to happen, Mark.
Yeah, firing it up. Getting people ready, the running 3, the pressure. And AK just very content with kind of waiting for these opportunities here, but Atif Butt, you could see how comfortable he is in this matchup. There's a jump in at the right time. He's going to get the wall here. Will he use meter? He's not going to get it in time. Doesn't matter. It's going to be enough.
No need there for Atif Butt, ladies and gentlemen. And it's very important for any Akuma player to pay attention to his meter build, because that is what is going to spell victory or defeat should you not use it properly, or if you can, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 55 seconds left on the clock. AK trying to get something started here.
Nice
step
ali, cara.
Sidewall stun, unfortunate there, but he still keeps him right there. That's the key right there. Nice jab, anti-air from Atif Butt. He's going to push towards the wall.
So that tiny side step as well there, Mark. Here we go, Atif Butt trying to get back the health that AK took from him. Both players have 1 meter, and he uses it. What the spacing right there from Atif Butt. Is he going to go to the broken? Oh no, he does not go for the balcony just yet there, Markman.
Doesn't need to. He did a well-placed standing 2 whip punish there, but look at this Atif Butt. Very dominant here. crowd, AK needs to hear it if you want him to win.
Give that energy, ladies and gentlemen. Atif, but in potential set
nice
point.
low parry
AK
ali,
not
cara.
out of this yet. He does have 1 meter in his disposal. He's
Simplesmente
building a
acabou
second one.
dropando o combo
Here we go,
ali,
good
mas-
punish from Atif, but Vermilion is looking really dark here, folks.
He does that meter. This is where it gets dangerous, but Atif, as soon as I say that, uses the
Vai
meter
levar pra
himself,
parede
getting
ali.
all this damage and the mix-up at the wall. This is where it's scary.
AK does not pull the trigger here, ladies and gentlemen. That is not the call. Pistol squad connecting. 35 seconds.
Mano, era pra estourar a barra ali
And now
o
he
AK,
does.
mano.
There it is. For signs of life here for AK, folks.
Here we go, the follow-up. This is where it's going to be big. Once
Boa.
the big goes for it, he gets it. He should be able
Olha o
to get the
coming
round.
back aí do
And that's
AK,
gonna close
mano.
it out.
Caralho, nice.
AK on the scoreboard, 2 rounds to 1.
Punching back is an Akuma, ladies and gentlemen. He is not out of it yet. Oh, what
nice
a block
punish.
of the pistol
Nice
squad
block
here
and
in
punish.
Atif, but
Hello.
will carry this to the wall, and he does have 1 meter. Still looking comfortable here as Atif, but goes for a tech trap. Does not find it.
Nossa, já era.
So this is big.
Não
He
vai
has an
dar.
opportunity here. He might be able to close it out, especially if he gets the wall the way he wants it. One more hit can do it.
Oh!
It is.
Damn,
Atif, but
perfect.
ladies and gentlemen,
Mas eu acho que se
eliminating
fosse
the country's representative
Always
here at REV
Honey
Major
ou se fosse
2022 AK.
coreano
Let's hear
lá,
it,
ia
ladies and
tentar o
gentlemen, for
reset combo ali, hein,
AK.
mano.
And surviving, ladies and gentlemen, is Atif. But one more
Reset combo ali
life, his
garantia
last
ali.
straw of getting further on into the tournament, Markman. Good stuff,
Yeah,
right?
good stuff. All right, man. The losers bracket is crazy, man. This guy's everywhere. He was just on stage.
He demon flipped all the way here, man.
He definitely teleported.
He did. So let's take a
He
look,
definitely
ladies and
teleporting
gentlemen,
at
at what happened earlier between Atif Butt and AK through these highlights. So again, AK starting off with Shaheen right away. You know, he has been putting so much faith in Shaheen. All these matches have, you know, at least have a taste of Shaheen in it.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, it's a character that he's been using since the outset, especially when Tekken7 first came out. Did very well, I would say, especially early on, but
o
he needed a little bit more firepower in the
eu
obviously
acho
made the
que ele é
switch
mid
a little bit
tier
later on.
muito bom,
But as you
velho.
can see here,
Eu não
the
sei nem
mastery
se
of
tem
Akuma
gente
here
que
with the
considera
T-Butt
ele high
doing very,
tier.
very well, showcasing just what this character can do. And, you know, we've seen it season in and season out. Very, very dangerous character, especially if you give him an opportunity and he has that meter.
I will say that right now, you know, as strong as Akuma is, it's never easy to be one, you know. Yes, there is some execution required. And look at this. I was about to say earlier on that Atif Butt did not really fully convert off of that wall combo, knowing that it will not give him that much momentum because he can't use the meter, you know. So he went for a reset. Now here we go. Atif Butt, ladies and gentlemen, the Akuma that he is, just knows exactly how this matchup will go. I'm very used to mirror matches, Mark.
It was the rhythm, but also the defensive mindset as well. I mean, he blocked the low sweep out of like nowhere, and like in positions where I didn't think he would block it, and he got the punish. He was able to jump in at the right time. Use of standing too as well, but that was a brilliant one from AK at that moment there, and I thought that was again something that he needed, especially for that comeback in this particular round.
And the 2 to Hadouken, ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the most dangerous tools that Akuma can have. Space it properly, and you have a game in your hands, just like that with Atif Butt. And look at this conversion.
Ali não dava pra dar o combo reset, não.
Atif Butt is very awake when it comes to those weird wall situations. How many times
Pra
has he shown
dar
us,
o
ladies and
combo
gentlemen, that
reset
despite
ali,
those
ele
really
teria
bad
que ter
angles, he's able to get
usado
as much damage as he can off.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Great display, and we will see Atif Butt a little bit later on in the loser bracket again. The loser bracket, we talked about this yesterday. So many great players in it, and only one of them is going to be able to come out on top into the losers finals later on today. But man, oh man, we got some matches. Hope you guys are ready for it now. It's been fun so far. And again, the crowd is just so energetic, so electric.
If you're here, folks, you're not going to know who exactly they're rooting for, ladies and gentlemen. It is REV Major 2022. We are doing it again. It is all about this right here, Markman. But as much as we want to continue the action, please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Pequeno intervalo aí. Quanto tempo? 5 minutos, será? Bora dar uma descansada aqui. Ah, 10 minutos, mano. Aí é osso. E esses bonecos de Elden Ring aí, mano? Será que eu acho no AliExpress? Da hora, cara. Nossa, 10 minutos de intervalo é muita coisa, mano.
KO.
Sa totoo lang, kapagod talaga ang trabahong to.
Eles podiam pôr umas lutas aí, tipo, enquanto passa o tempo, mano. Teve várias lutas aí da etapa das pools aí que foram hype, mano. Vai ter um campeonato em Lyon, na França, dia 1º de outubro. Eu acho que vai ser o campeonato, acho que vai ser o próximo campeonato. Tem nenhum outro ali com data mais próxima, eu acho. Acho que setembro só vai rolar esse mesmo. Tá rolando um, eu acho, lá no Paquistão, né? Que nem eu tinha falado. Vou fechar aqui. Aqui. Bora dar uma assistida nesse daqui enquanto não começa o REV Major.
Nice. Downstairs, perhaps? No? Not yet! My god, finishes the string.
Eu achei engraçado o...
Very nice. One down, three.
Como é que chama?
Back three, forwards. Distance here.
Aquele inglês lá, ele ter preferido ir pro Paquistão treinado que participar desse campeonato da World Tour do REV Major.
That distance and look at that finish. I can't believe what I just saw. Very sensitive.
Caralho, olha o estado da cadeira gamer, mano. Nossa, velho. Olha isso! Caralho, velho. Os malucos no Paquistão aí estão em condições meio que precárias aí no campeonato, velho. What the fuck? Bora ver aqui como é que tá. Tá em 3 minutos. Bora ver se vai rolar mais uma luta aí da galera do Paquistão. Caramba, mano, por que os caras não botam uma capa, pelo menos, nessa cadeira, velho? O bagulho tá horrível, mano. Ah, e o bagulho tá troll, hein, mano. Tá, os dois campeonatos tá meio que no intervalo. Vou fechar aqui o campeonato do Paquistão, então, mano, e vou ficar só no REV Major. Daqui 2 minutinhos já volta, mano. Caramba, mano, aquilo ali não era nem uma cadeira gamer, era uma sucata de cadeira ali, velho. Famosa sucata gamer ali, velho. Bora lá, 30 segundos. Torcer muito pro Atif ganhar o campeonato, velho. Mas o Rancho tá bem embaçado, mano. Tá jogando bem. Jogando bem com o Panda, tá jogando bem com a Ana, apesar de no primeiro round ele ter vacilado bastante. Foi dropado ali alguns combos.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to REV Major 2022. The top 8 resumes. The action continues, ladies and gentlemen. Still bringing you the action right here is Pika, joined by the one, the only Markman. And it has been quite a crazy first half already, Markman. Already.
Yeah. And we are not even close to finishing. I hope you guys are ready for all of the action that's going to be happening. We have another match that's going to be happening up on stage. It's going to be Dottering against Mir. That's the matchup that we're going to be seeing.
And this is after, of course, Dota Ring was sent to the loser side, the lower bracket, by, I believe, Rangchu. So it's a pretty uphill battle for him earlier on. Let's see if he can crawl his way back into victory, into surviving. And again, we've said it over and over yesterday. The dread on Markman's face is that's a shark. That's a shark-infested waters right there. Basically, it's all killers.
All killers in the loser bracket. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if someone from the loser bracket ran it all the way back just to get into the losers final and then eventually win the tournament. That's how good the level of play is here from the entirety of, you know, the player base. It's crazy. Over 300 players from around the world gathered here in Manila to be able to play here at REV Major.
All
right, here we go.
And a fun fact here, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ring, this is only his second time here at REV Major, and he was here back then, 2018. He made an impact already, and that was way back when Gigas wasn't this good yet. And now he wants to reclaim that. I believe he did not make it to top 8 that time, but now he is here repping again. And he is up against another very dangerous Pakistani player, Casimir. We saw earlier that the Philippines hero AK was actually eliminated already by a team fight.
I believe they did go for a flank pick as well. It's going to be Marduk, not Gigas to start it off.
Giga,
So I think he's put his faith in this character already. You know, the tools have come into play, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Ring, another crowd favorite, if we may, you know, an underdog rep. But right now, he needs some backup. You know, he wants this cannon in front, namely Marduk. And again, Casimir sticking with the Ana.
Oh, yeah. And I think that's something that we'll see throughout the entire tournament. But I am excited to see this again. High-level Ana play. And Dr. Ring going to the Marduk.
Let me talk to you.
In the Mishima building as we start this off. Losers bracket action. Again, another elimination match. Whoever loses here is out of the tournament at 5th place. So let's see how this plays out.
We cannot stress this enough, ladies and gentlemen. The loser goes home. Oh, wow. Just like that. Just tackling Casimir and Phil. Here we go. Dr. Ring on the offensive. He knows that if he gives a little bit of momentum to Casimir, it might just be trouble for him. Nice low parry from Dr. Ring. Goes for a full combo. Look at that damage already.
Oh, now going into the BTS. Goes for the stomp as well. Tries to charge it up the follow-up. And nice sidestep there from Dr. Ring.
Here we go. Goes for the just frame hand sweep again. Takes it to the wall. Casimir does not pull the trigger yet on the range drive. He knows there's a lot of work to do. 30 seconds left on the clock.
What happens? They both have range to forward 1+2. The follow-up, what's he going to do? How's he going to react?
Abaixou o raio ali, mas não puniu, mano. Não dava pra punir ali, não.
That might cost him a little bit.
Que pariu, velho. Ele tentou interromper ali, acabou
Dr. Ring,
tomando
ladies and gentlemen, might have let some opportunity go right
there.
there.
Bad decision,
wow, everything
man.
connecting. What is that? Dr. Ring, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at the red. What is this, Akuma?
Goodness, here we go. Nice
oh my god.
What is going on? Is Dr. Ring, ladies and gentlemen, is he letting this go? Nice endmill.
Nice. Goes for the attack. The follow-up here. He has a good chance, but he's at the wall. He's going to have to be careful. Oh, and that's in the chops.
The contests of Dr. Ring have been giving him a lot of troubles here, Markman.
Yeah,
and potential already.
Yeah, the top of the building now. Again, the big... I mean, he had a chance there. He should have had at least a round.
Olha, nice escape ali e ainda puniu o weak com launcher. Nossa, mano. Jogando muito bem o Casimir.
Oh man, this is not looking good.
Everything's connecting, Markman. What is going on? 43 seconds left on the clock, and Dr. Ring is now
Parede acabou atrapalhando ali o Dr. Ring. Tentou interromper a string ali, deu merda. Puta, vai pegar? Que bug foi esse? Meu Deus do céu, mano! Não, cara, não, mano. Ganhar desse jeito é foda, mano. Por que deu side swap ali, cara? Nossa, mano, eu ficaria muito tiltado ali. Eu ficaria muito triste ali se eu fosse o Dr. Ring. Perder por causa de bug, o grounding é embaçado.
But no, the cameraman fell asleep. He sneezed at that exact moment. And he's switching. He is going to the big red machine.
Yes, he does. And you know, that is going to haunt him. Even in this game.
It's going to haunt me.
Definitely.
It's going to haunt everyone in the crowd. That was crazy.
Gosh, Marduk not looking at where he actually addresses that rage art too. And Casimir, I think he even let go of the lever already. He was ready to take that round as a loss, but here we go, geometric plane. And Dr. Ring, ladies and gentlemen, he might need a little bit more of your energy going into this. Clearly, the Marduk, as Markman mentioned.
Agora o Dr. Ring não tem nada a perder, pegou os
All right, here we go, big gig ass as we go into the action. Dr. Ring coming in with the deficit that he's going to have to deal with. Oh, already putting in work.
Oh, bem aí.
Shoulder after shoulder, nice crazy knuckle block right there. Casimir now has his back against the wall. Nice escape on the overkill. Dr. Ring enraged, howl, just spamming that. We know that he taunts his opponents with that at the same time.
Pegou no float,
to take a little bit of damage.
Tava muito longe.
Make the catch here. Let's see what happens. Casimir waiting for these opportunities. He does have to deal with the life disadvantage.
What a contest from Casimir. He does have rage. What a block from Dr. Ring, but again, that's what we're talking about, Markman. He lets those little things go.
Três ali, what the fuck,
and of course, with emphatic posture and poise, here comes Dr. Ring.
Oh wow, misses a whiff punish as well. 53 seconds left on the clock, and Dotaring tries to pressure Casimir. Look at this, but eating everything up.
Yeah, the entire move list is coming at him. Oh, now getting pushed towards the wall. He's gonna have to be careful. Life disadvantage. Dotaring trying to fight back. Again, it's just back and forth between these two players, trying to find that momentum, trying to find a way in.
Compared to Marduk, however, the Gigas is doing a little bit more work here, Mark. 30 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if Dotaring can strike a little bit of fear from Casimir.
Nice
there it
punish.
is. What a punish. Here we go. 24 seconds left on the clock. Nice punish right there from Casimir, but one away, and he gets another round. One apiece here, ladies and gentlemen.
And he caught him looking, man. That was brilliant offense at the very end of that last round here from Casimir, but a down two. Able to find it smart, not just that. He's going to get the ball. Let's see what he does.
Nice mini conversion right there from Dotaring. Oh, he went for the golem stance, and there it is. Rolling forward to a launcher is Casimir. Big damage. He just gave it all back, Mark.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You see that kind of stuff happen. Right now, the pressure, Casimir has him at the wall. Dotaring's going to have to be very careful. That's one way to get out of there.
And again, look at this, the speed of Anna Williams coming into play here. What a smart call!
Pulo ali no rage drive, nossa, cara.
And in potential set point.
Jogou muito bem, mano.
From this tournament.
As soon as the game dropped, as soon as the blue flash, he was already in the air. Great reflex. Casimir ready for this matchup. There we go, now pushing towards the other side. He's going to go towards the wall.
Cara,
absolute bravery right here from Casimir. Does not care at all if Dotaring blocks or doesn't. That sweep, here we go. One standing, one counter hit. Goes for an overkill. A little too early, Mark.
Yeah, he didn't wait for the tech roll to follow up here. Let's see what happens. Again, Casimir looking really, really strong. But Dotaring with the rage. You can never count him out, especially this big red machine.
Trocou ali de lado. Tentou o rage, não conseguiu, mano. Uau!
Ladies and gentlemen. He moves on and eliminates Dotaring from Rev Major 2022. What a wonderful show of and a perfection from Casimir.
Yeah, and we will see him a little bit later on. But you guys, you got to give it up. Dotaring ended up getting 5th place here at Rev Major, representing with that Gigas. Great work.
Where that dude is?
The flag's not here?
No, where the dude ain't here. It's probably in the restroom.
He's on break. We'll see him later. There's still players.
O cara perguntando cadê o...
Definitely showing us that Anna Williams, a force to be reckoned with, not to be taken any lightly, you know. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen, at a quick recap of what happened earlier. I think that Rage Art is definitely going in there.
Oh yeah.
So,
I mean, there were so many instances, not just that. I mean, for me, when he went for that tackle in this game, and then he did the little backflip to evade it and get the launch, that was insane. He was locked and loaded, ready to go.
I'm sorry to cut, but I think that sequence right there, oh my gosh, heartbreaking, absolutely there for Dotaring. And I was about to say that 4-hit kick string was very unusual to have connected each and every single one. And it gave Casimir, as you mentioned, was that an Akuma giving that much damage?
Yeah, he had all the meter for that one. And right now, he made the switch over to Gigas. Putting in the work, but again, just back and forth action, but a lot of the preparedness. Casimir ready for this matchup, knowing key sequences, able stuff to range drop not once, but twice. There's the second time, and that was enough to close it out with the wine opener. So great stuff again from Casimir. Very, very prepared for both of those characters, so good stuff.
You know, one thing that we actually commend the Pakistani players for is that they have really good long sets, you know, for character mastery, matchup knowledge, and I think that really, you know, it pays off, for lack of a better term. They really just reap the benefits off of knowing these characters, and eventually they just go for the player matchups. How does this player apply his timing to me, you know, stuff like that, and the good stuff right there. I have nothing to say about Casimir.
I have nothing but good things to say about him, but man, again, we're going to go to the main stage as we get our next matchup. It's going to be Book versus Atif Bud, and this is going to be a crazy match.
I'm pretty sure the flag guy's here somewhere already. You know, he can't miss one set, you know, of not showing that flag here. But Book has his hands full on a really really ready Atif Bud here, ladies and gentlemen. Eliminating the country's own AK.
This is a scary situation because you got to remember, this is still 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Losers bracket, whoever loses is out of the tournament. The pick or the initial pick for your character is huge here. And we know Book, he could use a number of characters. Last time I saw him play against a really good Akuma player, he picked Akuma himself. That was against Super Akuma at CEO. What is he going to do in this situation? We already saw AK try using the Akuma against Atif Bud earlier. So what's going to...
Oh my gosh!
That was his main character prior to switching to Akuma. So he is picking Steve Fox, and I think that's a strong pick because Steve and Jin that's a
Vamos ver se
matchup that, you
Steve
know, Book
Fox
has
do
always struggled with in the
Atiput é
past.
melhor do que o
And Jin
Steve
in
Fox
general
do Always
actually
Thunder.
has problems with
Eu
this
vi o
really
Always
swift
jogando
character.
de
We know as
Steve
Steve, you know,
Fox
counter
tempinho
hit player,
atrás
counter hit
contra
character.
o...
This is going to be one for the books. And the
Aquele
Devil's Spit,
inglês lá,
nonetheless, you know,
mano,
there
ele
will be
joga pra
walls
caramba
in
de
the beginning,
Fang,
first couple
e
rounds, but
não deu
as soon
não,
as you
mano.
hit the potential final round, it all disappears. So let's see, ladies and
Always
gentlemen,
Honey
Talon
teve
Book
que
versus Ashes
pegar
and Steve Butt.
o
Jin
Akuma pra ganhar
versus
dele.
Steve. Here we go.
Round 1.
This is awesome. Did not expect to see this pick, but right now, Steve Butt with that Steve Fox. Let's see if he's able to really keep the pressure on Book. Nice.
And can I just say, Markman, that I expected
O
none of this
Buck,
from either
ele
one.
joga praticamente aí no mesmo nível daquele inglês.
Good
lá que
flurry of
joga
offense from both players right here. Look at this
Fang
Book
Heihachi.
doing his laundry, ladies and
Então,
gentlemen.
na minha
43 seconds left on the
opinião,
clock, and the Team Butt with a running two. Gets a chunk of damage, and oh my
aí vai
gosh,
ter
the
que
left
jogar
hook
melhor
all the way
que
to
o
the wall,
Always
but bad
Honey pra
estimate,
ganhar.
never mind. The dirty boxing does the trick, and the Team
Fox
Butt gets
contra
round
o
number
Buck.
1.
Able to get that
Bora
very,
lá,
very
velho. Por
confident, very
enquanto tá
clean as
dando
well.
certo aí.
Oh, nice. He's gonna get that.
Dropou,
wow.
cara.
Unusual jinxing of a combo right there, Markman. Here we go. What a conversion from Book, but a little shy of the wall. 50 seconds left on the clock. Oh boy. Rocket launcher doing its job here. Now Book's back is pinned against the
Apesar
wall.
dele
Look at
ter
this
dropado
flicker
ali,
harassment
acertou
from a Team Butt.
bastante poke ali no
Have to be very careful here.
Tá
Looking to
totalmente na
follow here.
vantagem.
Just look at this pressure
O
by the wall.
Team deu
Team
parry, mas não
Butt
conseguiu
is all
punir. O
over him.
Steve parece que é
And
muito
Book,
rápido.
he's gonna have to figure something out right now at the bottom of the stage. No walls.
Bud tá jogando
Again,
bem, mano.
with a counter hit down
Jogando
forward two. This time getting it. That's still a Kuma
acertou o
combo,
combo
but still
dessa
very,
vez, não.
very
Dropou o
hard.
final.
Take two for a Team Butt right there and gets it the second time around. Here we go. No walls
Whoa,
for either one.
não
Nothing
conseguiu
can help
combar.
you. Here we go. The God get connecting, but a bad trade and does not favor Book at all. 45 seconds
Nice
left on the clock. What a
whip
Sonic fan from
punish
Team
ali.
Butt.
Acabou tomando counter hit ali,
Here comes
virou
Book with
launcher.
a nice combo. You see it has
Também
rage, so it's
counter.
doing a little bit
Não
extra
conseguiu
damage.
punir,
But how's he gonna do this?
infelizmente.
Gets the punish there. Goes for the 2-4.
Unusual call as well there for a Team Butt to actually. Oh my gosh! No! No!
Uau!
Book!
Ainda
That is
assim,
unfortunate because he
conseguiu
had the
levar o
win right
Buck
there, the
ali,
win in
mano.
sights.
Eu jurava que o Buck ia punir ali aquele golpe do Steve Fox que é
Look, something
tipo
going on
house,
stage here, ladies and gentlemen. But
mas
again, I think
ele
it
não
counts as a
conseguiu,
win
ele
here, Markman.
abaixou
So
o
a Team Butt
high ali,
already in the
mas não
lead.
puniu.
Steve Fox being the again here, the aggressor against Jin, a very calm and collected character, you know, who relies so much on reads, and just again proves too much, you know, with Steve Fox. It's really an uphill battle, if I may.
So Book gonna have to go back to the drawing board here. Is it a character switch? Or is it a stage pick? What is he gonna do
Wow,
here?
it's like a stage select.
Tá rolando aí, velho.
I don't know, I could be wrong, but
Welcome.
oh, it is a character select. There we go.
Tournament 7.
He's gonna have some options here.
Look at this. Book
What the
just glancing
fuck?
over that entire roster. Does he have a rabbit in the hat here, Markman? Okay, so we don't have word on what exactly is going on there, folks, but I think we're gonna keep going. So Book, we know him as a Jin main from the get-go, Markman,
Yep.
but he has brought out the likes of Akuma, Julia Chang,
Bora ver
Leroy,
que o
a little bit of
Buck
fuck
vai
around here
fazer,
and there,
mano.
but whoa, look at this. Very concrete
Pegou o
with that
Jin
decision
mesmo,
of landing
velho.
on Jin
Então ele vai
despite
escolher o
these
stage
odds.
agora.
What stage though? My goodness.
Se ele pegou o mesmo character,
It's really-
ele
it's
pode
really a
escolher
play
o
on
stage,
thoughts here,
velho.
Mark.
Que stage que ele vai escolher?
Oh,
Howard stage.
violence. He chose violence.
Get ready for
Soy sauce for geese. We're going to the Howard estate.
Por que ele não foi de
You
Infinite
know,
Stage,
I believe it could go either
Apesar
way
que o
here,
Jin,
Mark.
acho
But, you know,
que
these
não dá
characters
muito dano
not
em
entirely
Infinite
too
Stage,
combo-centric,
eu
at least on the side of Jin, because Steve Fox, without you pressing the buttons, he may not get anything started. But we know that Book, I'm pretty sure that he understands this matchup too, despite being his weakness.
All right, here we go. Hope you guys are ready to rock.
Oh, subtle cries in the background cheering on Book. Why don't you make it louder, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear it for Book. And of course, a Team Butt. Give some energy to your contenders here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy.
Starting things off here.
Nice.
Team Butt not missing a beat from the earlier game.
Tomou ali, de counter.
For the follow-up here.
Vai quebrar a
Pushing
parede.
towards the wall here. Side wall stun,
O
unable
ângulo
to get
ali
any
não
additional
permitiu.
damage. But the position.
Nice,
Wow.
mano.
I love it. Nice punish there. Gonna do a ton of damage. Has the wall as well. Not gonna kill, but one mix-up can do it.
Uau.
Awesome stuff from Book there, Markman.
O Buck
Like the chase
reagindo
down.
aí.
How many times in a tournament do you see mental alertness 1+2 come into play? And what a call there from Book. Gets first round here, but a Team Butt, look at this. The oppression again.
Nossa,
pushing
nice.
Book with his back against the wall. Oh wow, did not punish that at all.
He kept standing, but an even better situation from there.
Verdade, o Atiput ele deu uma vacilada, ele não puniu ali o
forced Book to actually guess there, ladies and gentlemen. Originally that would have actually knocked down. But with the new mechanic, here we go. The left hook of Atiput landing flush flat on Book's chin. Gatling gun, what's the mix-up?
Tries to keep there, nice block there. And
Uau, vai quebrar a parede ali, vai garantir ali.
Nice. And that's going to be a perfect and
acho que foi uma péssima
round
escolha do
away
Buck aí.
from closing out the set.
And how important is this, ladies and gentlemen, eliminating Book from this tournament? Look at that. He attempted to go at it again. There is no risk on the side of Book here. 53 seconds left on the clock, but a team, but all over
nice
face
low
low
parry,
parry.
meu Deus. Quebrou essa parede ali. Não levou pra parede.
Book is going to have to turn things up. He's in
Dava
trouble.
pra Bill dar um dano bom ali se ele levasse.
Here we go, taking that turn properly. 38 seconds left on the clock, and the harassment again continues from a team. But tries to go for a hook fist, and Book kept getting hit by that last hit.
Acertou o parry ali, mas era um golpe safe.
Anybody's game.
Nice!
Oh! Doesn't matter. The down two closes it out, and a team overbooked.
Totalmente dominante aí com esse time Fox, cara.
Guys, you gotta give it up. Book out of the tournament here at 5th place.
Muito bem mesmo, cara. Uma pena aí.
And an ironic
vai acabar
twist.
enfrentando outro
My top contender is gone, Markman. There you go. And again, you gotta hand it to him, man. He crawled all the way out of 300 participants, and even with that winner's side advantage earlier on, you know, he had 2 lives going to the top 8. The competition is just really this steep, if I may.
Oh yeah, so many good players, and again, whether it's the winner's bracket or the loser's bracket, you have your work cut out for you. And man, we are going back to more action, this time on the winner's side. I hope you guys are ready for our winner's finals. That will be coming up. Let's look at some of the action that we just saw between our last 2 competitors before we get into this next matchup. But Pika, look at this. I mean, just the
Também achei que ia entrar intervalo aí, mas vai só rolar replay e já vai rolar a
luta
da
pressure. He was so good with the rocket launcher as well.
That's true.
Olha ali, mano, ele não
everything was
puniu ali
actually
o
there.
whiff.
Book had no chance to whiff punish anything, but I have to give him credit for this. This was a great call off of the Zen stance, and this was enough for him. You know, he was at a disadvantage already.
Yeah, that mental alertness 1+2. It made it seem like he was doing the right thing, especially going to the Howard State, but just slowly but surely, Atiput really put on the pressure and really put on the hurt against his opponent. And look at that, again with the rocket launcher, the follow-up, keeping the pressure at the wall, and his use of down 2 was so good. The way that he would place his lows and the rhythm of his low attacks as well. He did such a great job kind of breaking down Book, and he just ended up taking it very cleanly.
And you may have missed that last part of the game, ladies and gentlemen, but it was only a down 2 that closed that out. And congratulations again to Atiput for still keeping his life here in the tournament. And let's note that these people are on the loser side, the lower bracket. It's always a different kind of pressure when you're down here.
Ou joga melhor que o...
Now, moving into the winner's side, this is not entirely for survival anymore, Markman. It's really more on security.
AK não.
Yeah, you want to be in the best position possible. And, you know, switching over to the winner's side of the bracket.
This is going
to be a longer set, so this is going to be a 3 out of 5. Best of 5.
So we consider that a long, short set.
You
in
always
setting. Kind of gives you a little bit of wiggling room. You can test a little bit if you want to, as long as you're confident. But you can't also risk anything, because the moment you lose this advantage, you kind of give up almost your spot in the grand finals. So this is going to be Korea versus Korea, Markman. We have crowd favorites John Ding against a very heated up Rangchu.
Oh yeah, this is going to be fun, and I think he's hovering over the bear.
My gosh.
Por que que
My gosh, the dream match did
John
not
Ding
happen a while ago, Markman, but this might just do the trick for everybody.
And I like this pick though, because you have the ability to play around, because it's longer set. You can lose 1 game, you can lose 2 games, and then you can still switch your characters. So we're gonna go right into this.
It might even go down to the wire, you know, that's 2 apiece. And the deciding match with that this entire venue and everybody at home would actually want a 2-2. And what if it's a bear who does that, ladies and gentlemen? We have the Panda, the World Tour champion character for Rangchu. The Panda facing off against John Ding's Julia.
All right,
and as much as this stream is live, Markman, Julia is too. Let's go.
Round 1.
Starting it off. Winners finals here at REV Major. Goes for the Stonehead. Good break. The follow-up.
Nice low parry, man.
Low parry, and that's the first time I've seen a low parry throughout the entire weekend. You know, Junding has been using that spin sweep
Here we go. And the bear, ladies and gentlemen, not going to be played the conventional way. There's the bear. Rangchu tried to go for something fancy there, folks. Something quite more difficult than what we're used to. 38 seconds left on the clock. Junding in red.
Opa, nice interrupt ali.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because he could have had some big damage out of that. But it doesn't matter. The jabs keeping him in check and Rangchu taking that first one.
Continues to tap for good measure right there is Rangchu. Here we go. First round goes to the bear. There it is. Does not go for the double bear.
Interrompeu a string da
Goes
Júlia
to
por
the
isso.
up cannon, keeps him at the wall, goes for the iron booty.
Beautiful stuff, and there we go. It's worth noting as well, Markman, that the bear's generic low is actually safe. These unpunishable enemies.
Whoa, perfect!
Wow!
Uau, a
Power
coisa
crush
mudou
to
de
end that,
figura,
and he
hein?
does have the
O
right to
Rancho
do
tá
it. He has
totalmente
no
preparado
damage
para essa
taken. He
matchup
had
aí,
no damage.
aparentemente.
You got to talk about the natural defense of the Bears too, is their legs are a little bit further back than the rest of the cast. So some of these lows or some of these pokes will magically whiff sometimes, especially when you're going up against the Bears.
Nice, no follow-up
Well-conditioned
ali.
is Junding, presence of the second hit. 45 seconds left on the clock. But Julia Chang now has to be super careful of a bear. For the longest time, people have underestimated the Bears. Here we go.
Era pra ele abaixar o golpe high ali.
Uau! With a
single
está
jogando muito mal,
awesome stuff
mano.
from Rangchu for game
Pra
number
quem não
1.
manja aquele golpe do Puma ali,
He
do
was
Puma
so
ou do
confident the way he was
Panda,
approaching the game as well.
ele dá um
What
golpe
is Junding
mid
gonna do
e
here?
um
I
golpe
think he's
high.
just
Você
gonna go for
consegue
his
abaixar o
stage
high
pick.
ali e usar um golpe.
He is.
He is. Oh my
Is
gosh.
it time for Lucky Chloe?
Or is it somebody else? You know, it could be a pocket pick that Junding has held on
Pegou o
to all
Edge
this
agora.
time.
Ou não?
I don't think he's gonna use Eddie. I don't think Eddie is the choice here.
I think it is. I think it is. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a game of reach. Markman, it is going to be legs behind my back and a no sidestep man here, ladies and gentlemen.
Bora ver
Let's see
se
what the
o
game plan
Rancho
is
tá
for
preparado
Junding.
pra essa matchup aí.
If I can't reach your legs, you can't reach me at all. I think that's what it is. You know, the backdash of Eddie.
Yeah, not just the backdash, but I mean, I was talking about earlier, the natural defense of the Bears. It's going to come into play here because a lot of Eddie's normal combos don't work on the Bears. He's going to have to make the adjustments. I'm sure as an Eddie specialist, he has these in mind. But again, the goal here is just like when you go up against any Bear.
That's right.
You get him to the wall, you do as much damage as you can, rinse and repeat. Let's see if we can do that. But we are on the stage of violence here. Howard Estate.
Nice kickstart right there from Junding, but never mind. I was about to say that poke would do him good. Rangchu just goes for the bear pistons and gets a combo in. 50 seconds on the clock, and Junding now already in half-life. Oh my gosh, did not pull the trigger out. That was really scary. Oh boy.
Esse lowzinho
I guess the benefit for both of the. Oh my gosh. He went for the power crush, able to land it here, and now he's going to have to be careful. He does have range.
Oh, Markman, you had to say it. The natural bear defense, as we mentioned. Yeah. He did not have to do anything, just hold back.
You got to be very, very sure. You got to be deep enough to get those lows. Don't punish. There's the punish. Here we go. So
Aparentemente o Rancho tá bem
round number
preparado
1 here,
aí pra
game number
essa
2.
I would say that both characters had a huge disadvantage when it comes to breaking all these. Look at this!
Combo.
Double bear pistons from Rangchu off of a hard read there, folks.
Oh, and the bear
Dando o
circle
máximo
barrage. I like it.
muito bem.
Beautiful
Puta
stuff,
merda,
like
velho.
from Junding.
Você
Is he
fez,
going to take it to the other side? Yes, he
Aquele
does,
golpe
but the
ali não
bad
era pra
axes, but
punir
good
ali
enough
não,
damage, I
mano.
would say.
Ué,
Yeah, decent damage here. He still has
o Ed
positioning.
não
Nice
puniu
launch
ali
there.
o
Gets
Hulk.
the follow-up. Here we go. Pushing towards the wall.
Crazy Mirage, and there it is. Being a bear, you
Whoa,
are susceptible
já
to a
era.
lot of ground hits, but Rangchu
Rage.
doesn't care. Rage
Nice.
finish here.
Muito bem, mano. Tá
Tosses you
jogando
up.
muito bem o
Yeah, he's
Rancho.
gonna
Ele
set,
totalmente preparado pra essa match.
Spike and finish.
Beautifully.
Bear is on the volleyball team. You got to be careful. 2 rounds for Rangchu.
And 1 game up, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to remind everybody that this is not a best
Ele deu o
out of 3.
hop
This is
kick
3 out of
duplo
5.
ali, aquilo
So
ali
even
não é
if
launch
Junding
ali,
loses this, he
infelizmente,
does
mas
have
dava
1
pra
game
ele ter
buffer. Enough
otimizado
for
o
him to
dano
read
ali um pouco
Rangchu.
mais.
Tries to go for satellite moon is Junding. Crescent kick. Oh, the Frenchie, here we go. Tries to chop the aim off the bear there, Mark.
Oh yeah, had a big swing there, big swing and a miss. The follow-up here again.
Se ele aperta,
the bear pistons
follow-up
have been doing
ali,
so
ele
much work
mata.
here in the game and in the match
Nice
so far.
punish.
Right now, Rangchu looking really, really strong. Has the lead. Here comes Rage. Here comes Junding. Let's see what he can do.
Beautiful
Nice.
pounce right here from Rangchu, getting a little bit of plus frames in. Oh, the Frenchie here from Junding.
Whoa! Nice power crush.
One of the best in the game as well here, Markman. Doing
Wow,
its
cara.
job and getting win number
Wow.
2 for Rangchu.
Well, just like that, Rangchu
Uau,
is up 2-0.
uau, uau.
My goodness.
And it puts Junding into a
Junding não
position
teve
where
nem
whatever
chance.
character he's going to
Foi
pick,
isso, mano.
he's going to have to go
Foram
with Frost
dois
the
no
entire
round
set if he
rounds,
wants to
mano.
get that spot in Grand Finals.
Caralho.
Tall order, going to be tough.
That's right.
Can he do it?
We know that Rangchu is
Pô,
well
mano,
for
cadê
interrupting, but
vocês
yeah, he
vendo a
does have more
stream aí,
characters in
mano?
his
O
arsenal.
Rancho
So
acabou de enfiar
whatever
2 no
character
round
Junding
brown
picks,
em
he does
cima do
have,
John
you know,
Dick, velho.
he has to weather it out. You know, that's the sad truth, and we don't know what Rangchu might be thinking. This bear could just be a meat shield for all we know. We do know he has a Julia, and Anna, there it is. No more playing around. Junding goes live with the Julia Chang.
You know, Julia is a good pick though. Julia has the ability to kind of keep away in the matchup, but not only that, if Julia is able to take the bear to the wall, it's going to be a ton of damage. It's going to be a ton of damage and nice mix-up opportunities in his favor. However, have to be very careful against big characters at the wall, because if you overcommit and go for that big damage, sometimes you end up in the bad position yourself. So we'll see.
Pit too, man. Like, look at this. This stage does lose the wall after the second round, and potential final round. That might spell trouble for both these players, especially for Junding. Granted that the Bears have very good backdash. They can space properly as much as they can. Now here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Junding. He needs your energy right now, ladies and gentlemen. Rangchu really giving it to Junding here. Oh my goodness, there it is. Four uppercuts, man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the bear uppers, you gotta watch out for him. And just like that, you know, oh, this is big. Gets the follow-up.
But the broom kick not doing as much damage as it used to. Here we go. And that also presents a problem, Markman. The ward drum, the measurement has to change a little bit. Granted that the bear's legs are tucked beneath them.
Yeah, that's gonna make it tough because the ward jump is guaranteed if only the low portion hits.
That's right.
Or if it's counter hit as well. Nice for him to follow up here, and look at that. Ranked very solid right now. He's continuing with this momentum. Junding really gonna have to find a way in. There's the follow-up guaranteed afterwards. You hit that down one crouch.
Wow. Rangchu actually pressing a button after the first two hits of the ward jump. There it is, the true natural combo. Here we go, all putting yourself in a bad position. A bear advantage and disadvantage. Here we go. Junding with his back pain against the wall just because of one wall combo.
Eu daria low parry ali, hein?
Here we go, nice dash into a low there from Junding.
Yeah, that was a scary sequence I was talking about earlier. Again, you gotta overcommit, go for the damage against the bears. You end up on the wrong side, and it gets you out. G-Club cannon. Here we go.
3 or 4 here, Rangchu. With those G-Clips, Junding has not blocked a single one right there, ladies and gentlemen. 45 seconds left on the clock. And Junding in a bad position again here.
Opa, ele abaixou o raio dessa vez.
Big opportunity there, goes to the mid option. And I like here the rush here, the Panda Express.
Ooh! Get that plus frames in. Oh, there it is. Look at that. How smart is Rangchu? Did not pull the trigger. I have G-Cliff Cannon too. And this time I landed on you, ladies and gentlemen, says Junding. On the wall. The legs are too short.
Doesn't matter, we're still able to get it right now with the round advantage. This is what Junding needs. He needs this momentum. He needs to get a game on the scoreboard. But now there's no walls in place. Oh, the second hit, you gotta watch out for that.
The double bear hugs, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, wow, what a magic from Junding. Not getting the full scale here, but still enough to give him a little bit of advantage, or to at least catch up to Rangchu's offense.
Yeah, and that 2-hit string is so scary because you don't know if he's gonna finish it. If he does finish it and you try to overcommit, you get hit.
Wow.
Oh, and a low parry. Called him out. Oh, but he missed the combo. This is big. He has rage. You got to be careful.
We've seen Rangchu come out of a situation like this, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, and Junding gets himself a score, gets himself a win on the board.
O Junding ganhou a primeira dele.
Goodness, that was enough.
2 games to 1. Junding on the scoreboard finally. Again, this is a race to 3, so Rangchu needs one more game.
Vai pegar a Júlia agora, vai pegar a Ana.
He needs to be able to get into the grand final. Can he do it?
O que o Rangchu vai tentar fazer agora?
He's talking to other characters on the screen. He's messing. Oh no, that is a crazy pick. I did not expect this.
If this is the case, oh my gosh, wardrobe change.
Caralho,
really calling for backup in the form of
Puma, velho. Trocou 6 por meia dúzia, mano. What the fuck?
Yeah. Very many differences.
Famoso 6 por meia dúzia ali, mano.
Bear to the other. Maybe he didn't want to mess with volleyball. He wanted to go fishing instead.
That's right. And it could be an aesthetic thing too. You know, he likes this bear who goes commando. You know, I mean, this is what we like.
I did not even think about that. It was almost unbearable.
Hey, there he is. He does that. Here we go. Back to Dragon's Nest. Very small stage here, folks. Could this be a better thing for Julia or the bear? Rangchu versus Junding, ladies and gentlemen. He sees signs of life. Let him have it.
Here we go. The switch to Kuma.
55 seconds left on the clock.
Pegou.
Oh my gosh! A huge uppercut from Rangchu all the way to the wall. Iron Booty follow-up, not quite. He did not commit to it. There's the bow and arrow. Oh, sad measurement right there from Junding.
Oh, but that's a great punish there. The 13th stream. The follow-up here. Junding now keeping that pressure. Goes for the wall standing 3.
New tactic applied there from Junding. Ironically, it's no longer ballerina spin. Nice party crasher punish right there from John Ding. It's going to be big.
Oh, a Ranchu, nice.
Hit, and look at that, Ranchu getting that round.
Fight. My goodness, Dragon's Nest here, folks.
Again!
Oh my gosh, are we seeing the same thing, Markman? It is strike 2 for John Ding all the way to the wall, and this time goes straight into stands, continues the mix-up.
I've seen this
mano,
before.
como assim, velho?
I like
Tu abaixou e
the bear upper has
levantou.
been hitting. You know, he's been landing his back-to-back start of the round each time. Let's see if he's able to continue this momentum right now. Gets his own hop kicks. They have a similar hop kick.
That's right. There's a mix-up right after it, but more so with Rangchu landing a lot of them. John Ding unable to do so for himself. 30 seconds on the clock. What a conversion from John Ding. Enough. Bow and arrow connecting. One round apiece.
Nice. Very, very risky, especially, you know, the bow and arrow. You live and die by it. It's one of those things you got to go for. Have the belief in. Oh, nice. Gets him. Got him. Gets the follow-up here as well. Big character. He's going to push towards the wall. Side wall stun. Doesn't matter. Gets that guaranteed damage because he's big.
Oh my god.
Puta merda, velho.
Probably trying to get inside the head of Rangchu. There's the wall bounce. Look at that. Julia Chan recovers. Enough time for him to go for a crispy wall combo. Here we go. What a duck from Rangchu.
Oh, that's going to go for the low option. The follow-up here. What's he going to do? He's going for the side steps after these pokes. Punish? No.
Oh my gosh, he did not commit. Goes for the bear circus. Oh my goodness, and Rangchu steals it.
Whoa.
He had a loaded gun. He whipped right
Usou
in front of him.
mais
He pulled out the
difícil ainda e ganhou, mano.
That was crazy.
Slippery ground here, folks. We do have rain in our hands. John Ding does not go for the follow-up right there after catching Rangchu ducking.
That was crazy. He threw the round away. He could have been up one round.
Oh my goodness.
But now Rangchu, what's going to happen? John Ding, about even on life for both of these characters. Gets down 4-2 and launch. This is, oh my God, went for the big damage, but he dropped the combo.
What's going on? Twisting arrow cannon fail right there from John Ding. Here we go. Nice side step +2 from Rangchu. Oh, lashing arrow. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna contest it? Oh, just lets the ball go is Rangchu. Lets the G-Clef cannon rip. Final round. Potential set point for Rangchu and a tie for John Ding. Quadruple bear uppers, ladies and gentlemen. Is he gonna go to the wall? Yes, he is. Bear Zerker? No, not quite. Goes for the crouching O key here, Markman.
I like it. The 2-1-2 at the wall. Keeping the pressure there. What's he gonna do? Goes again with the damage. He's been pressuring, but the whip point blank. That's unfortunate. But he still has the lively. John Ding's gonna have to turn things up. What he's gonna do? He goes for the mid option while standing 2-2. Keeps him there. My goodness.
Boa!
Not like this. Now John Ding is in red. Mix up, spends the range right.
Já era.
And a hop kick. The shortest hop kick ever, but lands.
Caramba.
On John Ding, ladies and gentlemen.
Muito bem o John Ding.
Wonderful stuff. It is bear
John
season.
Ding jogou bem também, mas caramba, o
I did not think we'd see both Kuma and Panda, but Rangchu now securing a spot on the winner's side of our grand finals, and of course we will see him later on today. John Ding now has to wait in the losers final, where he's gonna have to wait for one of our great players from the losers bracket to make it all the way out there. And of course, man, great matches. You guys got to give it up for both of those players. That was an amazing winners finals. When was the last time you got to see the Bears in a winners finals? That's crazy.
And Rangchu, of all people, you know, bringing it forward. Rather, here we go. Let's look at the action again. This is beautiful stuff from both players. You know, he did start off with Julia. I remember now. You know.
Yeah, very, very strong start. Had to go back and forth, but here was the Bear doing work. I feel like it was two different Bears when they were both playing. Kuma was definitely a lot more wild for me.
He did.
But it doesn't matter.
I think he listened to Aihachi a little too much, you know, started with 4-4-2 twice.
Yeah.
And it actually worked.
Eu não esperava essa trollagem
I was really, really scared about. He did do very well early on, but again, it feels like just Rangchu was ready for it.
All of them, you know, and look at this. This was hilarious in a way. You know, he got that down forward 2-1, you know, as a pickup, and then he sniffed out John Ding running into another couple of, you know, bear pistons.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to sidestep it. I mean, he's going to either go in or he's not. And look at that, the nice power crush to close it out there. Very, very smart attempt there, especially knowing that he might go for the rage drive. And this pushes us to this game. Very, very important one, because again, at this point, you got to remember, John Ding did not have a game under his belt yet, so he had to fight hard. He gets him here. The follow-up keeps him at the wall, but again, puts himself in a bad position. But luckily, he was still able to get that round as we go towards the latter half of game number 3.
There it was, man. I was about to say that it's so unfortunate, you know. If he delayed that a little bit longer, there's a chance it would have gotten out the wall, you know. But it's a bear thing, you know. Those legs can be really, really troublesome. Here we go.
It's funny, we just saw this here. He opens up with the demon uppercut. He's going to do it again in the next round.
Yeah.
I feel like, did they glitch on the replay? What happened? Because he's going to do it again. Oh, no, they didn't show it. But it doesn't matter. It was good stuff all the way around. And right now, this is where Ranchu started pulling away. Pushing towards the last round, and again, it was an uphill battle. He did have to deal with the life deficit, but it just wasn't enough. Ranchu too solid, and he ended up making it and securing his spot again in the Grand Finals winner side.
The single shredder kick from the bear right there was enough. You know, he actually contested a rage drive. That's how confident he was.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, don't look now. We are going to see another couple of countrymen right here, Markman, who are going to duke it out. And I believe that the flag fellow, wherever he is, he is jumping in enthusiasm right now. He's definitely very happy. He goes home smiling no matter what happens.
Agora infelizmente
this is, I believe, still on the loser side. This is the lower bracket.
Of course, from here on out, everything is going to be on the loser side. There's only one person left on the winner's bracket.
Yeah.
So everything here is elimination points. So I hope you guys are ready for it.
Eles vão ter que se eliminar para enfrentar o Jonding.
And this is going to be style on style here, Markman. We mentioned before that Pakistan, you know, they introduced themselves to the world, and it gave us so much, it gave us so much treats, made us so curious as to why they're so dangerous, and they're showing it on the big stage every now and then, including Rev Major.
Yeah, and just a few weeks ago we were over at Tiger Uppercut, where Dawood ended up winning that tournament, really representing for Pakistan. But now these two players, Atif and Kasim, really representing. Unfortunately, one of them is going to get through. They're going to have to eliminate each other. Hey, it's that Fengway character. He's good, I heard.
Torcer pro Casimir mesmo, velho.
You know, there's word running around that Feng Wei can pick up anybody.
Char mais apelão do Tekken atualmente.
Maybe. Let's see how that comes into play. But of course, Casimir still donning the signature. And let's see, ladies and gentlemen, who among these two Pakistani powerhouses is gonna keep going in this journey, or who's going home.
This is going to be a first to two, best of three. Let's see what happens here as they go into it. Nice. He was just holding back enough to let the quarter circle forward one whiff.
Vamos ver se o Atif
I believe the first time we're seeing his Fengway in the tournament.
And again, it's no surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Granted, this character has almost no bad matchups. And we're in arena as well here, Markman. We don't see the stage that much, you know, if at all. And it's very it's not quadrangular at all. Very octagonal, if I may, like a fighter cage.
Yeah. Interesting. I think it's a good pick. I mean, oh my gosh, if you think about it, oh my goodness, that was a big hit. The follow-up, he has the wall here. What's the mix-up? Oh, and the downward 1-2 miss. Goes for the blue stuff. The follow-up quarter circle.
Wow, matou. Nossa, essa travada monstro aí, velho.
Shifting clouds into victory right there. Gets round number 1.
Yeah, that shifting cloud is a detriment to any character with any advancing motion attacks. You gotta be careful, you gotta be ready for it. And again, it comes to experience. If you are experienced and you know spacing and you know timing, you can use that to your advantage so well, because yeah, you'll get a hit into follow shoulder. But if it's even bigger, if you get the bigger read, you get the launch.
Speaking of a launch right there from Casimir, just raises that left leg and sniffs out that down two from Atif. But who would have thought? There we go, another block and combo from Casimir. It's all combo for this round, Markman, but drops the last one.
Oh, he went for the slaps. How can you slap?
There we go. Nice down one for again. Shades of Tekken Tag Tournament 1 right there, Markman. With that interception from Casimir, 1 round per person. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. They know each other so well, I would say.
Não tem uma punição mais forte ali não, aquele golpe do Feng
unable to get it, but still, both of these playing jockeying for positioning, gets the counter, hit the follow-up here. Oh, and he's optimizing the combo, not only for the distance, but also for damage. Has the wall, unfortunately, a little bit too low on the wall slump. And Mir looking to close it out, and I believe he might be one more mix-up could do it.
Wow,
there it is. He was caught by the very, very edge of that corner right there, Mark, and that's why the down forward 1-2 did not actually have the hit. Here we go. Chaos Judgment 3 counter hit again all the way to the wall.
Counter hit city. Everything is starting to land.
Is this what facing your potential playmate actually does to you? Here we go for it. 46 seconds left on the clock, and Atif but already at a huge life deficit.
Follow there. If he was grounded, he would have had the win, but it doesn't matter. But with the rage, this is going to be difficult.
Wow.
You have to make a comeback. That's one way to do it. Gets the follow-up. Oh, he doesn't get the second hit, the second wall.
Aí vacilou, hein? O Umbrada tem
goes for it, the Iron Fortress without looking, ladies and gentlemen. So that really cost Atif but 1 win.
What's he going to do here? Is he going to go back to
Akuma? Ele puniu bem leve ali,
he's going to have to think here.
Mas foi o suficiente.
And he's using quick select. Man, I don't see anyone use quick select.
Oh yeah, we can. We have to go to character
quick select é proibido.
Because you got to go to the random stage.
Agora ele lembrou ali que é proibido.
Here we go, ladies and
Select
gentlemen.
não vale,
We have seen a Teeth Butt bringing out the Steve Fox. No, and of course the Akuma. Oh, no questions asked here, folks. Straight to Akuma.
Quick Select não vale por quê? Porque você troca o personagem mas mantém o stage.
He could go compact, you know, he could go with very few moves, or he could go all out 50-50.
É ilegal.
It's just a matter of the tempo, as you mentioned earlier. It's the pace, it's the player analysis, you know, how you actually read your opponent. But Anna Williams, you know, well-rounded as well. A lot of people underrate this character, so let's see if it's going to be like a character matchup or already a player matchup.
Yeah, I mean, she's usually not represented in tournament play, right? It's very rare that we get to see her in top 8s, or let alone in tournaments. So it's to me, it's a pleasure to kind of see really this high-level play with Anna. And right now, this is going to be fun because now you're going to have to go up against the Demon.
Round 1.
Not just any, the Akuma player.
This character is what brought a Teeth Butt this far into the tournament, Markman. So let's see if Casimir can continue his array of offense. There it is again, and the hell sweep from Anna Williams. Look at that damage. It's as good as being launched.
And that is crazy. All grounded damage gets the follow, of course. On some characters, sometimes you get even a bigger juggle, and especially positioning from the wall, you got to consider that as well.
That's true.
A Teeth Butt looking for these opportunities, looking for these openings here. Does not have meter yet. This might be a good chance for Casimir to kind of go in a little bit more because he won't get punished as hard.
There we go. The meter is what makes Akuma unique and deadly, but that's a long way to go, Markman. Here we go, 20 seconds left on the clock. This is one of the longest rounds we've seen so far. They're really winding it down. Here we go, just charging up the aneurysm punch. What a float from Casimir all the way to the wall.
He's gonna get the follow-up here, goes to the shoulder, the follow-up here, wide opener again. Keeps him there, goes for the running 3.
Backflip, oh my gosh.
Stay on the ground.
3 seconds left. Casimir, he is patient enough to know that there's nothing that can slay me from from
Aquele tempo ali não teria como a Akuma dar
You gotta know when to hold him, know when to hold
him.
him.
Eliza dava.
Alright, here we go. Goes for it, but a nice counter hit, jab confirmed. He knew that there was a gap there, and of course he had to finish it.
Good conversion, good sense of awareness from Teeth Butt. Just keeps it simple as a
olha
wall carrier. Here we
pressão,
go.
velho, olha a pressão, mano.
That is crazy. He's done.
Whoa, nice.
Oh my gosh.
Just when he goes for a low, the perfect read from Casimir ends with an Assassin's Dagger, goes for a 50-50, 30 seconds left on the clock, and the right read again from Casimir, Mark.
This is big. Is he going to go for the rage drive? No. The mix-up, there's the rage drive. What are you going to do? Backs up. Oh, wow. Man. And he used the meter for the mix-up, but hey, or to keep himself safe. Either way, he was able to pull out the round. I like it.
That was a raw hit, too. It didn't come from anything.
Yep.
Nothing to link. It's just basically a Hadouken. Here we go. Nice low parry from Teeth Butt. All the way to the wall for sure. Did not go for a Shakunetsu. Goes for the Tatsuoki. Here we go. What's for wake up? Running 3.
Oh, nice. Gonna get punished there with the wall standing 1-2. Here goes to the Dragon Punch. That is 10 frames. Let's see what he does. At the wall. Oh, he caught him. Mix up.
Oh wow, that was clean. That was a clean hit. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Teeth Butt might need this. All the way to the wall. Nice Shakunetsu and lands flat. Here we go. Good combo from a Teeth Butt. The momentum that he might need. Nice down forward one to end that round.
That is such a scary mix. After you land that Tatsu combo at the wall, the down forward one to the down 3, you get the clean range. It's so scary.
You know, a lot of the people here in the Philippines would quote me on this. I have such a distaste sometimes for the Tatsu ender because there's a last hit that actually does not connect, but it gives Akuma a lot of advantage.
Oh yeah, it puts him right in the sweet spot. Here we go, the danger zone.
Let's see it again. Oh wow!
Decides to keep him there for another mix-up. I like it. Here we go. Looking really strong on Team Butt.
Whoa,
goes for it, risks it all, and he's gonna get locked for it. He tried to put him in a bait.
Sorte ali, a parede atrapalhou
muito a player that you play against a lot. But that was a big call-out, but it wasn't enough for a comeback, for the punish. And a team tying it up now. We are going to a final game between these two.
Vai pegar Infinite Stage agora, o Casimir,
para ter uma vantagem. It's going to be a stage pick. What stage? I would pick the
stage.
I would have picked the crazier stage. Oh my gosh.
Akuma, yes, that's right. He might have that reset combo in the bag, you know.
So,
I think that's what Casimir was thinking.
Maybe. I mean, you're either on the receiving end or you're doing the damage, but Anna becomes so strong on that stage.
That's true.
As well with the floor breaks, just because it's a guaranteed floor break every single time for her.
Oh boy, an Arctic Snowfall here. No walls to save you. It could make or break you, ladies and gentlemen. Akuma, we know that as soon as he gets a lot of damage, he can just space out his opponent, go for Hadoukens until the time winds down. Here we go. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Atif Butt versus Casimir. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. One Pakistani will stay in the tournament and another will be eliminated completely. Oh, just tapping each other in the face.
Oh, nice.
Nada, pega,
call out. Here's the follow-up. What's he going to do with it?
There it is, the down forward 4. We have not seen that in a while, Markman.
Uau, matou.
Nice combo, nice follow-up here.
It.
Looking to close it out.
Mano.
There it is.
Tá
Unskilled on
muito
that last
dano
hit.
esse combo, cara.
Casimir with the lead here in the set.
You know, this just actually might excite a lot of the ANA players here in the Philippines, you know. Underrated character with a lot of potential and being displayed to its best form here is Casimir.
I think that's the beauty of tournament play and seeing a lot of players from around the world. They really highlight and embody some of the things that you hope to have from your character and see that they can work. They can do it at the highest level.
That's right. Here we go. And 37 seconds left on the clock. Atif Butt still slowly inching his way into a meter, and he does achieve it. Oh, look at that. Very smart. He knows it's not going to be a clean hit.
Big opportunity. Running low on time. He has the meter. He lock and loaded the back one. The follow-up here. Double demon flip. This will like to see not only that he has the life lead here, run up.
Oh, good call right there on the O-key. Demon flip again. Great block from Casimir. Punishes accordingly. 10 seconds left.
Oh, louco, mano.
There it is, the barrage of offense. Oh my goodness, and Atif Butt with a rage art. 1,000 deaths.
Caramba, eu fiquei espantado ali de ter pego todos os jabs.
I think it's so cool that they added this character in the game. A lot of people might disagree with me, but man, seeing the Raging Demon is so sick.
And I'm one of them. I'm actually one of the people in the beginning, at least, who did not like the idea, but it adds a lot of flavor to the game, you know? It gives a new dynamic for you to be careful. Here we go. Assassin Dagger again from Casimir. Oh, I thought he was going to get hit by that 1-1, though.
Yeah. Could have called him out, but here, Casimir trying to back up here, trying to create opportunities for himself, but very, very patient here. Using that fireball and he rolled right through it. Oh, he used the meter, expanded the opportunity here.
Occupational hazard right there for Akuma players that the FADC, ladies and gentlemen, might not connect, and you might just burn your meter without getting anything out of it. 24 seconds left on the clock. Casimir, half-life. No meter for Atif Butt here, Markman.
Oh, nice, but a great whiff punish there with the 4-3. The follow-up, he does have the life lead. Wow, caught him out of the sky.
Just checking things here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he has to space out a little bit here.
There's no time.
He does have the clock to his side.
He should just chill. There's nothing he can do here. Time him out. Jump back. And look at that. Atif Butt 1 round away from closing out the set and possibly eliminating his fellow countryman. Let's see if he can do it.
Would that be the exhaustion talking, Markman, as he is failing or missing a little bit of those FADCs, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. A jab to Ashoryu again. 47 seconds left on the clock. What a block from Casimir.
He blocked it at the last minute.
Whoa,
we're going to a final round here, ladies and gentlemen. He is waking himself up, ladies and gentlemen. Casimir versus Atif Butt. Potential elimination for both players.
O Atif tá quase em barra, já era.
The wall standing to the demon flip follow-up damage.
Ele vai guardar pra usar no próximo combo.
I can't watch. Oh, there's a tackle. Nice axe kick from Atif Butt. He does have a huge advantage right now. Half-life lead.
What's he going to do? And, you know, he found a lot of success in that last round, going for from crouch down forward 2, going for that low swipe. Is he going to go for it again, or is he going to try to mix him up? Oh, there's a punish.
Good punish. Oh, did not fall for it. There it is. Nice 10-frame conversion for Atif Butt.
I think he planned this. He didn't want to die from it, but he's now enraged. Just going to put him in a good position if he gets one solid hit. He could steal it away.
I'm getting lightheaded just watching this right now, man. 15 seconds left on the clock. Anybody's game.
He has to commit. This is the point he has to commit. If he doesn't do it now, he's not going to be able to do it at all.
Oh my gosh, what a float!
It's not going to do that much damage, though, because of that. No. What's the mix?
Sure you can. No, not quite.
Wow.
Oh, and Atif Butt flies away to victory. Oh,
wow,
so
jogaram
close.
muito bem ambos os players, velho.
That was insane. The jump back.
Caramba.
EX Fireball.
Bora ver se o Atif Butt vai ter gameplay aí pra ganhar do
give it up to Casimir, all the way from Pakistan.
Pra pegar o rank
placing so well in this tournament.
Caramba.
Wow.
Amazing performance from both of these players.
Nail biter after nail biter, ladies and gentlemen. And that was awesome. That was awesome. You know, they know each other so well. You know, that they did not actually have to rush each other up until those last few seconds. And Anna Williams, again, to its best form, the best look we've seen so far in this entire tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick look back at what happened there. And Arctic's snowfall of all places, you know, there's really nowhere to go.
Yeah, and again, we got to look back, and this feels like ages ago. He started off with Feng Wei, jumping into the match, going for that Feng Wei pick, which, of course, it's been proven already, very, very strong character. But it seems like Casimir was very well suited for the matchup. He was locked and loaded, ready to go. Anna Williams looking very, very strong as he closed it out. Nice. Very clean there. But again, the Demon came out to play, the character that Atif Butt is known for, and slowly but surely started chipping away at the lead, chipping away at the life lead, the health lead, the round lead.
The Iron Fortress, though, I was still really confused at that choice, but here we go. Good stuff right here. Entering Rage, that raw Hadouken to a cancel, basically. That saved Atif Butt really, really well. Here we go, 30 seconds in this last part of the match, and he had a huge combo, which really did secure him this other round.
You know, I'm going to call out something that I've noticed, especially in this particular matchup, you know, throughout the entire tournament, throughout the entire weekend, a lot of the matches that we saw on stream, and even out in pools, we didn't see that many matches going all the way, especially time-wise. But in this particular set between these two players, because of the familiarity and knowing the spacing and the tendencies of each player, a lot of it went down to the wire.
Beautiful stuff, you know. And again, this is where it pays off, you know, to know your opponent, to know the character, and yes, Aussie Road, this was beautiful as well from Atif Butt. Look at this, the 50-50 could only go so far, as you mentioned, Mark. It won't do the whole trick, but it will get you some mileage and put some fear into your opponent, just like that. Pistol Squad, great block there from Casimir.
Hora que ele entrou em character select, todo mundo achou ali que o Rancho ia pegar uma Júlia e fazer uma mirror match contra o John Ding.
Caught him here, the follow-up, and this was an insane moment.
Mas não, o maluco trocou de Panda pra Kuma, velho.
Look at this, he had to dash into 1 second left and expended the rage already. No choice but to make a run for it, to dash in. Congratulations to Atif Butt.
Beleza, amigo meu, daqui a pouco tá colando na live.
Gentlemen, you gotta give it up for
acabou de acordar, tô acordado desde as 6 da manhã.
If you guys have been watching and tuning in throughout the entire weekend, thanks for watching Rev Major, thanks for watching Tekken, and thanks for being here in the crowd. This has been an amazing weekend. It's always nice for me to come back to the Philippines and see all the amazing Tekken fans here. In my opinion, one of the most passionate and amazing communities when it comes to this fighting game that we love.
And as much, ladies and gentlemen, we would want to continue the action. Markman, just kindly remind everybody to join.
Yeah, and you know, just so you know, if you are part of these tournaments, if you're entering, if you have points, you guys even gotta make sure that you register and link your name at the Tekken World Tour 2022 Esports Tournament portal for your region. The deadline is on September the 25th, so make sure you do that and make your points count. You have to link your account. Head over to the website tekken-esports.bn/ent.net today and make sure you do that, especially if you have points, because again, those points got to count towards something, especially for those regional finals. Make sure you guys hit up the website and do that now.
In case you're also wondering, that's what the fuss is all about here at Rev Major. They're grinding for these points. This is a master event indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The Philippines' own Rev Major 2020-22 still bringing the action. Pika and Markman here. We just saw a crazy, unbelievable set of matches here, and the crowd loving every single bit of it for everybody here and everybody at home. But Markman, I gotta catch my breath there.
It's been fun. You know, we have so much Tekken action. We are closing down towards our final matches, but before we get there, we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Ah, damn! Fucking quick break. Droga, mano.
The full remake of Pac-Man World is here! Pac-Man World Repack! Jump! And butt bounce! Rev roll! Even go for a swim! Throw Pac-Dots to attack enemies! Transform into Metal Pac-Man!
Carai, Bruno, bem na hora que você vai chegar na live, eles vão dar um break aí.
Use all your abilities through each stage of the adventure! Whoa! Look out! Having trouble making your way through? Easy mode is here to help out! Oh, there's a switch here. Solve the puzzles and reach the goal! There's a boss waiting at the end of every area. Use all your skills to defeat the bosses that await you.
Vou abrir o Discord aqui.
each boss. Feed your appetite for adventure. Pac-Man World Repack. Available now.
Thank you all for coming to my one-woman show. お前の正体に到達できるなんてやってみろ。残響続きに。これは今までのお礼だ。やれやれ。おい FF、 こんなとこ出てきちまってよ。全然平気。弱点は克服してる。
Vamos ver se o Bruno cola no chat aqui e dá um alô aí.
打ち込んでやったぜ。
Opa, salve cara dos memes. E aí, mano? Vai rolar a final daqui a pouco, mano. Daqui 4 minutos. Você tá jogando Tekken? Aí sim, mano. Eu fiz um vídeo lá explicando por que eu não tô fazendo mais lives com muita frequência, mano. Vi o trailer do Tekken 8, cara, tá muito bom, mano. Gráficos, velho, realmente são gráficos aí de jogo de nova geração, hein, mano. Uma pena aí pra quem tem só PS4, mano. Porque o jogo vai ser só pra nova geração, né, mano? Mas os gráficos tá muito bom, cara. Pra quem tem PS4 e Xbox One, né? Porque só vai rodar no PS5, Xbox Series e PC, velho. Acho que nem no Switch não vai ter, velho. Porque o Switch tem gráfico muito fraco pra rodar o Tekken 8. Acho que vai colar daqui a pouco na live aí é o Bruno, mano. O cara acabou de acordar, velho. Rachando o bico em inglês. Como é que tá o áudio aí, mano? Tá bom? Suave? Yo, what's up? Unfortunately, you need to wait a little break to watch the final. A final aí vai ser entre TWT, o famoso main Akuma, um dos melhores mains Akuma do Paquistão, perdendo atualmente só pro Always Honey, versus o Run 2, mano. O Run 2 tá na Winners, cara, por incrível que pareça. Já tá na Grand Finals já, mano. O campeonato começou cedo, velho. Tá rolando um campeonato no Paquistão também, cara. Só que eu não vou transmitir não, eu vou deixar o link aí nos comentários. Cara, são Miyagi aqui, mano. Nada. Olha lá, tá rolando aqui no Paquistão também.
Yeah.
A screen do Paquistão parece estar meio trollada, mano.
Match is coming up next, and here you go. Samson versus.
Na hora que terminar a Grand Finals eu deixo o link do campeonato paquistanês que tá rolando aqui nos comentários. Se vocês quiserem assistir, vocês dão um pulo lá, mano. Eu não vou transmitir, que eu já tô com dor no pescoço já, velho, de ficar olhando pra lá, mano. Depois vocês dão uma olhada no
Ladies and
vídeo
gentlemen,
que eu
the
fiz,
wait is finally over. Final 3 action here. We got Pot Spice here. We got Markman. There's no wall between us now. We're doing this offline.
Oh, this is our first time doing it together. I'm so excited. We got Posh Spice here. And we are, again, as you mentioned, the final 3 competitors in the tournament. We are at our losers finals. So from here on out, we have extended sets.
Sim,
it's going to be a little bit longer. Best
finals
out of 5. And it's going to be a Teef, but from Pakistan, going up against Korea's Jun Ding.
Both having barn burners of a matchup. I was going to try this one. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise. Top 3 already on the stage.
Nunca vi ele jogar de Kuma, velho. Eu só vejo ele jogar de Panda.
It feels great.
It feels great.
Especially with the event coming back. Let's go look at the bracket and see how we got here today. Again, there were 8 amazing players, but we're down to our final 3. Posh, walk us through what we have here.
We had an insane match with Book and John Ding. We saw the resurgence of Lucky Chloe and John Ding making it to the winners finals, facing against Rangchu. Rangchu having a pocket Kuma. What? Okay, what's going on here? And a Teef, but here rising from the ashes, coming all the way
tá na
Grand
Finals ainda não, mano. O
he's going to stop at no man's end for him to make it to the Grand Final. So, you know, Unstoppable Force meets the immovable object. Let's go.
Yeah, he has quite the way to go. Again, he was making the climb all the way from the losers bracket, and it's interesting to see how he's going to play out in this particular matchup. Obviously, he has a ton of experience. He is that dude, especially when it comes to the Demon Akuma. But the question is, he's been using a number of characters. We saw the Feng Wei, we saw the Steve Fox. Will he continue with the Demon, or I mean, you have a little bit more games to play around with. So let's see what he does as he gets into this matchup. But I'm excited either way. John Ding, also another player with a number of characters. The great thing about the final 3 players, they both have a number of characters that they can use. I don't know if Kula
da hora, ainda vai rolar mais uma luta antes da Grand Finals.
But either way, I'm excited.
I'm excited too, because like you said, I think what are they going to pull out first, right? A lot is definitely on the line. A lot more rounds to play, but we're going to find out. You know, John Ding also having a little bit of that character crisis. He did bring back the Eddie. He has the Julia, swapping back and forth. I'm excited to see how they're going to shake this one out.
Yeah, Bruno, tiraram o narrador aí chamado
That's the thing. I think, again, these players are so good. The threat is imminent with... Oh, he's hovering over the capo.
No, let's go.
Eddie Gordo locked in, and it's going to be a team, but original main character, Jin Kazama?
Wow, this is going back to roots, Mark, man. We are going to see how they're going to shake this one out. John Ding with his Eddie. We got the Jin on a Teef, but is everyone with us right now? Let's go.
They're not with us. They're about to get with us. We're going to the Forgotten Realm. Violence was born here.
Eu nunca vi ele jogar de Jin, não,
the Jaguars and the Devils.
Vamos ver se o Ativo Butch
and maybe Adam Williams. Either way, this is going to be fun as we start this off. Losers final here, Tekken World Tour, Rev Major 2022. Let's get into it.
John Ding back to full form with the capos. Atif, but same thing with the Jin Kazama. So let's see, round number 1's underway.
All right, starting it off. That clean backdash, finding its mark here. Starting to open up with these pokes. Atif, but again, Jin Kazama, a very well-rounded character. We've come to know this over the last few years. But you gotta be on point.
Especially against Atif, but I mean, he's a master of moving.
Acertou o launcher ali, vai quebrar o chão. Quebrou o chão, vai levar pra parede. Levou pra parede e quase deu o resplat na outra parede.
These characters have potential to do more damage because of the floor break. There's going to be a 4-4 punish. I like it.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with those mirages. John Ding has got to get himself outside this wall. Atif wants to keep him locked down. Try to go for the parry, but John Ding's defense does last.
Nice, again, he's keeping him at the corner of the wall. John Ding's going to have to get
Nice slow parry, vai quebrar o chão de novo. Parede atrapalhou, atrapalhou, mas não atrapalhou. Ô louco, mano!
Wow, okay.
Uau, aquele resplat ali me impressionou, velho.
Tem
pessoas que sabem usar a parede bem, são essa galera aí do Paquistão. O maluco manja dar uns resplat muito maluco,
what he goes for.
Able followed up, tries to go low there. Atif Butt is ready. It seems like Atif Butt in these matches have been a step ahead. So let's see if John Ding can kind of mix things up. LLRK lands flush.
He's not afraid
Vários
to do it
flat,
either. That's the hallmark of a great
galera aí do Paquistão manja.
I mean, you probably say that when you land it, but when you get a block, that's another thing.
High risk, high reward. Goes for the spring get up. John Ding gets punished.
Tá espancando o John Ding, assim como eu tinha falado, velho.
And we've seen him, see him use other characters. We see mostly his back dash, but his wave dash.
Uau, olha esse low parry, mano.
Also his punishes. Atif Butt forcing
o
the last
tá
floor
muito
break.
preparado pra essa matchup, cara.
Hot water here. He's gonna have to pull this one out of the fire.
Esse T-Bag aí, mano. T-Bag no coreano e foda-se, velho.
Canceling there.
Olha esse parry que ele deu, mano.
He's overwhelming him, John Ding now. Not much resources, but he's fighting back.
Looking really strong.
Uau, mano, uau. Ali ele ganhou completamente ali, mano. Ele obliterou o John Ding. Ele não só ganhou uma luta agora, como entrou no psicológico do John Ding, mano. Certeza, velho.
The Julia's on the table, the Lucky Louie's on the table. But John Ding has an important decision to make.
I wonder who he's going to go with. This is going to be a very interesting pick. Again,
o Jin dele é muito bom, cara. Eu nunca vi ele jogar de Jin, mano.
Did he just pick the same character?
He did.
Wave dash pesado.
Tandakuma situation. He's gonna pick the stage. We're going to Mishima Dojo.
Okay, okay. Oh, interesting. All right, well, either way, excited to see how this is going to play out. Maybe he thought of something.
Yeah, I think sometimes you just need that time to think, right? You just need to reset, not really hit the rematch right away.
Eu acho que o John Ding tinha que trocar de character, mano. Trocar de stage aí não vai ajudar muito não, mano.
With the way he plays. And he doesn't, he always is the one to lead the dictations, and he's always dictating the pace of how things are gonna, how the exchanges are gonna be in his favor.
Yeah, and he does it in bits and pieces too. You'll see him very defensive out of nowhere, then out of nowhere he goes with the
LLRK.
Yeah. He'll just start moving in your face and start attacking, or he'll whiff punish from all the way on the other side of the screen. He's pretty good.
Yeah, very good. Weaponizing that pace. John Ding though, trying to have a hit and run playstyle. That sidestep 3+4 has not landed just yet.
Tomou o launcher ali do Edge, vai levar pra parede.
That was big. That's the first time we've seen some of this in this particular game. And a particular match against Bud.
Nice counter hit.
But a big counter hit.
Forward 4, one of the best moves of Jin, and now he's able to try to push for this wall situation. Sidewall though, takes up the sword, get him out of it. The trade
Oh, and unfortunate for him.
Puta,
but
acabou
he misses the
dropando ali.
combo.
Uau! Como foi esse, mano?
Yep, Savage Sword to close out round number
1.
But 4 rounds in.
Backzão aí do Atif Butt. Opa, ele dropou um elétrico ali, hein? Eu vi, hein?
He is fearless.
Dude, just a daredevil. Exactly, just wave dashing in his face. Going for another LLRK.
Eu ia falar Snake Edge, mas é Hell
You know what I'm going to say? Do it again.
Hashtag do it again.
Surely it wasn't a fluke.
Oh my god, is he going to go for it again? He has to close out this distance. No, John Ding meets him in the middle. He wants to be the one to take control of this match.
He has to. I mean, he needs to get his momentum back. Momentum is the name of the game here. He does have the life lead. He can, he's using down 4.
As Sam the Ding would say, Tekken is a momentum-based game. Goes for the slide. John Ding gets one round in the bag.
Good option there, able to get the crush with the homing attack. John Ding tying up the rounds. His first round here.
Jin com Rage Drive dá muito dano, velho. Quase uma
definitely doable. Oh, and then the sidestep 3+4 does whiff. Atif Butt though, back to 1.
Nice stuff here. Let's see what he does next. Goes to the low. Following up, trying to get an opening. A lot harder than it seems, but look at that.
Olha,
The moment he
conseguiu
tried to
ainda
commit
combar,
the
velho.
forward
Caramba.
hit in the face.
Eu achei que pela distância ali não ia dar não, mano.
Just control the pace of this match and control the, and dictate how he's going to approach John Ding. John Ding, though, low on health, does have rage. How is he going to spend it?
Puta, tomou ali o golpe, aí ramelou, né? Era só bloquear, velho. Mas jogou bem ali, jogou bem. Agachou o grab ali. Só achei que a punição ali poderia ter sido melhor.
Pressuring John Ding, ladies and gentlemen.
Relax slow, the follow-up here. He's got to be careful, just out of range.
Achei que tinha acabado a
See what
força
happens.
aqui,
Atif, again, looking for these openings. That 4-4, very dangerous. This time getting the low parry. Being able to switch offensively to defense instantly. I love it.
Uau, olha a pressão do Jin ali.
Overwhelming him with offense, John Ding.
Wow.
Oh, big Mirage lands on John Ding's side. I was going to say he's going to have to get himself out of that wall situation. Found the solution for that.
Yeah, the follow-up here. He's going to watch out for that 4-4. That 4-4 has been hitting so much.
Rage drive,
oh, that was so close.
Puta merda, velho. Era só bloquear, mano.
Here we go.
Por que ele apertou o botão ali?
This is a big round because it's either going to be tied up or it's going to be 2-0.
Oh, that's going to be even a bigger hill to climb for John Ding. He needs to score this one. It's so important. But if he does not want to give John Ding that inch because he will take that mile.
John Ding arriscou ali. Nossa, ali também.
He's been getting a lot of mileage out that throughout
acertou o low ali. Esse low aí, esse o Atif defende.
Real estate advantage on John Ding's side, but Atif Butt carrying the duck in front of him. John Ding wants that splat. Will he allow?
He's testing him.
Oh my gosh, can he get it though? Atif Butt
Uau,
marches his way to the
jogou
center.
muito agora.
Once again, Mark.
Esse low foi garantido.
He's got to close this one out. One more hit would do it.
Muito bem o John
for
Ding.
the low. John Ding nods in approval.
He has definitely made the right decision. Not only did it pay off for him to stick to Eddie,
ele deitou e escapou do golpe home do Jin, só usou o low ali, mano.
Oh, the crowd is going nuts.
I feel the pace of the
Atif
crowd,
Butt vai manter o
John
Jin
Ding
ali, não vai trocar pro Akuma, só vai trocar o space.
Which is so scary. Going to the abandoned temple. He probably thought of something as well. He didn't switch costumes or characters or anything. He just went straight for abandoned temple. So this is what's scary.
Yeah, and traditionally this matchup has always been in favor of Jin. You know, Jin has so many options. If he is on point, especially with the parries, he can really create a lot of opportunities for himself. But just the forward four just causes so much issues.
Not only that, like the back to one, he has a lot of options for him to get him out of relaxed stance.
Yep.
So that's why John Ding is so scared to actually just stay in that stance because he knows that Atif Butt will be punishing him accordingly. So now let's see how the adjustments are going to be made. It's one apiece, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we go.
Fight.
Let's see how this is going to play out. Again, this could have been 2-0. It was very close.
But
now it's all tied up.
Testing the electric, able to just hit him out of that relax, punish on the side
você ganha na sorte mesmo.
Pushing him back. Demon pause. And not just that, he gets the wall here.
Teve sorte ali do Atif Butt não ter defendido nenhum low do Edge ali.
Will he be able to? He does have the big life lead here.
Porque é reagível ali.
Be careful, he got clipped and that's going to be it.
Nice.
Kind of like a timeout corner. John Ding not even able, like the claustrophobia was kicking in there. Atif Butt though. Let's see if he can continue his momentum from that round.
Yeah, and Atif's reflexes are so good. It's like, you know, traditionally what you're going to do as an Eddie player is you try to get him with a throw to get to the other side.
Foi o punish aquilo, eu acho, né? O Atif
he's scouting it out, and you know, John Ding's not wanting to make that commitment. Luckily, he got that big combo there, so he can have some insurance here.
Exactly, and just when you were saying that sizable lead might go even now if Atif Butt gets a launch, but so far so good. John Ding getting those big mirages in, creating that distance. You were seeing the excellent backdash of Eddie. Back and forth they go. Atif Butt testing out the electric.
Uau, acertou o counter hit e vai levar pra parede.
That is a character. In this matchup, that is the whole character. It's been working out.
Puta merda, velho.
He's landed the rage driver twice now in the set.
Olá.
Making it work.
Eu tô falando, às vezes a sorte tá do lado do cara,
for both Atif Butt and John Ding. Gets a low parry though. Atif Butt defenses are still up.
Oh, he misses the combo, but doesn't matter. Second hit lands.
Uau, olha só o launcher do nada ali.
Big damage. Relax 2-4-3. The follow-up here.
Big scramble in John Ding's favor. Has a little bit of that life lead. 20 seconds already burnt.
Wow.
No, big whip punish by John Ding. He's gonna try to close this one out.
O Atif tá dando uma vacilada também, mano. Tá whiffando demais, velho.
Crowd loving that wall combo on John Ding's side.
This is huge because John Ding now threatening to go out into the lead. And forcing Atif Butt to really make some decisions here. The Jin play looks like on paper it's been working out, but right now John Ding is turning things around.
Olha esse launcher,
3+4.
It worked. The side step before he was trying to go for that the whole night. Then the wall situation is on his side. A T-Butt is bleeding red. Goes for the low. John Ding's in the lead,
não dá pra falar que o John Ding não foi dominante.
He is definitely feeling himself. He's feeling good about this. He does have the lead right now. That was a very clean game as well.
Só no momento ali do Rage Drive ali,
offering some words of advice
sorte ali,
to his fellow countrymen. What's going to happen here? Is he going to go to Akuma? That's what a lot of people have to think about. Is he going to switch characters? And John Ding looking very intently. What's happening?
He's going to get back up. Chanel's in here.
Chanel the God.
Both of them.
O Chanel tá aí, mano. Eu nem vi o Chanel jogando, velho. Ele veio só de coach, mano. Foi eliminado cedo.
Hopefully that's going to help him out. Both words of wisdom here. Give it up for Chanel, ladies and gentlemen. He just came out of nowhere. I didn't know he was there.
He does that. He definitely does that.
He just like tarantula stands his way to the stage, man. You see Mir
vai pegar a Zap,
already satisfied with the words of wisdom.
No way. No way. The thing is,
eu já vi o Atiput jogar de Zafina. A Zafina dele não é ruim não, mano. Mas
John Ding still has that Julia.
Por que Zafina e não
Akuma? Has been getting him all the mileage here. So let's see how this one's gonna play out.
The last time I saw John Ding play against Zafina, it was at EVO when he went up against Arslan Ash. And he didn't do too bad, but he didn't do too good either. So this pick is going to be insane.
Probably saw that EVO match. I mean, when Casimir was able to give him that words of wisdom, the Zafina pick, this might be I think they did their homework. So let's see how John did. Definitely, there was a lot of time from EVO to now. He's definitely found out what he did wrong, and he's going to improve on that. We're going to go to Chico Telepad. Will this round continue? Or John Ding?
Yeah, a lot of people will talk about it's about playing against the player, right? Not just playing a particular matchup. However, you got to force him to play your game. Will John Ding bring his game to the table? That's the question.
Holy smokes.
This is the unknown factor, Atif, because Atif's been using so many characters. How is he going to approach this?
John Ding, yeah, the thing you said, you have to play against the player, but this is kind of new territory. I think he was settling for going for Akuma. Nice block on the low, good punish by Atif Butt though.
So he's picking his shots, he's looking for these opportunities.
And that's what's scary about Zafina. She's a character that can piece you up. Nice whip punish there by John Ding. Breakable wall is on the side of John Ding, but the side step triple is forward.
Oh, this is big. He didn't get the break, the follow-up. Good block.
Ooh, gotta stay out of that relax. Less than 30 seconds left on the clock. Atif Butt creating that distance. She can backdash just as good as Eddie. And now we see John Ding able to give rage to Atif Butt, but the lows have been landing.
A sliver of life there for both of these players. Mid-low.
Uau, que low parry foi esse, mano?
Call out for the low parry. Atif Butt scoring round number 1.
That was a great option, that low parry.
Olha, deu sorte ali o Atiput agora, o John Ding não estava esperto para
The side step 3+4 again, that has been the story of this particular game.
True, and he's been on point with that. Atif Butt now.
Wow!
Significant life deficit. Does have rage. Gets denied. John Ding now wants to close this one out. Got a lot of time left on the clock, Markman.
Oh, the down fourth. Oh my God.
Wow, he's daring.
Here we go, tied up on rounds.
Back 1+2 here, the squid, Atif Butt. Let's see if he's gonna go to the well with those lows, creating the distance. Round 3, he's piecing up the legs and now able to float, but unable to convert anything.
Yeah, looking for that opportunity again. We still haven't broken the wall. Again, it's gonna be tough because you gotta get that launch, and right now they're just fighting for positioning.
True. About to be 30 seconds left on the clock. Atif Butt still measuring his mark. He doesn't want to commit to anything yet. And most of his significant wins, you know, the clock was in his favor. So let's see if John Ding can kind of even out the life because Atif Butt is piecing him up.
Yeah, he definitely is. Right now, he does have the life lead the rodeo.
Quebrou ali.
Entrou,
nice. Puniu ali o whiff do John Ding. Quebrou a parede e garantiu. Não garantiu!
Garantiu agora. Nice. Atif Butt 1 round away from tying out the series.
The pick is paying off so far. He just has to be able to finish.
That's true. John Ding now still at the center of the stage here. Atif Butt, I gotta love the playstyle here. He's really patient. He's waiting for John Ding to make these whips, and you know you gotta admit that the movement on the is on point.
This time, finally retaliating. Goes for the setup, the wall standing 1-3, the follow-up here. This is gonna do a ton of damage. He's gonna get the wall as well.
Continues the
Ô,
string,
louco,
follows it up
mano. Aí eu
with a
ziquei o
pickup.
John
Good
Ding,
conversion
hein,
on a
mano.
T-butt side, and there's another breakable wall here.
Oh, and he
Whoa,
gets it
não
all.
quebrou.
Too low though for the the break. Doesn't matter though. He does have the red.
Uau, o Atbutt virou, mano.
Denied with the
Acabei
low. The
zicando o
pick
John
has
Ding, hein,
paid
mano.
off, Mark, man.
It's come down to this. We
Caramba,
are going
2 a
to
2,
a final
tudo
game
igual.
between these two
Quem ganhar
players.
ganhou, mano.
And here comes
Quem
the
ganhar
coach.
enfrenta o
He's
Ranch
definitely going to give him some
na final.
another words of wisdom here. Hasim Mir giving a T-butt and whispering in his ear, saying
E
that
aí, o que
Angel.
o John Ding vai fazer? Vai manter o Ed, trocar de
I
stage?
was waiting for Chanel.
Ou vai
to come in.
pegar
I
a
was waiting for somebody to come in
Julia?
with
Ou
the
vai
tag in,
trocar
but
pra
either
Loki
way,
Chloe?
it's coming
O que
down
você
to
vai
this final
fazer,
game.
John
What's he
Ding?
gonna do? He has an opportunity to switch characters.
He's hovering over the Chloe. He's thinking about the Eddie. He's not even thinking about the Julia.
He is so ballsy to do this without headphones on because he can hear the crowd. The crowd is going crazy, of course.
The crowd has been powering him up, Mark
The
man.
A
last
galera
time
tá
he did
hypando aí
this,
pra
Lucky
ele
Chloe
pegar a
ended up
Loki
working
Chloe,
out.
talvez
did.
ele seja
Against
influenciado
Book,
pela
he's thinking
galera,
about
mas
Eddie,
não,
Lucky
ele
Chloe,
não
what
foi
do you guys
influenciado
think?
pela galera.
Oh, they're whispering in his ear. The Philippine crowd, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
feel like Julia's not even an option for him.
Por que ele tá botando no lead de vez em quando? Ele não sabe jogar de lead não, mano. Tá
Everyone's
metendo
just
um
looking
louco aí,
at the-
velho.
The character selection. It seems like he's
Pegou
going with
mesmo o
the
Loki Chloe, velho.
So it's all come down to this. Lucky Chloe
Loki
versus
Chloe aí,
Athena.
sempre a carta
to
na
get into
manga
grand
aí do
finals.
John Ding, né?
I know he tweeted that, you know what, this tournament is wild, but this wild?
This is
Chloe?
pretty wild. We're not even at grand finals yet. I'm ready for this.
O John Ding jogou o Buck,
If
se
you
eu não
told
me
me this
engano, pras
morning we're gonna see a
losers,
Chloe
quando
versus Athena, I think
ele
you're
jogou
lying.
de Loki Chloe, mas
Really?
o Buck jogou muito
Chloe?
mal, mano.
John
contra a
Ding,
Loki
ladies
Chloe
and
dele.
gentlemen, what a resurgence here of this character.
All right,
Buck ele
excited to
não
see it.
tava
We're going
abaixando
to
os
the
golpes
Vermilion
high da
Gates.
Loki Chloe punido com o
Beautiful
launcher,
finish.
mano.
I don't know. He's at
Olha lá, mano, a galera hypa
talking
muito,
to the
mano,
Philippine
quando pega
audience
o
here.
Loki Chloe, velho. What the fuck?
Everyone's got to be ready for this. Tifa, once again, you know, the movement is on point for like
Eu também achei que ele fosse pegar a
You
Julia
have to be
do...
careful. She hits like a truck, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, she hits like 2 trucks. Let's see if she's able to pull it off, though. You got to get those hits initially first.
Wow!
Sidestep down for 2 series. The follow-up here. Now at the wall.
Chloe, oh, she's dancing. When she's
Nice
counting, she's
quick
counting to your
punish aí
demise,
do
but a T-butt
Atbutt.
gets the launch.
Yeah, and his patience was so good there. Getting that clean down forward 2 launch. Now pushing towards the wall.
Nice.
He does have
Pra parede ali,
likely now.
mas
Splash
acabou
didn't
dando
really
um
work in his
split
favor, but
speed,
real estate
conseguiu
advantage is
roubar.
still with a T-butt. So far, phenomenal performance on a T-butt side. John Ding has rage, gets the knife with the grab. The low lands on a T-butt
Nice.
and gets another low in the
Só no
process.
low poke.
He tried to trick him there. He went for the mid option, the homing attack, which would have wall splatted, but unfortunately did not get it here. And a teeth just, again, poking away, chipping away.
Uau, pegou. Olha o
String,
cano,
finished
cara.
it.
Que ridículo.
Now more pressure against the wall.
Mano,
Gets
aquele
the
golpe é high,
This is gonna
velho.
be
Dá
big,
pra
'cause not only
baixar,
is he
mano.
gonna
O
get damage, he's
Atbutt
gonna have
também não
opportunity to
conhece,
go
velho.
and do more mix-ups.
True. Now we see John Ding with a sizable life
Esse
lead.
golpe
A
aí
T-butt
é um golpe
only has
high
rage
e é
on
um
his
power
side.
crunch que você
Jack
consegue
is
dar
on
no
him,
meio da
Mark, man.
string.
He's starting to count. Here we go. Tie it up. This is the final game.
Now we see John Ding here. He's spinning on
Wow.
him. The
Vai
Chloe
doer,
off.
mano.
Oh my god, and more. Gets the wall too.
Olha
Oh,
o
and the
dano,
positioning
cara.
at the wall. This is where it could be big.
Okay. Running option by John Ding.
De
Wants to
novo,
keep
ele
him
não
locked
abaixou
down
o high.
here. A T-butt
Ninguém
in
abaixa esse
big
high,
trouble,
mano. Será
ladies
que é
and gentlemen.
tem
He's
50-50?
able to just get all these pokes
Aí
in.
a galera
Life will be
prefere
about
não
even.
arriscar
What's he gonna do?
abaixar pra
How is he
tomar
gonna
o
approach? He
mid,
does
mano.
have the likely that
Provavelmente
Teach
acho
gonna
que
have to
é
do
isso.
something. Time's a wasting. Let's see what happens.
Uh-oh, spins on him. Own version of slipper kicks, but no.
Oh, the tricks
changes
are
it
coming
up.
out. They're coming out.
Here we go. The wild Chloe is loose, and now a T-butt. A little bit of deja vu of round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. The clock
Wow.
is winding down. John Ding, 1 round away.
That was on hit. He went for the back 1+2, and John Ding's reaction was great. He put the stop on it. Ooh, the follow-up.
nice.
This is a big combo. Not
Bora,
only that, he's gonna get the
Não
positioning
deixa
at
o
the
John
wall.
Ding ganhar
Extra
de
damage.
você não, mano.
Here we go.
Ainda mais de
Speaking of
Chloe.
damage, Mark, man,
Olha
John
o
Ding
dano.
Not looking too good.
Velho.
10 seconds just burnt, and look at that damage. That's insane.
Yeah.
Puta merda, você tomou esse golpe, cara.
The insurance.
Able to get it, and now John Ding outside
Boa.
range, but no. Speck of health.
Boa,
Can he make this
boa.
happen? No.
Final round, hein,
Final
galera.
round,
Final
ladies and
round.
gentlemen.
Quem é que vai ganhar isso?
Crowd on their feet, giving it up. One of these 2 players will go to grand finals, but which one will it be? John Ding and a T-butt jockeying for that
Agora
positioning.
tá
The down
difícil,
4-2
eu acho.
series again. Pushing to the wall, side wall stun.
Oh man, he's dancing on him. He's counting, but a T-butt
Opa,
able
nice
to get
counter
the
hit.
big low. John Ding in trouble here. face towards, able to get a sizable combo, but a Teeth Butt still is in that deficit area.
Oh, this is big. He gets a throw. That's going to be guaranteed.
One more would do it for Junding. The range track gets denied.
Frame, acertou o Snake Edge!
He's not going to be able to kill him, though. He's not going to be able to do it.
Mano.
No, Lucky Chloe has rage.
Oh,
Oh,
another
não! Não, cara! Pelo amor de Deus, mano! Perdendo o Rage Art, velho!
In the Rev Major stage!
Meu Deus, mano!
I can't believe it. He already stood
Que
up.
foi isso,
He
cara?
knew what he did. Team Korea jumped to the stage to celebrate with them. The tournament's not even over yet.
There's still a grand finals. Was Rangchu on stage too?
Man.
Yes, everybody was on stage.
Here we go, ladies.
What a
and gentlemen.
pop-off. The best pop-off I've ever seen in a Tekken tournament so
What
far.
the
Oh my goodness.
fuck, velho?
The crowd is going wild.
What the
Guys,
fuck,
please
mano?
give it up for a Teeth Butt. What a performance, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible losers.
Cadê o replay?
finals.
Cadê o replay? Eu quero ver o replay.
That was insane. You guys can see the crowd is all up. That was insane.
Mano,
The Lucky
eu não
Chloe,
acredito
Trucky
que ele
Chloe
fez isso, velho. O
ended
John
up
Big é
taking
muito
it.
louco
The
mesmo,
rage art
velho.
heard round the world.
Dude, that was.
Não,
they
eu também
rushed the
tava
stage.
torcendo
I
pro
was scared
Atlas,
that
mano.
they were gonna rush this here.
Velho,
That was,
The rage
foi
art wasn't even
aquilo,
done yet. There was
mano?
already
Ele
14 people
enfiou
on
o
stage. It
Rage
was
Art,
insane.
ele não foda-se,
But John
velho.
Ding moving on to our grand finals now. He's going to be facing off against Rangchu. But let's see some of this
gotta
action.
see it.
We get to see that crazy rage art again that just happened. But again, let's look at these highlights, guys. Wow.
I'm shocked. That was insane. We still got a grand finals to play, but let's look back here. The Eddie pick. You know, Diesel start on the Eddie pick, I have to admit. Teeth Butt was so on point with the Jinzama, and I mean, he went to the character select screen. He just needed to change it up.
Mano, eu não sei
Maybe
o que
trust in the
aconteceu
side
com o
step 3 plus
Atlas,
4
não,
more.
mano. O
Then
Jin dele
ended up
tava
going with the Lucky
totalmente
Chloe.
Yeah, and
dominante,
that's the
velho.
thing is, like,
Depois,
you're watching these highlights, you're like, man, that seems like ages
John
ago.
Ding deu um
Where were these
comeback
characters?
absurdo,
I didn't see
mano.
any of these characters at all, but eventually the matchup evolved, you know, with these longer sets, the chess matches, the pieces
O
are
Atlas
in play.
começou a whiffar pra
And it
caralho
showed us to
também,
where
mano.
we
O
got,
John Ding
and I
jogou
love
certinho
how this
comigo.
matchup evolved. It went from having, you know,
Aí
Eddie
também
and Jin,
ele
and then
acertou um
Zafina,
Rage Drive.
and then Lucky Chloe eventually, and it was nuts.
We
Ah,
have
mas
seen
ali ele
Mir and
perdeu.
Chanel come
Olha lá,
on
olha lá
stage,
o
you know,
Whip
just
Punish
ebbs
ali, ó.
and flows of this match. It felt like a real tournament arc. Power of friendship coming through from both sides.
Power of friendship.
Ali
I think
também,
that's what it's all
nossa,
about, Mark,
mano.
man. But again, big shout outs to that Teeth Butt able
Ele
to
só
take it
abaixou
this
o
far. I
high
have to
ali,
say, you know,
deitando
playing
no
with the
chão e
tournament pressure.
puniu ali com
John Ding, I would have to say, you know, a hometown advantage. I think the people here in the
com
Philippines
launcher
love him, but I'm
roll
pretty
ali.
sure they also got some mad respect for a Teeth Butt.
Oh yeah, you have to have
Teve
respect
uma
for
hora
any
que
of these
o
players that
Atif
came out to the
vacilou ali
Philippines. Thank
também,
you.
que ele
There's
tomou o
players from
segundo
all over
golpe
the
do
world.
Rage Drive
Over
ali,
300
mano.
people
Não sei que merda que ele
competed
fez ali,
in the
velho, só
tournament, but there were
bloquear.
so many countries represented here.
Ah, nem
And again, I
mostrou.
got to give it up to everybody that came out here and
Let's
everybody
go.
Ali
that's
ele
watching
jogou
at home.
muito, velho.
You
Esse
guys can see how,
Parry foi boa.
again, this was a long set. They went down to the wire, the final round of the final game. And it took a while to get there, but finally, Zafina came into play. That's when business started picking up for Atif. He still really put the pressure on, and he, again, did all that damage, and eventually, there had to be a hard decision here.
Cadê o
And that decision
Rage?
was to go with
Rage
Lucky Chloe.
farofeiro ali,
Lucky
mano.
Chloe, Trucky Chloe, man. Able to make that comeback happen. And
Trucky
I
Chloe
have to
é
say,
foda.
you know, when it came back to the comeback factor, Teeth Butt was still toe-to-toe with him.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, going to that final round, it wasn't looking good for Jun Ding. Jun Ding had to pull out the lead.
Yes.
He started it off with a big risk here, that side step
Olha
down 4-2
isso,
series.
mano.
And I don't know if if it's on the replay, but the crowd, there was, right at this moment, 20 people were on stage. Right here.
Wow.
Exactly. I think that's when the feed cut off. You were able to see the finishing, but we all knew that John Ding was able to make
Mano,
it. My
que
question
merda,
everyone
hein,
now,
cara. Se o
whoever's gonna win, who's gonna rush
Atif
the
não
stage now? I guess
bate,
both
velho.
Koreans up here.
Ah, GG Easy,
Rangchu,
mano.
yeah,
Ah,
we got
vai
Rangchu,
tomar no
we got
seu
John
cu,
Ding.
velho.
Maybe we'll
Easy
rush
o
this stage, that'll
caralho,
be
mano.
fine.
O
That'll be
bagulho
so
foi
much
pro
fun.
final
But guys,
round,
I
só
gotta ask
arrombado.
you,
Oh,
how y'all
Aries.
feel about Rangchu in this tournament? Make some noise. And what about John Ding?
Todo mundo hypando o John Ding, mano. Eu espero que o Rangchu dê uma surra
He's
no
going to
John
have some
Ding,
work to do.
velho.
Shout-outs to Avoiding the Puddle Errors. That's my boy. I haven't seen him in a while. But I know he's
que
doing
esse maluco aqui é o
co-streaming. A lot of people
TMM,
are
mano?
co-streaming right now. So
É, eu acho que
around
é.
the world, everybody that's watching and enjoying some of this Tekken action with us, Thank you.
The
Thank you for
main
doing that and being
sweep.
part of it. I got to give a shout out to Harada-san, Nakatsu, and Michael Murray.
É o
They
que,
gave us a nice
mano?
video message earlier.
Eu
They
vi
couldn't
isso
be out
mesmo.
here in
Eu
the
vi
Philippines, but they've
Faku
been here
Run ali,
before.
mano.
And they mentioned
É
again
isso
they missed
mesmo?
out on this opportunity, but they really wish they
Mas
could be here.
então,
They're
você
hard at work
descobriu
on
se
something
o Ni
new.
realmente
Maybe
estava
next year they'll be the
participando
ones
desse
rushing the
torneio?
stage.
Eu acho que não,
Right
mano.
now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to
Não
make
tenho
some
certeza não,
noise.
velho.
It's grand finals
Wait a
time.
minute.
Fakumram? Fakumram.
Como assim,
Julia,
mano? Eu vi o
too.
Faku Run bem antes dos
That's Rank Chu we're seeing on
próprios
stage, right?
narradores,
That is Rank
velho.
That
Você
is,
falou que ele
yeah,
participou, né, mano? Que eu vi os
Is that a new
narradores
character?
falando que ele
I'm not
participou.
sure. I don't know if we saw a
Mas
trailer
eu
of him
não
a few
tenho
years ago,
certeza,
but
não.
here
Eu
we
não
have
vi
it.
ele no campeonato, cara.
All right, Fakumram versus Julia Rangchu.
Notable changes too on this character, but we see that, you know, Rangchu is still picking him up.
All right.
Round
He is still pretty good, I would have to say.
Yeah. So just to frame it for everybody, Junding in the losers bracket, he has to win 2 sets, 3 out of 5, to be able to be the champion here at REV Major.
Wow.
And think this as the run back, Rangchu was able to send him with his bears, but now Fakumram able to put Julia in rage.
É, o Ranchu ele é bem fã mesmo, né, de personagem low tier, velho. Esperou o Faku Run virar low tier pra virar main Faku Run, mano.
This would be
Porra é
epic to
essa,
see
velho?
Fakumram win a tournament after everybody wrote him off as not existing anymore.
Wow, that's insane actually, but
Seria
John
bem
Ding, though,
legal
is maybe a
mesmo,
long
né,
road
mano?
to climb, but he
Todo
wants to be the
mundo
one to
falando
prove
que o
everyone
Faku
wrong
Big
Run
character as well,
agora
but doesn't get the
é
right spot.
char
Doesn't matter. Has
que
another
ninguém nunca mais ia
opportunity.
picar em
4-4-3 the
torneio.
follow-up. Boom, boom.
Aí do nada o
Boom.
Ranchu ganha um torneio com ele, ia ser foda mesmo, mano. Ia
Now,
ser
as
pica,
raised, but
velho.
no, the trade works in John Ding's favor.
It's crazy too, you know, I've been seeing Rangchu travel to so many events, really having opportunities, trying to get it, make
Ah,
the top
mano,
eights
esse
at a lot of them.
Interrupt aí eu
But
nem
now
sabia
this
que
is
era
his first grand
possível
finals
isso,
in a
cara.
long time.
Still picking up the momentum of the previous round, John Ding here, not letting Rangchu out scot-free against this wall.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Two goes into the sweep.
A hell sweep in the mid deep kick just to convert. John Ding spends it all. Rangchu doesn't have much life.
Não!
Tucked
Por
under.
que o Ranchu
Bow
não
and
usou o
arrow.
Rage Drive,
Side
mano?
sealed
Pelo
and
amor de
delivered. I like
Deus!
it. 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, John Ding definitely likes that last scramble, but Rangchu now still has that 1 round in the bag. Can't count him out just yet. Fakumram still a beast when it comes to that range.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping him at bay. And again, going for these big risks here, going for that big knockdown sweep.
Trying to go for more of those deep kicks, gets the push, follow up against the wall here. Not looking good for Rangchu, gets the ball crush.
New tactics.
Trying to school him here, able to try and push for the wall. Trying to go for the mix-up with the bow and arrow once again, Markman.
Oh yeah, and he's a big boy too. He has to get up off the ground. He has to be careful. He does have
Ah,
range here.
Ranchu, era pra você punir o
What's he
whip
gonna
do
do?
cara
How's he
com
gonna
o
deal with it?
launcher,
I thought he was
mano.
gonna go for the range
Beleza,
right
você
there.
ganhou
Tying it
da
up
mesma
on round.
forma, ok.
Final round, game number 1 here of
Relaxou.
grand finals.
Let's go. The Phaelon kick was so scary, but he was able to commit to that. Rangchu taking the final round with Fakumram. I'd say Fakumram wins the round.
Nice! Wow!
Oh my gosh. Nice while standing 3. Gets the launch punish.
Give him the knees, and now Rangchu. Big lead. John Ding, not much life left to use. Rage is still on deck. And he's trying to push for that wall, Markman.
Oh, what's he gonna do here? How's he gonna deal with it? The
Tomou
bow
o
and arrow, take
Snake
those.
Edge aí da...
That one was still able to hit because he's a big boy. That could have
Nice.
been it. That should
Nice.
have been it, but it doesn't matter. He still cleans the plate. Rangchu taking
Nice.
game number
John
1.
Ding achou que ia ser o Hell Sweep ali, mano.
No
Usou
one,
logo
no
um
one
mid ali na
I was
boca
about
do
to hype
John
up the
Ding.
crowd, and I'm like, in confusion.
Yeah.
Fakumram.
I was like, the first thing I thought about was, is this a button check? That was my very first reaction, but definitely not. Because he's definitely checked everybody with that character so far.
For sure. I mean, the standing 3, the teep kick just checks you away like so far from the screen. John Ding, going back to the character, I feel like the Julia still worked, maybe changing up the stage.
Bora lá, mano, já que o Ativo saiu fora, mano,
changing up the
espanca
stage,
ele aí.
going with the Mishima Dojo, honest stage here, has the wall situation. I mean, even in the wall situation, kind of giving Fakumram that advantage, but Julia is also a beast when it comes to wall combos.
I still can't believe this character. It's
still
fun.
digest-
This
O cara
is
foi
fun.
pra Character
I'm trying to act like a
Select só pra
professional,
mudar
but
a
yeah,
skin da
it's a
Julia. What the
shocker. I was
fuck?
expecting the bears. I was expecting something else, but
Frescura do
Fakumram, ladies and gentlemen, in grand finals here.
Yeah, and you know, now because it's 1-0 right now, this is a decision, a very hard decision that John Ding's gonna have to make. Is he gonna be able to continue with the Julia? Hopefully he's able to tie it up. If not, he's gonna have to make that hard decision where he's locked into a
Ele
character
só empinando a
and
pipa
to
ali,
win the
a
tournament
pipa
off of that
imaginária.
and reset off of that. That's gonna be a tall order.
True. Let's see. Hopefully this Julia will come online here in the Mishima Dojo. Round 1 underway.
Wow. Full charge in the follow punch as well.
Benjamin with a question mark kick. You know, piecing him up in the stand-up here. And now Rangchu back against the wall, but he's already done so much damage at this point.
Man, I like the approach here. He's making good use of that down two just to kind of put a stop to the action and get his turn back.
So much bow and arrow gets thrown out, but no, the 2-hit string there. Rangchu once again dominating the first round. Uh-oh. He's trying to come into those party crashers. Good interruption on John Ding's side.
Oh, nice. Gets the follow-up here. He should be able to get a conversion. Going to push towards the wall. He gets it. Let's see what he does. He's trying to get some dirt. Oh, I love it.
Able to block the big low, pick up, and now gets the win.
That's a big start. Good stuff. John Ding able to capitalize there, tying it up on rounds. Again, he needs more rounds like that. He needs to get that dominance at the wall.
He's got to use, he's got to be able to close out the distance, not keep Rangchu piecing him up on the feet, and now we see that John Ding will get little semblance of that previous round. Back and forth they go, but Rangchu, Walter to get to the bow and arrow.
Nossa, é garantido, cara, que roubado.
Just like that, a perfect looking really good here, trying to steal his game back, trying to tie things up. Oh, nice punish there. He tried to catch him sleeping at the wheel.
We see Rangchu just gaining simple pokes in, but able to close out the distance, gets eaten by a hell sweep. Now Rangchu, magic four.
Now finally putting a stop to it. Gets him in between the gap. He's gonna get the wall here. What's he gonna do? Goes for the elbow and into nothing.
Eita porra, que houve ali, mano?
Movement on John Ding's side to create that moment.
That was weird. He didn't get the full combo that he wanted.
Que foi isso, mano? Hop kick no neutro, pegou,
you know, there's
velho.
delayed hop kicks and there's delayed hop kicks. That's one of the ones that just knocks the wind out of you.
That's true. Gamble it all there. So now we see Rangchu gonna change things up. If he's gonna change up the character, I wouldn't mind. I think the Pokemon has definitely done his job getting that one game in. Panda inbound. And look at John Ding's face, his reaction to that pick.
Oh, he got it.
Caralho, o John Ding se fudeu agora, mano. O maluco pegou o Panda e tá em Infinity Stage ainda, vantagem totalmente no urso, mano. Meu Deus, o John Ding ficou desesperado ali, velho.
He did that crazy switch earlier. He went from Panda to Kuma. I wasn't ready for that.
Wow. That actually was one of the top surprises of
a reação do John Ding ali foi de total desespero ali.
It's gonna be insane. Wallless stage. Doesn't have to deal with the Julia wall combo, so that's definitely heavily favoring Rangchu. Like you said.
All right, party time. Let's see what happens. We just gotta find out who's in charge, who's in control of the music.
Wow!
Able to get the swipe onto Julia. Now we see that Rangchu, you know, the Bear Pistons has been something he's been going at since their first meeting in this bracket.
Oh yeah, he's been able to do it. You know, earlier on he was doing it against Eddie, but now against Julia, a little bit tougher of an opponent to kind of just
wow!
Against. She has the
While he running a queima-roupa ali, nice.
Or even just, you know, sidestep and really create opportunities for herself.
True. And now gets the round again. Rangchu, though. Just, all the pokes have been going in his favor. John Ding, you know, once he gets the big launch like that, the arrow cannon, he's going to make Rangchu pay.
Yeah, that's big. You know, being able to get the sidestep and create those opportunities. It's something that is pretty easy to do against the Bears. You know, they don't have the best tracking ability, and they don't have the best range up close. So,
true.
Again, big opportunities. Again, you can really see him sidestepping left, trying to create that opportunity for himself, maybe get another big launch.
Yeah, he's waiting for it, right? But now Rangchu with that rage. The peak, the bear clef cannon.
Oh yeah.
And extra damage with that rage. Goes for the drive to go to the other side. Gets the booty. And now John Ding, eats
nice
the low.
Coming back, meu
that
Deus
was crazy.
do céu,
he had a huge life deficit, able to pull it off, and just like that, one round away from going up 2-1.
True.
Uou! Que loucura, mano! Ele completou a string, velho. Nem eu acreditei, mano.
Sizable lead here. John Ding is going to have to work extra hard. Didn't commit to the bear clef cannon.
Again, this is looking really good for Rangchu, though.
Uau! Ele tentou low ali, o John Ding acertou o launcher ali.
He doesn't
do low. He's going to have to just make this one work. Rangchu is still dictating the pace of this match. Let's see. He does have that.
Ai, caralho.
When it comes to rage, but John Ding now gives him that rage.
Oh, that was scary. Oh,
Whoa!
and the follow-up
Whoa!
punish.
No round, bro! Caramba, velho.
3 straight rounds, Mark, man.
Caramba, mano.
This is, again, now going to put Junding into a position where
Sim,
he's
foi
going to have to
pro
lock in a
Panda
character
mesmo,
to
velho.
hopefully win the set.
Agora que eu vi o comentário, eu tava tão
He's gonna stick to it.
entretido aqui,
It's going to
mano.
all be Julia.
Gambling it all
Mano,
on Julia,
foi
ladies and
isso,
gentlemen.
cara. O Ranchu tá jogando demais com esse Panda aí, mano.
Thinks he
Incrível,
needs a
cara.
wall. That's all it is to it. Because you remember, you saw his reaction earlier when he got the open stage. He was like, "Damn it, I got the
Pegou
open stage."
o largo da
But now he
Concórdia
has the
aí,
wall. So
a
in
tela do
theory,
largo.
in the way he's approaching this, it should be a lot easier,
Mano,
especially if he's able to get a launch and
Eu
a big
nunca vi o
combo.
Ranchu jogar tão
and we're going
bem
to Sook,
assim,
ladies
mano.
and
Ele joga
gentlemen.
bem com o urso e tal,
Could
mas
this be
ele
the
tá
last
em
game?
outro nível agora,
Or
velho.
will John Ding be able
Nem
to
quando
reset
ele ganhou a
this?
World
This is gonna
Tour
be
ele tava
interesting.
assim, mano. O maluco simplesmente
This
transcendeu,
is going to
velho.
be
Isso é
it.
louco.
Let's see what happens. Either way, an amazing first set that we've been seeing in our grand final so far. 2 stellar players from Korea going at it here in the Philippines.
John Ding's gonna have to pull this one out of the fire, ladies and gentlemen. You guys need to give him his energy because Rangchu is at well, if he gets 3 rounds, he wins the entire thing. So let's go, Sook. Able to get the lowest
Uau,
here.
olha isso, mano, a interrupção que ele fez ali,
And now
mano.
we see Rangchu still dominating the early round.
Oh, he went for the
Todo
oh
o Hell
my gosh, he
Sweep
just
e
had to
o
bring the
infado,
natural
o
defense of
primeiro
the Bears,
golpe, quando pega
able
o
to
outro
stay
ali,
there.
pula
Whoa,
com
he's
o
doing
launcher.
hop-over stuff with the Bear. That's crazy. That's scary, man. I'm going to run.
Bears
Ô,
can
louco,
fly
esse
in the
launcher
game,
aí
and
do
now
nada,
John Ding gets a
velho.
launch of his own. Rage is gonna give him that little buff, and now the wall's gonna be on his side.
While standing. Whoa, this is unfortunate.
Vacilou ali.
Party Crasher not reaching here. Rangchu gets the first round here.
He got so
O
lucky
tá
those 2
jogando
times just because
certinho,
of the
punindo
hurt
tudo
box
que
there.
dá, velho. Fantástico.
And now we see John Ding
Interrompendo
trying to
toda
just
a
poke
stream
away,
que
trying
dá
to
pra ser
pressure
interrompida
Rangchu.
por
Rangchu
launcher de
backdashing
counter
away.
hit.
He's gonna get that launch. Gotta
Tá
watch the bear
muito,
hands here.
muito bom, velho.
Oh, he got him with the second hit. He wasn't ready. The follow-up here should be able to do some decent damage. He gets the second wall. The follow-up.
Big damage. John Ding
Olha
has a
isso,
huge break, but no,
interrompeu
the
de novo,
interruption.
He showed it too much. That while standing 2 series, he's done too much. And he was ready with the G-Clef. The
Olha
follow-up here.
isso,
He's
cara!
been hurt.
Dando o máximo, mano.
I thought we were gonna see the Berserker Barrage, but now
Uma pena,
big
uma
bow and
pena.
arrow
Isso
to
aí,
the fusion. John
esse golpe da
Ding
Júlia é muito
straight
roubado,
back.
velho, na parede.
Tied up on rounds.
Mano, quase que
And
ele
again, Junding
conseguiu
needs
um
this.
coming
He's
back,
stuck
cara.
with Julia the entire time here in this
Esse
opening set.
gameplay é do Ranchu.
Yes, sir. Now we see that Rangchu
foda, velho.
able to get the pickup once again. John Ding getting an early break in the early seconds of this round. Gets the wall as well.
Se não fosse o Hell Sweep roubado da Júlia ali, garantiu o outro golpe no follow-up,
but gets the
mano.
wall
Quando tá
fly
na
with that
parede,
lashing arrow, and now
o
John
Ranchu
Ding
conseguiria o
able to get
comeback
plus
dele.
frames after plus frames here, keeping Rangchu on
Mano,
lockdown
essa
here, ladies
pressão
and
da Júlia
gentlemen.
That was like a third strike
bem,
combo. He
cara.
went for all
É
sides of lunge
louco,
punches.
velho.
That was crazy.
Mas acho que dava pro Ranchu baixar os kills. Ó, o cara puniu errado o golpe do Ranchu
Trying to
ali,
push for
aquele
that
golpe é
wall
launch
once again.
punch.
The wall, as you mentioned, Mark, man,
16
is the
frames.
difference maker in this matchup.
Nossa,
Oh,
power
nice
crunch
power
ali
rush.
no
He
meio
knew
da
about the gap.
stream.
He's gonna get the
Foi
follow. This is gonna
inteligente
hurt.
agora o
So much, and
John
now
Ding.
gets the blue spark here. Rangchu spends the drive right away. One more lashing
É.
arrow. John Ding ties it up, 2 apiece.
Então o Ding começou a reagir agora.
He's calm and collected. Just whistling to himself like just
Tem
another guy in the
select,
office.
bota Infinite
Praying,
Stage aí,
he's praying,
mano.
ladies
Bota
and gentlemen. He's
Infinite
praying for that
Stage aí,
reset.
mano.
But Infinite Stage inbound. No, no, don't do it.
Power to stay.
No, no, no.
O John Ding
On the
metendo
side.
louco ali, velho.
It's a mix-up of its own. Arctic Snowfall?
John Ding metendo
That one?
louco ali,
I don't
mano.
know.
Todo...
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? No, no, no? Huh? Huh? Maybe? What is he doing? He's playing the mind games, Markman. Arctic,
Não, para de palhaçada, Ranchu. Bota logo o Infinite Stage nessa porra aí, mano. Pelo amor de Deus.
I have to say, I like the 2 better than the 1.
No, he went the character select screen. Oh my god. Wait.
Oh, he's playing. Oh, he wants to change things up.
Cara, o Ranchu tá muito troll, velho. Meu Deus do céu.
Pain.
Mental
Mano,
Betrayal.
tá
Top
muito
10
troll,
anime
Ranchu,
betrayals.
velho.
Right here in Rev Major, ladies and
Quit
gentlemen.
playing games with my heart. All right, guys, this is
Ranchu
it.
querendo ganhar no
Gonna be
mental ali,
huge.
velho.
Still sticking to the Panda. We still see Julia, but now going back to the Infinite Azure. 2 this time.
If there's any time that these players would need your energy, it would be now, guys. Let's get hyped. Grand Finals. What could potentially be the final game here?
Round 1.
Let's see it.
Fight.
Starting things off low, Rangchu scoring a bit of damage, and now it's sizing up. Now let's see John Ding. He wants to go for those big launches. Wall is not going to be in his favor. All of these just from low poke, but the twisting arrow cannon.
Oh yeah, and that's a big one.
John Ding descobriu que dá pra punir ali, mesmo ele cortando a string.
Big stuff, and now Rangchu retaliates here.
Ô louco, mano, do nada.
By John
did it raw.
He has
Como
no
é que
fear.
pegou esse
The
golpe
man
aí
with
do
no
nada,
fear,
velho?
ladies
What
and
the
gentlemen.
fuck?
John Ding now in the lead.
First round, this is important. Oh, and he gets a counter hit. Counter hit, the follow-up guaranteed.
Huge start for John Ding.
O
He's
John
making
Ding
this ball
tá
a stage
perigoso
work.
aí, mano.
Now good interruptions. Gets the side switch, but it doesn't matter.
He went for the circus bear throw. Now, again, you know, one of the things that we kept seeing from Rangchu is he's going for the low. Really trying to use that to open up his opponent, trying to create more opportunities for himself. The Stonehead, not going to happen.
He's trying to just grab him and trying to poke with the lows. He's testing the defenses of John Ding. But Rangchu now has the rage, gets the counter hit low. Couldn't follow it up with anything significant.
Ooh. It's not looking good for Rangchu here. John Ding in control. He does have the life lead as well.
Swift step low, 20 seconds left on the clock, and now we see the headbutt. Could be the difference maker. Lashing arrow gets denied, gets the rage drive denied, and now we see John Ding. He's gonna try to wait this one out.
Uou, pegou,
Time
mano.
wasting with
Como
the
assim, velho?
shotgun bang. Able to find its mark. John Ding looking to get the reset here. Will he be able to do it?
The crowd's going wild. I'm scared we're gonna have more people rush the stage, Mark.
No, not on our watch.
Let's see. Rangchu, though, just denying the early seconds so far from John Ding. Just tagging him on the leg. But he's getting
Mano,
the
o
bigger
Rangchu já
swings, so when he gets
virou
those
uma
twisting
média
arrow
que tava
cannons.
assim, mano.
He
Vamos
tried
ver se
to get
ele
him with the
consegue.
gap again, not able to do it. Let's see what he does.
Foi contra o John Ding, inclusive.
Doesn't want him to go in the hunting bear. And now life is about even on both sides. About
Uau,
30 seconds.
já era, acabou, mano.
Could this be?
John
This
Ding
is big. He's
resetou.
gonna have an opportunity. Is he gonna kill? It is gonna kill.
Não matou?
No, it's
yet.
not. It's not enough.
Little premature celebrations. The drive gets denied. One more. Both of them.
Não! O
Chip
que
out.
você tá fazendo? Whiffando uma caralhada de golpe, mano. Caralho, o Rangchu tiltou, velho. Já era. Já era, mano. Eu acho que o John Ding vai ganhar isso aí, mano. O Rangchu tiltou ali,
Rangchu
velho.
now has to make a hard
O maluco
decision here
começou a
because
whiffar em
again,
uma
it's gonna be a
caralhada de
reset.
golpe
We have
ali,
James.
mano.
No, he's gonna offer some words of advice.
It looks like he's actually
Eu acho que
coaching
já
John
era,
Ding.
mano. Não
They
dá
are training
mais.
partners, you know that.
True. He's actually going to give some words of advice.
É, esse reset aí,
Here
mano,
we
eu
go.
acho que vai
Words of
mexer
wisdom
com o
from
psicológico do
JDCR
Rangchu,
himself.
mano.
Are we going to call for a friend?
E aí, mano, o
Rangchu's
que você
side?
acha aí? Eu ainda vou torcer pro Rangchu, mas eu acho que não dá, mano. Eu acho que o John Ding vai ganhar.
He's probably discussing where they're gonna get food later.
Probably. I'd recommend Jollibee.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? I was really looking to try this thing called Senegon.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. But I have to point our attention back to the center of the stage here. Rangchu looks unfazed. But now,
Pina's coming up.
Pina, ladies and gentlemen. Donuts, USG, let's go. At this point, I think that you should get them seats. Just sit behind him.
Whisper sweet nothings, blow kisses in his area.
Good punish. Look at that. Tell him to go away. Uh-oh. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys, here we go. Our grand finals.
Reset, Markman. Reset by John Ding. He is powerful with people by his side, but Rangchu, he's still got that pocket Kuma. I just have to point that out. Bring it out there.
Here we go. It is the race to 3 to decide the champion here. Tekken World Tour 2022 Master Event, Rev Major 2022.
John Ding's asking for it. He wants that smoke. Rangchu's gonna definitely oblige. Let's see.
Pegou Kuma, velho. What the fuck?
That's when you know it's serious.
Soul battle ready Kuma. And now we're going to Hammerhead. People popped off when this Kuma was picked.
He played differently when he used Kuma earlier. He went for the bear uppercut. He did all kinds of crazy stuff.
Jugular. That's what he was going for.
He was going for the throat. He wanted to cut.
It's kind of funny that Julia, being a nature lover, going up against bears, now
kind of defeats the purpose of
saving. A little bit, and she's streaming it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The reset happened. John Ding now able to bring Rangchu to the losers and bring out the Kuma.
Oh, again, he's been getting so much mileage off of the lunge punches as well.
Swiping at the legs, still going low and goes for the slide.
Oh, man, he is going wild. He is playing differently. Whoa! Oh, my gosh, that's going to hurt, but it might not be able to hurt that much.
Still able to get it, still to get the attention of Rangchu. And now John Ding, unable to use the rage. Still on the board. I mean, Rangchu. And you know, he always gets the first round, but John Ding, a little slow starter, and goes for the low carry.
Vai levar pra parede.
Yeah, is he going to be able to go all the way to the wall? He should be able to.
Julia is that wall carry queen, and now she's just bullying Rangchu in the corner here. Let's see if he can try to go for that splat. Oh, he gets it.
Yeah, that was a big counter hit. The follow-up here, what's he going to do? Goes for the wall standing 2.
Oh, bow and arrow denied. Bear pistons, but the side wall saves his life.
Good adjustment, but his back is still towards the wall there.
Not in Rangchu's favor. John Ding, overextension there. He slides under.
I like the option. That was so sick.
Whoa!
Oh my God, denies the drive.
Whoa, boa, boa.
Oh no,
começou bem, mano.
Again.
I'm telling you, this Kuma pick is a completely different character.
Que eu usava mesmo.
Opinion whispered in Rangchu's ear. It's definitely working so far. Able to get the good punish here. Rangchu still trying to push John Ding to that corner.
Pegou.
Oh, counter hit. Oh no, it wasn't.
Pego.
Unable to. Oh, gets the stone head. Now let's see. John Ding has rage on deck. Can he use it?
Nice, perfect.
And no, ends it with a perfect.
That was crazy. It was a big turnaround there. He was able to really
that was
dominate the use of the down back too, but also just the spacing and going for different moves.
He was, yeah.
He completely kind of changed his game plan going into it too. So Rangchu,
like you said, different character. I'm telling you, Kuma.
Pegou o Kuma Madame Satã agora lá.
Readjust and think about it. He needs the wall, right? He wants to be able to bring
a
back
tela do Brás
and be able to show, like, highlight Julia's strength, and it's really pressuring against the wall, carrying to that wall, and just keeping you locked down there.
Yeah, and that was the strategy last time because he picked the market stage early on as well, and he was able to build that momentum and make that comeback throughout the first set of the grand finals.
True. And we see not battle ready, but still the Kuma pick. And like you said, it's just a different approach on the side of Rangchu here. A lot more confident, a lot more aggressive, more on point with the reads, and definitely John Ding has a puzzle to solve in front of him.
All right, here we go. Souk stage. Kuma versus Julia.
I don't see this preset that much.
I see.
Big opening, gets the hug, and now we see Rangchu pushes to that wall. Yeah, he's gonna make him regret picking the stage.
Oh yeah, that double bear hug, able to get a lot of damage out of it early on. Look at this adjustment.
Uou! Olha isso, cara! Olha isso, mano! O maluco jogou full na farofa ali, deu certo, mano. What the fuck?
Trying to swipe away, trying to interrupt John Ding's rhythm and flow. And now we see that John Ding trying to be a little more aggressive here. Gets the whiff punish on that whiff low bear claw.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice, conseguiu o wall splat ali.
The follow-up here, this is gonna hurt. That's the mix.
Little off axis, but he gets significant damage, and now tries to headbutt against the wall. Gets more plus
E o
frames.
Terex,
Goes for the
e o
bear.
Terex.
Continues
Mano,
to go
não
for
usa
it.
essa merda. Você viu como é bugada essa
Oh, this is gonna be big. Oh, wait, adjustment. That's unfortunate. They trade blows.
Tried to go for the G-Slap, but no, able to get the side
Olha isso! Olha isso, mano! O hop kick na loucura ali pegou, mano! Que isso,
He's trying to pull away. He's going to put himself in that same position that we saw early on because he was up 2-0 at one point. Now John Ding being challenged here. Here comes Rangchu again with that confidence, going for the bear. Dude, he's using the entire arsenal of bear attacks.
Hey man, he picked Kuma, he wants to use the entire moveset, he will be using it.
I'm just waiting for him to do the Raging Demon. Or is that that's Akuma, right?
Oh yeah, that's a different Kuma. But now, able to get a splat in the process.
Ai, caralho, agora
able to get around.
A Julia na parede é foda.
Beautiful stuff. There's still a
Sim,
lot of
esse é o
fight
old
left
school
in
que ele
John
ganhou,
Ding,
mano.
ladies and gentlemen. Definitely
Muito
not
ruim,
going
véio.
down quietly.
Here we go. Again, this approach, while standing 3.
Really tempting, able to pull the trigger there in that second hit, and now reaps the reward.
There we go, keeps him there. He wants the positioning.
Boa, agachou high,
mano. You go on the other side, but look at this big combo damage.
Oh, this is huge. Rangchu now able, gets stuffed in the process. Doesn't pull the trigger there.
Boa!
That is unfortunate because he went for the right punish there, but unfortunately was not fast enough. Berserker barrage.
There we go. Rangchu now. Oh! Denies the range drive. Rangchu, no! Low parry. John Ding.
Caralho, mano. Que
that
merda,
was insane.
véio.
The presence of mind going for that back turn low kick as well.
Just in the scramble, right? He's still seeing 2020. So now let's see. Not fully committing yet, Rangchu. He's baiting him to do something.
Oh, the second hit. Oh, he's going to have to be careful. Gets the knockdown into the slidey.
Slides on him. Now we see John Ding Worst position for him, getting that wall behind him, and now Rangchu realizes that. Good realignment. And now the movement on John Ding.
Oh, I like it, the pickup. He gets, oh, he went for a throw. Why did he go for a throw?
Tournament nerves, the scramble maybe. Rangchu
now. John Ding tá nervoso, não punha o hop kick ali, que é nível 14 frame.
Oh, trying to go for the headbutt, calls for it. Is it
que mentira, mano.
It's gonna kill. It's gonna kill. He has a sliver of life left, and it was counter hit as well. And John Ding steals the game away.
Velho, olha esse John Ding jogando, mano. Meu Deus do céu, cara.
The stars are just aligning for John Ding. We do see JDCR in the corner of John Ding.
Maluco farofeiro do caramba, mano. Não acredito que deu certo isso, velho.
John Ding! There he is!
Olha o JDCR aqui.
Is that like you're coaching his coach?
I'm helping him out. We got the mic. You know, I don't want JDCR to strain his voice here.
Yeah, you can't leave your homies hanging.
Exactly.
Wow.
Get ready.
Show love for the homies, ladies and gentlemen.
Tied up, everybody. One game apiece. This epic showdown here in our grand finals. The final set as well. We're going to the geometric plane.
Still giving walls to Julia, so this is very interesting here. Still sticking to the Kuma, not the Panda. So definitely no Fakumrams here. Let's see how John Ding, with the words of wisdom on JDCR side, can possibly take the lead in the series.
See it. See it right now. The control with the jab and the low swipes.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to just
force him punish aquele golpe.
No. Didn't get the punish in time. Yeah, that was a little bit delayed. Let's see what he does here.
Ooh, swipes again at the legs here. He's really trying to incentivize John Ding to duck or trying to just block any of these lows. Look at the side swipe. All have been on stand-up, Markman. All this damage at least.
Oh, there's the demon uppercut. Big opportunity. That is very punishable though. He's gonna be careful, especially if he's going for that. But the big swipe here, the follow-up, gonna push towards the wall.
Rangchu getting
tomou o launch,
but no, John Ding able to get that pickup in the back court. And now the wall situation, following it up, John Ding, ladies and gentlemen, in the lead.
Yeah, now finally pulling off into the lead
there.
Torneio no RA, né, but he's finally here. Let's see if he's able to capitalize and go further.
Trying to go for that sit-up, and now we see Rangchu back against the wall. Not looking too good. Tries to commit to the two-hit, but John Ding able to punish accordingly.
Nice side-step attack. The follow-up here. Again, swiping low. Gets the bounce.
Now we see so much damage. Julia's damage is being highlighted, ladies and gentlemen.
John Ding
vai ser difícil aí pro
this momentum, trying to run away with it. He wants and smells this championship.
He wants it. He sees it at his reach, but Rangchu is still a big threat. You cannot count this bear out. See him trying to, will he commit to the party crasher here? Now we see, good punish on Rangchu's side. Still, I would have to say,
merda, low parry. Olha que roubado, vai levar pra parede lá e vai pressionar o Rangchu.
Not on my watch.
Cara, por que o Rangchu escolheu esse stage, mano? Pelo amor de Deus, velho.
Follow-up here, not gonna kill. One mix-up could do it. That is a big one. That is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, John Ding is up 2-1 here, and he needs one more game to be our champion.
Markman, not to mention that was 3 rounds straight, a no-round round. The confidence must be soaring for John Ding. And now, let's look at what Rangchu's going to do. He's going to switch the Panda.
He's been switching back and forth between these two characters.
It's a character
tá fazendo palhaçada, mano. Ele não quer ganhar essa porra, não, velho. Ele tinha que se manter com uma, escolher um stage sem parede, velho. O maluco trocou pro Panda e perdeu a oportunidade ali de trocar o stage.
That's when you know it's real. When you fight in a volcano, you're fighting for more than pride.
And now with tornadoes in the background, right?
Either way, this is a big one. John Ding again, one game away from winning the whole thing. And Rangchu's locked in with Panda the entirety of the tournament.
All eyes are on John Ding and Rangchu, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Let's see how this match is going to play out. John Ding in the lead.
Fight.
Ooh, able to catch him.
Still able to convert as well. He's going to get the wall.
Queen of elbows and knees here.
Nice block.
Able to punish, but no, the low parry.
The low parries are working like so
Além
well.
do personagem ser high tier,
going to low too much. John Ding able to get the screw to the wall. The side switch though. Rangchu, not much life to work with.
Oh, and he gets the wall splat. This is huge. Is he going to go for the Rage Art?
He might have to. Rage drive, and now tries to go for another wall situation. So much damage, but John Ding in the half lead.
Ali, ó, o Hanshu tava totalmente negativo, não sei o que ele fez ali, velho, apertou o botão. Eu acho que aquele golpe não era punível com o Rage Drive, mano. O Hanshu apertou o botão.
This momentum is starting to shift. It's been shifting the entire time. Junding coming all the way from the loser's bracket, making that reset, and now in this position where he has the lead.
Man, Junding's so dangerous when he has this confidence, when he has a crowd behind him. Rangchu still trying to, be able to poke these lows, but low parry still inbound, still a constant threat on Junding's side.
Oh, nice second hit. You gotta be careful.
Ooh, the ducks. Oh, man, he has a swift low. Let's see. Nice interruption. Gets the swipe on the leg. The bow and arrow lands as the fusion. Rangchu, not much life, Mark, man.
He's gonna have to do something. He get one hit, he can do it though. He's gonna have to be careful. Goes for the rage drive. Keeps him away.
That's big. Final seconds. Just goes for the low. Junding, ladies and gentlemen.
Mano, não vai dar não,
Potential last round for him to win.
This is tournament point. In the open now, you gotta remember there are no walls here.
Junding, quando abriu mão ali de pegar um stage sem parede, na minha opinião, ele jogou a vitória no lixo. Dava pra tentar alguma coisa em Infinite Stage, na minha opinião.
What's he gonna do here? Trying to even up the life, and there he is.
Trying to poke away, but Junding one big launch away from sealing the deal here. About to be 30 seconds left on the clock.
Já era, acabou. Acabou, mano. Junding campeão. Mereceu, cara, mereceu. Depois dessas trollagens que o Hanshu fez, ele mereceu ganhar, mano.
Well deserved. You guys gotta give it up. Second place, we have Rangchu from Korea.
Wow, crowd is going wild for Junding, but like you said, Rangchu putting up a valiant effort. Second placer is still pretty good.
Talvez eu acho que o Hanshu teria que insistir mais, talvez, no Faku Run, ou ter tentado pegar a Julia mesmo, fazer uma mirror match.
Players here throughout the tournament. Great stuff.
Beautiful, man.
Pensar que a gente tirou um contra com esse cara aí, mano.
I mean, how do you feel? Like everyone's standing behind us.
It's been fun. It's been an exciting,
mano, eu cheguei a ganhar uma match dele, né, mano? Eu ganhei do Marduk dele, velho.
Junding, Hearts, let's go.
Não ganhei uma match não, eu ganhei. Olha lá o cara fazendo o comando vermelho ali, ó. Você vê ali, ó, comando vermelho do nada.
No, the way he was able to fight his way out with face adversity. We're gonna actually see
Hanshu, sim, o Hanshu joga de Julia também.
Here in the winners final.
Eu acho que ele devia insistir mais no Faku Run ou ter pego a Julia, mano.
Feels like again like it was an episode 14 seasons ago.
True, but the constant that Junding stuck with was that Julia. So you have to think, maybe the Julia is a marathon character. The longer he plays, the
na verdade, ele quase ganhou, né, mano? Ele só não ganhou do Junding porque ele meteu um rage art ali na loucura, velho.
Eddie did not work out at all, so he finally
ele quase
bit down,
ganhou
made the hard
Kuma,
decision.
Isso daí deve ter desestabilizado o Hanshu, mano. E ele começou a tomar decisões duvidosas.
I mean, the seeding round through the loser's final was crazy too, because he had that epic matchup against the Teef Butt as well.
True.
Made it all the way back here and ended up winning in 2 sets very cleanly. And again, this is where things started heating up. Again, we went down to the final round in that opening set.
This was the stage that gave him that reaction like, oh, this is not good. Why are we in an infinite stage? But the kind words of JDCR, I don't know what he whispered to him, man.
He was talking about what they're getting for dinner. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. That's exactly what he was going for. And now these guys are going to be able to get that nice dinner.
It's Sinigung for sure. I think you were right on that. Like it seemed like they were going to go for that. So, man, what a set. I mean, just Junding, ladies and gentlemen, going through the fire and flames, able to make this far. But I have to, give your props to Rangchu, bringing back the
Cadê a reprise daquela luta lá, mano? Que ele acertou um rage art lá, mano. Aquilo ali foi muito nada a ver, velho.
Trying to sub it out, trying to change it up. But now in Rev Major,
foi muita farofa ali. A vantagem de frame era do Kuma, mano. O cara chega e me dá uma porra do rage art
in the top 8 alone.
E pega ainda.
Right, bring out the Marta.
Yeah.
That's definitely, I mean, we've seen it in ICFC before, but now see it here.
Aí que eu falei, mano, já era, velho. O maluco tiltou, velho.
You gotta go with different characters.
Mano, por que ele ficou whiffando um monte de golpe ali, mano? Uma loucura, velho.
Looking at some of these moments from the final set between these two players, they ended up in the Souk stage again. And this is really when Junding started to pull away. When he started to take that advantage, and you can see it here in this round in particular. There's that follow-up there. And I think this was the last time we really saw the momentum shift between the two players. Because right now, when he started going for that wall pressure, doing things at the wall, having that confidence, going for things like the bow and arrow, that's really when it started changing things around. That clutch low parry as well.
Yeah.
Because it could have
isso,
been
mano.
a very different story.
Isso aí
It could have been a very, very different story.
Can I just say, if we try looking at the top 8, I think all of the Rage Art highlights.
Seria mais da hora se o RA fosse comando especial, tipo jogo 2D.
With Julia, the Lucky Chloe, it's amazing how he's able to, in these clutch situations, white knuckle moments, he's able to, run the ball into the end zone and not blink.
Yeah, and hands down, the moment of the tournament was that Rage Art victory that he had against the team earlier. That was insane.
That felt like the grand finals.
Yeah,
that felt like the grand finals win, man.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Again, great stuff. And again, to everybody that's here, thank you for coming to the event. Not just that, but thank you for watching the event.
Também usou Wild Standing 4 ali, o John Ding bloqueou. Eu acho que não era ponível com o Rage Drive, eu acho que não é tão negativo.
He's already getting swapped for autographs and stuff. This is crazy.
Na minha opinião, acho que o Hanshu acabou apertando o botão ali.
Pleasure, man. We've been talking about offline. It's finally come to full form. I'm so excited to see everyone also sharing the mic. It's been awesome, man.
Oh yeah, it's been fun. And again, I want to thank that's been part of it. That was definitely what we saw today. We saw some good ass Tekken. We didn't see Ling Xiaoyu, but we saw some good ass Tekken. And everybody representing here throughout the entire weekend. Thanks, guys, for... I mean, I got to give it up. Everybody give it up for yourselves. Everybody here in the Philippines that made it out for this amazing event. The team over at Goliath Concepts for putting on Rev Major. Shoutouts to Richard and his team.
Pena, velho. Uma pena que o Active Butt não passou, né, velho? O Active Butt...
Having these offline events, these amazing highlights for the game that we love. Great stuff.
Yeah, actually, I think we want the camera to pan
Butt aí merecia ganhar isso aí, mano.
The man of
Mas
the hour,
acabou sendo eliminado por causa de um Rage Art aí também, velho.
It's uncanny. It's uncanny.
It's okay.
Cadê a entrega dos troféus aí, mano?
Vamos voltar
até a entrega dos troféus.
Meme, like, we have Harada.
We have Harada at home, yeah.
Even your mom tells you, we want Harada, we want Japanese Harada. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, but it's been insane. Markman, any final words before we go?
That was good Tekken. I can't wait for more. You guys stay tuned for more Tekken action. Follow all the social media accounts, BNE Esports, and of course the Tekken channel.
Já era, não vai ter entrega de troféu, não vai ter entrega de prêmio, mano.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here as well. We got to do some awarding. I got to put my coat back on. I got to be the one to award these guys. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. There we go. Here we go. John Ding's org. Let's go. Let's do it. Hey, we did it. We did it, the power of friendship. Guys, we're going to take a short break, but we are going to do the awardings after that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay put. We'll
então é isso aí, galera. Eu vou indo nessa aí, mano. Valeu aí a presença de todo mundo. John Ding, campeão merecido aí. Ou não. Não, ele mereceu sim. Tá no jogo, é pra usar. Ganhou no Rage Art aí, mas não importa, mano. Valeu aí a presença de todos e fui!